Live. And we are live on PLD Project. Look at this, motherfuckers. I am PLD. I'm happy you guys are here. We are with some of my best friends in the Schmoedown community. We have, look at that, John Kaiser to the right, Darth John. I love that, man. We got Shug, the lovely kitty bear. Look at that. We got Danny, the Video Drew's Crow. I love him, man. Brandon Buck, who had the most ridiculous hot take about NFL in history.
Okay, that's
no
lie.
Yeah, you're on my show now. You're in the hot take. You're fucking done.
Have you listened to Colin Cowherd?
Shut up, Buck. We got Push Lips. Alex, say Push Lips. We love you, man. We love you. Bedore, she's here. She doesn't have a camera yet, but we love a Bedore. And Joseph Boros, the prince that wasn't promised. Well, hopefully, we may have more from the Gucciverse. We don't know. But how are we all doing? Let's go, man. It's late in the morning, but we're drinking. We're loving. We're having a good time. How's everybody doing, man? Kaiser, what's going on, man? How are you doing?
Well, I'm trying out my new Halloween costume, Darth John.
Darth John, I like it.
Yeah, I figured I would try it out here and see if
it looks ridiculous, by the way.
You're halfway there, man. You're halfway there. All you need is, we got a little bit more than that. Justin Hamilton.
I'm sorry. Somebody who sounded like they were dying of cigar cancer spoke. What was that?
That sounds pretty much like Video Drew Pro all the time. Danny, if you're on the show, you got to crawl out your window. That's one ridiculous, you have to do that.
I will.
Okay.
But I may have something that Hey, Paul, what's the policy of copyrighted music here?
I don't really care as long as you don't. I mean, this particular video, I don't give a fuck. I'm I have to drink a few.
Okay, I have something that's
Jack and some of it of this rosé.
I have something exclusive for you to showcase on PLD Project.
All right, man, let's do it.
I will send to you so you can.
You should try and get a few more guests in here. I don't think you got enough people in this.
I got more. I got Ferris and Larry.
It looks like the degenerate Brady Bunch.
It really is. Brandon Buckingham is Alice right there. Brandon Buck is Alice at this point. Do you like that, Alex? Alice, can you do Alice?
Alex?
Yeah.
Alice.
Whatever. Yeah, we got this, man. Larry and Lando. We're gonna have
look at this. He looks like Magnum PI's best friend, the guy who flies the helicopter. Look at that. What's his name? TJ or TS or some shit?
I think it is TS actually. Yeah. Man, we have somebody else trying to join too at 10 full, and we already had somebody else trying to join. That's all right, man. I'll let you know. Whoever else is trying to join, PM me. I'll get back to you. We'll figure out what's going on. But we just had.
I won't be on here for long because I got to go to work in the morning.
Oh, Larry, man, I love you. Justin Hamilton is the man.
TC. It was TC.
Thank you, Ferris. Dynamite drop in, Ferris.
Ferris, show off that shirt, man. Ferris wore the shirt on the Gucciverse. The Salma Hayek T-shirt is pretty fucking dope. I got it, man. You got it with you? You got it with you, Ferris?
I have it, but I put it in a secret place right now.
Okay, it was pretty hot. Check out the Gucciverse. It'll be good to go, man. It's good stuff.
What's the name of the show again? Whose senior pictures all sucked?
Well, hello.
At this point, it's live.
I want to know something really quick. Can I cuss on this show or no?
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes.
What's up, motherfuckers?
Woo! I knew it, Larry.
Oh.
I gotta ask you, Larry. I totally forgot.
Kaiser's internet failed. Just like his life.
Just like his match today.
Wow. Ready to fucking
go. Larry, I gotta ask you something.
Baby? What's up, baby girl? How you doing?
I forgot to ask you. Was I allowed to curse on Gucciverse? Because I did.
Absolutely. First of all,
oh my god, what a ridiculous question.
We have a sex show on Wednesday, bro.
That's true, man.
We're like in that NR shit. You know how it's like, PG-13, R-rated, and it's like N, whatever the fuck it is. That's where we are in Schmoedown, and I'm okay with it.
I figured as much, but I realized I started swearing halfway through. I'm like, well, I'm already in.
I think I'll open this show up with what's up, motherfuckers? We're live.
I'm balls deep.
I'm pretty certain that's how I'll open it.
I'm balls deep, so I figured I'd go ahead and go with this.
Dog, you're good. You're good.
Why did Kaiser look like he
Who
was
watches this,
the
man?
guy hiding in the
People-
bushes trying to offer up?
We got 4 or 5. It is late. We got 4 or 5 already on. That's cool, though, man. Some people are. I do have 125 subscribers, so if they're going to hang out, great, man. I love it.
Are we certain this just isn't the after hangout that we just did? Because I see the exact same fucking people.
It pretty much is. I threw it in the general spread.
The exact same people. Literally the exact
same
same
but
fucking
live.
people. There's not one person that's different except for Kaiser, and he's just not here.
Although I've had 2 people try to jump in already and said that the stream was full. So I don't know who that is.
Here's what you do. You get rid of Danny, and you get rid of Alex. Obviously.
Alex,
Oh,
if
yeah.
someone,
Okay,
wait,
hold on.
hold on.
No, you better keep Alex.
Hold on.
No,
Whoever,
no,
whoever,
Danny
Wow.
left.
hold on, hold on.
Wow, Larry.
Whoever,
Why?
can,
What's up?
whoever
What's
can
up?
knock it in, give me a PM and I'll decide like who's more worthy at this point, and we'll see who's on at this point. All right.
Really?
More worthy of
Oh,
what?
dude.
Okay, Alex goes.
Alex, bro.
Alex goes.
I got,
He
I
has
got the
things to
photos,
do.
Alex.
First of all, Alex has things to do for the
Alex
channel.
has things to
Like
do.
he knows he needs
I
to
made
work.
Abs-
a bunch of things, Larry. I just made a bunch of things.
You did? I
Yeah.
haven't seen them. I haven't seen them.
He is
I
he is
see-
absolutely right. Alex, he is absolutely right.
You
You
want
have
him
a bunch
now?
of things to do
Alex.
for our channel.
You need to go-
You have a bunch of things to do for our channel.
Okay, Shug. First of all, stop it. Stop it, Shug. I hate this shit, man. Shug always Shug. Okay, here's the thing. Shug,
Girls,
Build
girls.
your own
Randy
fighting.
is about to leave.
All right, you know what? I gotta say something. I do have one female that's gonna kind of come on, so I kind of want to break. I want to give Bedore a little bit of love right now. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got a couple. All right. So hold on. I'm gonna try to get her back on. Hold on. I'm gonna try again.
I like this Sam. Here we go. Shush.
Because I always want to give females a priority because I don't want a sausage fest. I want like Dick's
Oh,
top
man.
table. You know?
Right?
Absolutely.
Is that why you have Ferris here?
Hold on. We got Kaiser in there. Then we got my girl, Daniel Joy. I love Daniel Joy.
Hello.
Oh,
Hi,
shit.
Hi, Danny.
Hey, Danny.
Good
Hey,
stuff.
guys.
Hey, Kaiser.
Hey, Larry.
How you doing?
Yeah.
I'm okay, Larry. I can't see so well out of my right eye, but I'm okay.
Kaiser.
The hood seems a little low.
I was trying to win the hat for Danny because I want Danny to wear the hat.
I ran
on
out
the
of
show.
clothes. I had to raid Kevin Smets's closet.
I see
I
that.
really wanted the hat. I really
Did
did.
you? Yo, the hat is gone. I don't know who it's going to, but he officially has got
AJ.
All right, we're going to talk to Perkins. Danny
Hey,
deserves
which
a hat.
hat? Which hat? Are we talking about
Kaiser.
different hats?
So Kaiser, tonight
The Croatia
Gucci
hat.
raffled off the Captain Croatia hat.
Oh, wow.
You know the one from
wanted
the,
it.
the one from the
Yeah.
From-
Oh, that's
a
next week,
family
Larry.
Larry,
That's
that's a
next week.
family heirloom.
yeah, bro. He raffled that off tonight.
Who was the
No,
lucky
that's
winner?
next week. That's next week. He raffled off the Tampa Bay hat tonight.
Who won?
Whoever else is
Larry,
trying to
who
get
won-
on.
Who won the hat?
So we'll find out next week. But today was the
Oh, okay.
raffle. You'll find out next week when we do our show.
Very
But like that's the
excited.
same hat that he said the quote, the fire that burns in your fireplace is the same fire that burns down your house.
I remember that. I
Yeah.
say the fire that burns in my pants is from the garlic I ate last night.
Well,
You know what? That's probably actually more true because I actually have a fire mask.
I say that the fire that burns in my pants is from the hooker that I bought last week.
That
But the-
happened to
Yeah.
you, Larry. Larry,
That's
that
what-
happened.
Which-
to you.
Yeah,
I'm
but
gonna
We know
put those
irritation.
both on a cross stitch. I'm gonna put both of those sayings.
Right.
The fire in my pants is from the garlic that I ate, and the fire in my pants is from the prostitute that I ordered.
Right.
Yeah.
Make a cross stitch for both of those. 'Cause
I gotta say,
Right.
Danielle would know. She has this an innate knowledge about her. I love Danielle. Danielle's my work wife. You all know
I
that.
also
Did you just say she has an innate knowledge of strip of hookers? Is that what you were about to say?
She's
no
a prostitute.
Prostitute? Same difference.
Paul
Can
is
you-
my
Ferris,
Paul is
That literally
my
doesn't make any
favorite when he's
sense.
drunk. Paul
Go
is
fuck
very
yourself.
different, very
No.
different Paul whenever he's drunk.
I would
Hey,
get drunk. I'm definitely
hey,
good drunk.
hey,
You know
Dan-
that.
So
Can
this
I ask you a question?
this is my work husband.
Danny, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
I've had a song stuck in my head. Have you ever had a song stuck in your head
All the time.
that you just can't get out? How do you normally get rid of that song?
I sing it.
You got to sing it.
Sing it.
Can I sing
I
the song right now?
got loyalty inside my DNA. I got that stuck in my head.
Right now, you know what song I
Right
stuck in
now.
my head?
Sing it.
When you break that ass in half, bop,
Right
bop.
on.
You gotta break that
The
ass
move,
in
the move.
half, bop, bop. I don't know what it is. That
That's
song was
the
so
move.
catchy.
That's the song of the summer, Larry.
If you guys haven't heard "Break That Ass,"
Not to be
I do
honest.
Shakti.
do
That's
Shakti.
a scary thought right there that Joseph is the sober one. It's probably true. It's probably
Might
true.
be the sober one. Well, he's been drinking since 9:30. At this point, I'm afraid that the prince that wasn't promised is going to die from the accumulative hangover that he ends up having once this is all over.
That is very true.
Larry, you're wearing a very festive shirt. Did you have a good Saturday? Did you go to a
It's
barbecue?
Hawaiian
or
shirt
something?
Saturdays, bro.
Word up.
Larry,
word
your
up.
shirt lasted the whole night. I was actually kind of disappointed in that. I
But
went
because
shirtless.
you like looking at Larry without a shirt, you fucking
Well,
weirdo.
I went shirtless. If I went
Oh,
shirtless,
he did go
shirtless.
That's kind
He
of
did
scary.
go
Like Jerry Seinfeld says, not that there's anything wrong with that.
Now there's
He
nothing
did
wrong
go
with that.
shirtless. He did go shirtless.
That's
You know
true.
what? For POD projects, hold on.
I should have never folded this. I'm playing poker, by the way, right now. Suge knows. We've been.
You're playing poker?
What are you,
Sugar
what are you
coated.
folding?
I
What are
folded
you
Ace
folding,
Jack.
Kaiser?
I folded Ace Jack. Believe it or
Oh
not.
my God, Kaiser!
What
you,
the fuck?
Jesus Christ!
Well, I had I don't. Jacks are always cursed. They're cursed. It's a curse.
Kaiser, I got a personal question for you.
Yes, sir.
How's that?
Why do you look like the guy in the bushes, like trying
am-
to offer up $10 hand jobs?
I am button. Is that okay?
Listen, you couldn't even finish the joke with the man in the bushes. I started laughing. You didn't even get to the punchline. That's how funny that was. Why do you look like the man in the bushes? And I erupted. He didn't even have to finish the joke.
That's fucking awesome.
So what was I doing? I was offering hand jobs to people. How did that joke finish?
Why do you
Wait,
look
what
like the
the
man in the
fuck? Hand
bushes?
jobs?
Yeah. Why
Well,
would
listen,
you?
let him
Why do you
finish.
look like the man in the bushes trying to offer up hand jobs for $10?
Nothing wrong with a good handy. Nothing wrong with a good handy.
I could go for a hand job.
Do you all
love
remember
it.
Ezekiel from Friday?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, of course. That's true, man. That's true, man. Nothing wrong with a good handy. That's true.
Ezekiel 25:17.
25, 13.
The
Absolutely,
path
man.
of the righteous Kaiser.
You got this whole thing yet? JJ Windward. What's up, brother? Action Armor General. Love that, man. Yeah, it's true. It's true. We keep drinking, and that's why we're not fine the next day, but that's good. And Lucas saying, I'm sure Joseph has been hydrating appropriately all day. I don't believe that one
Look
second.
at his picture. Every time it comes up, it's a thing of beauty.
Isn't it
literally looks
really?
Like, he looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger fought him in the movie Commando and threw him off a bridge.
Like you got
That's
the
what
Freddie.
that dude looks like.
You gotta have the
Kaiser,
Freddie
you're
Mercury chainmail
blind.
on. You got the chainmail on. You can't make that last thing. You know, like a fat Freddie Mercury in
What did
Commando.
you say, Bador?
Go ahead, Bador.
Said Kaiser is blind.
Kaiser's blind.
Yeah.
Wow.
A little bit.
Bador is very rarely wrong. So I got to give credit where credit's due.
POD, I did this for you. I did this.
Pete,
You meant
Larry,
you meant mentally blind.
I love you 100%. 3,000. I love you 3,000 and back, man.
Oh,
Look at this. He went shirtless for me on PLD. He wasn't shirtless on Gucci's show, but he went shirtless for me on PLD
I was
Project.
very shocked that him and Gucci were.
He did
not
get
shirtless.
$700.
Right. I mean, I went shirtless, and that's a big task for me, man.
No, man. Like so.
Oh, no.
So here's the thing. I'm not trying to go shirtless anymore because I'm back with my trainer. So I'm actually trying to enter. I'm trying to actually enter a competition by end of the month. Not the month, but end of the year.
Is something wrong with Brandon Buck?
I don't know. He's probably drunk.
No, so I'm trying to enter this show at the end of the year.
You're in a show.
What
Yeah. I'm trying to enter it to a bodybuilding competition
Oh.
Really?
in the year. Yeah. And
Where in the Arby's parking lot?
absolutely. Nah, so like I've been working for it for a few months now, and we've already cut about 12% body fat. We're on the way down. Like we dropped about 32 pounds since we started 3 months ago.
Damn.
And nah, man, it's a lot of hard
You're
work.
getting bigger every week. You looking straight up like you could, be in the WWE training program.
You really could be, man.
I'm trying.
You
I'm
really
trying to, bro. Like, not.
You're
It's
getting up.
it's
I'll
been
be your
so,
manager. You know that.
well,
Fuck
you
that
know.
Gucci character.
I mean, dog. You know what it was like when I joined the military. Man, I was in the best shape of my life, and I slowly got into like a mild depression, and I gained a lot of weight, and I wasn't happy. And you know what the crazy shit was? I was the command fitness leader when I came into the program.
Oh shit.
I was
Really?
I was the one that we used to run like 5Ks a week. I
Mm-hmm.
would run miles a week, bro. And then I got to a really bad depression, and I gained a lot of weight because I started drinking heavily and
Mhm.
eating unhealthily and stuff like that. And lately, I made a conscious decision to fix that. And I, like I said, I told my wife like I'm gonna hire this trainer, and we've been meeting up 4 times a week. And yeah, I drink straight liquor now, like because that has very little shit inside of it. I try not to drink beers, but sometimes I do.
And
But
did you have to give up fish sticks?
Man, listen. First of
Breaded
all,
fish?
never. Chicken rice, chicken rice and spinach. Chicken
Oh,
rice
I
and
know.
spinach.
That's
That's all.
good.
That's all I eat.
I'm
is
on
chicken,
a spinach
chicken,
kick,
chicken
too.
rice and spinach. That's all I eat.
Yeah.
In the morning, I'll eat eggs and potatoes. But chicken rice and spinach, I eat 3 times a week. I do yoga every other off day. No, man, I'm really working hard for it, and I've been doing it a lot more since I started doing this show with Gucci, man. Like, because I'm on camera a lot more, and I hated how puffy my face got. I really am self-conscious about that. No, man. So anytime, that's why lately I just haven't been taking my shirt off, because I want to see a transformation at the end of it. But I'll do it tonight for you because you took the shirt off tonight. Like that's my whole thing.
I appreciate that, Lando. Man, you look good. You look good. I was gonna say, Doug Castle in the house saying, "What's everyone drinking?" And tell me it's not Irish whiskey while you're on. Doug, I did drink a whole bottle of Gentleman Jack. I drank a whole bottle. I'm about halfway through this rosé vodka because I got this for free. My father's doing a mortgage for the guy who had his own distillery.
Hold on 1 second.
Vodka was good. What?
Hold on. Danny, can you pick up that can again?
Go ahead. Yeah, Dan.
It's as bigger as her arm.
It really is.
God.
Well, Danny
What
is
the
short.
hell is that?
It's a Houston Astros drink.
What is that? Pineapple juice? What the fuck you drinking?
It's a Crawford Bock.
Oh, who?
It's
Hey.
Crawford Bock by Carbach. It's a
Peel.
Texas brewery out of Houston.
Carbach.
Crawford Bock
Oh, yeah, that
is.
fancy shit.
It is Astros then, right? It's
Yeah.
Oh, I know now. I
So, fun
see
story.
that.
Look, let me tell you the story really quickly, guys. You might enjoy the story really quick. So, Crawford boxes is a specific part in the Minute Maid Stadium where the Astros play.
Left field.
That's usually where like most of the home runs usually land, inside of the Crawford boxes. So when Carbach made this drink, they called it Crawford Bock. Crawford boxes are a part of Minute Maid Stadium for the Astros. So Crawford Bock.
Very cool.
Hell, do you think that
hence that ugly ass logo on there? That's a beautiful
Hey,
story.
you know what? We still got a ring, and I don't care what anyone says. We still got a ring.
God
PLD,
bless.
do you think
Yeah.
Danny would be down for
Barry
our
Bonds
calls?
got an asterisk too, all right?
Okay.
We don't talk about him.
What was that, Justin?
I said, do you think Danny would be down for our calls?
Danny would always be down for her calls, I think.
Wait, what?
We started a calls tonight.
A calls?
A call.
Pause.
Like duck calls, like y'all were hunting. What are you talking about?
Your cause.
The best
called?
cause.
What
Oh.
Justin has a platform. He has a platform. He wants to destroy all bras. You think we should just? It was the free titties. I went shirtless.
Okay.
So we're gonna free all titties worldwide.
Well, no, so it's a great movement. You're talking about freethetitty.org.
That was Justin's thing.
Yeah, so freethetitty.org is
I
a
know Kim
nonprofit.
doesn't wear bras. Kim doesn't wear bras if she can.
It's
because she hates
a
bras.
nonprofit organization that Justin Hamilton has founded. You can
Sponsored by
you can see it.
Fanta.
I'm gonna go
Yeah.
ahead and say that 98.9% of the people on screen right now do not wear bras.
That's true. That's
Oh,
probably
I
true.
should.
You're in the wrong,
You
Danny.
don't know my
And-
It's been
life.
a hell of a
You don't know my
pandemic. I'm
life.
putting on a lot of weight.
That's
I
why
probably
I said I'm
should.
gonna yeah.
I
See,
probably should.
You know
See,
what?
Danny, you're wrong. Shug wears a bra underneath that shirt.
Absolutely.
Listen,
It helps. It helps his definition.
This isn't just for females. It's for all
Well,
people.
I did say
Comfortable, then that's what
90.9.
makes you feel comfortable. Don't let any of these assholes tell you any otherwise, okay?
If one person doesn't
Bedore,
wear a
Bedore.
bra,
Say it again, Bedore. Say it again, Bedore. Go ahead, Bedore.
She said 90.9. She didn't say 99.
Okay, that's
So-
true.
Oh, okay.
No, we are open. I want to be a very welcoming podcast. You know that. I mean, like, I'm all for like freeing everything. It's all good as long as you feel comfortable with it. It's all good to everybody
I've
else.
never met a woman that likes a bra. I'm
That's
sorry.
true. That's
no,
true.
the best feel guys will never know. The best feeling after a long day was when
It's
you come
taking the
home
bra.
and take off that bra.
I do
I
know
had
that.
a client-
With my
I
wife.
know that feeling.
Yeah,
Because
but
my
you don't
wife
feel
had-
it.
I work in a hair salon, and I had a client tell me the other day, she was like, so the new taking off your bra when you get home is taking off your mask when you get inside of a car.
Very true. That's very true. Holy
And I
shit.
thought that was hilarious. I was like, yeah, it really is a relief when you get inside of that car. Just pop that mask off.
I know. But the best thing is when I'm at home with Kim, and Kim comes home from her work, whatever she's doing, she comes out and she takes it off. I'm like,
I
she's like,
personally
"Whoa."
know them.
And
My wife hates wearing a bra.
100%.
And-
My wife does too.
and she hates it. So if we can start to normalize not wearing bras to point that my wife doesn't wear a bra anymore.
I would take a good guess and say Bador, with all, I would say 100% of us do not have a bra on right now.
So you have no
mean-
bra on, Danny?
Yes, Paul. That's
Dora, do you have no bra on?
I'm
Yeah, I
wearing a
mean,
jock
yeah,
strap, but I'm
no.
not wearing a bra.
That's fact.
It's late at night. I was about to go to
Trevor,
sleep,
why-
but you know
why do you
what?
need a dark track?
Here's also the thing that to touch on what
You got
Larry
shit.
was talking about earlier about looking nice for a stream. I did my
So-
makeup earlier. The only reason why I'm on here is because I did my makeup earlier and I still have it on. So it's
So I have a
no excuse
question.
to be on camera.
If I may ask a question, may I ask a question to the ladies in the room? So, if you guys hate wearing bras, and we don't like you guys wearing bras, like we obviously know that wearing bras suck because, like I said, my wife tells me I got first-hand experience. She tells me all the time, like I see her every day. Oh, god damn it!
Yeah,
Oh, shit, that's amazing, right?
I already know what you're gonna say.
I see that shit.
I already
Why?
know what you're gonna say.
What am I going to say?
You're why wear them? What's the point?
I was not going to say that.
What?
No, that's not what I was going to say.
I understand.
Jesus Christ, man. No, what I was going to say was, why is it that we cannot, as men, vocalize, going back to what Justin Hamilton was trying to do, vocalize and say that we believe in the hashtag free the titty committee? Like, why can't we vocalize that we want the bras to be gone? Because we did that in our show, and someone was like, this looks bad for guys to say that.
Yeah,
I'm doing it
Yeah,
for my
because when
family.
guys say it, it can be taken as creepy.
it's creepy. It's
You know what?
creepy.
I think women should wear bras if they
I,
want to.
I had no problem with it. It's fine. I don't get offended. It's fine.
I guess it
But
kind of depends on.
it kind of can be taken as like a creepy thing when guys are like, "Yeah, take off your bra."
If
It's
you're,
I believe
not-
it wouldn't be
if
able
you're
to do
behind,
it
listen,
walk
if you're
the wind
behind the cause, if you're behind the cause, it's something else. If you start the cause, is kind of where it comes off as a little creepy, and creepy is the very specific word to use in this situation.
So
because-
what is it not creepy?
Because
What is it
if
not
you're
creepy?
the one who's spearheading the cause to it, that's kind of where it really does come off as creepy. But
I get
like
that.
if you're just like, yeah, if that's what y'all want to do, then ladies, go for it. I'll totally back you up on this, but you don't need to be the one to start.
So when it comes to somebody else making a cause that's not the cause for that person that's being associated with, you shouldn't do it.
Yeah, because like when
Take into
like
consideration.
ladies can speak up for themselves, they don't need men to do.
Right.
I get that. I totally get that. I mean, it makes a lot of sense
So
to me. and
like
I'm
when it
glad we
comes to
have one.
lady issues, let ladies speak up for lady issues and not men.
I will
Unless they
say,
ask you to be an ally.
I will say that I like.
If somebody asks you for help. you
I am
help them.
someone who's on a
Agreed.
podcast. I am someone who's on a podcast with a lot of strong women.
Right.
Danny,
That's fact. Yeah.
Alex, Kelsey, all that
They're
stuff.
all strong. Yeah.
They're all very strong.
Kim.
I am 100. Kim will be on.
Only one of them is talented. Only one of them is talented, Kelsey. The rest of you guys are still interns.
Wow.
That's really mean.
Kelsey,
You're gonna talk to Danny.
Damn.
Wow.
wow.
I forgot
First of all,
Danny was here.
Damn.
Listen, trust
Guys,
me,
forgot
Danny, if
Danny.
I knew you were here, I would have talked behind your back. I didn't realize you
And
were
Danny knows more about Game of Thrones than the rest of y'all all combined. So.
That's very true. That's very true.
Can I just have Ferris say
Oh.
Smokey's in the backyard taking his shit? It's my favorite thing he says.
Ferris, go ahead, do that with your orange slices in your mouth.
Ferris is not at work. Ferris isn't at work.
Ferris,
He is at work.
can you give me a Smokey's in the backyard taking his shit?
Holy shit! Smokey's in the backyard taking a shit.
There you go. That's
He
my
gets
homie.
me every time. Like I'm sorry.
Now, do you know?
I ain't gonna tell
Do you know
nobody
why I
else.
brought that up? Do you know
I
why I
ain't
brought
gonna
that
tell
up?
Nobody else.
Now I'm gonna tell you why I brought that up. This is gonna be very, very fucked up. Here's
Hold
what
on,
fucked
somebody
up.
call the SPCA. Paul just took his shirt off.
I did.
No,
I
Yeah,
want that.
he
Hey,
did.
can you
He
put
did.
that?
Has
Can you
been
put that
shirtless
shag
this
rug
entire
away?
day.
Take
I
it
don't
off.
think I've seen him with a shirt on for like 5 minutes.
So,
Go on. You were saying.
Yeah.
no, I was saying. So
Imagine if the hosts of C2A took their shirts off as much as you guys
he
take their
just did.
shirts off.
Now, Danny.
It'd be a much more popular show.
Now, Danny.
It's not, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I get what you're saying, and I'm not going to argue that at all. Like I totally understand it. Men should, and I think where'd it go? The comment just fucking left. Someone just say, oh, Chris Adams said, yep, a dude's spearheading women taking their shirts off seems legit, right? I get that. I totally get that.
I'm spearheading everybody taking their shirt off. I don't
Hold
care
on.
if women are men.
Hold on one second.
And by the way, we're not trying to say that women should take their shirts off.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
Not
Really
at all.
just talking about the use of bras and things of that nature because I know personally it makes my wife uncomfortable, and that's what we're talking about here, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
If
but
before
you're
anybody
thinking
came
about
on,
it
we gave
as
them
your
a
wife.
Gucci
Imagine
robe,
going
people
to like
came up.
imagine going to a random chick and say like, take
One
your bra
second.
off if you're not comfortable.
1 second, Brandy.
I'm sorry.
Brandy's leaving. We love Brandy. We love a Brandy here.
Love you, Brandy.
I get exactly what they're saying. I get exactly what they're saying.
I think it's
Now,
about
the
just
thing tonight
normalizing
started-
thoughts. I think it's about normalizing an ideal.
Sure, you can normalize it within your group of guys, being like, that's fine.
I
But when
am-
you're going out and being like, hey, let's push this on to women.
No.
No, what?
None
No,
of us
no,
are
no.
doing that.
No, you're
not.
like, I know it's a joke, but like you're starting an organization and be like, yeah, let's spearhead this. It's not your cause to spearhead. That's what I mean.
Okay.
That's your call. I am saying, I will say, as the head of this podcast here, I am all saying that I'm just about freeing everybody, no matter what it is, male. Or if you want to do it, great. If you don't want to do it, there's no force here.
But
There's no
guys,
force.
but guys don't,
Hold on,
but guys
Paul. The
don't
first
get
thing
like
you
the
should
whole like
free-
you're wearing a
Paul,
bra thing.
The first thing you should free are the 4 people you got locked up in your bedroom. Free them before you free them.
That's facts.
Yeah.
That's facts.
You all, I
Motherfuckers
would
like
just,
Buffalo Bill
I,
from the goddamn Jodie Foster movie.
I
You're
do
not wrong.
want to say something really quickly. Like,
ahead, Danny.
For as many jokes as I tell about Paul, and for all of the shitty things that I say about Paul is actually like the nicest and the best dude ever.
Yeah, he
Paul's
is.
the
yeah,
nicest
100%.
man.
Yeah, he is.
Like Paul is actually like a really good dude. And
Paul's why I know everybody else. If it wasn't for Paul,
No, that's facts.
nobody
man.
even know who I was.
You know what he's like?
Here we go.
You know
Let's
what
ride.
he's like?
Here,
I'm
what am
gonna
I
Here we
be
go.
real-
Let's do it.
I'm gonna be real with you.
Go ahead, be real with me, Kaiser. I can
You're
take
a lot like my boy Andres Gallego. You guys are like you guys are very similar in that you're like the nice guy in prison who gives out the library books.
You're not wrong.
You're the nice guy in prison. You and this guy is very
Paul, you're
similar
Brooke.
people.
Very
Like you know
specific.
what I
You're
mean?
Brooke
Like
and Frosting.
there's something going on back there. There's some
Oh,
shit went down, but they're real nice, you know, on the outside. Making up for
People
some
not
shit
from New
going
York
on.
will have no idea what you're talking
Paul
about.
is, Paul is
I get
Earl
it.
Megget from the long.
The
No,
nice
he-
guy who hands out the books, Joe.
Brooks and
Yeah.
Josh.
I get it.
That's all right.
If
I
I
love
get-
Andres.
If I could say one more thing.
Go ahead.
So, and I know what I just said earlier today, and I do not believe whatsoever that I should have any say in what a woman does. Okay, I'm not a woman.
No.
I don't believe in that whatsoever. I'm
Clearly.
brought that up. I don't.
Real quick.
Nobody
real quick,
thinks
Larry.
that
No.
Let Larry
Why
say
not?
what he wants
Whoa,
to say
whoa.
first. Let
No,
Larry.
no. I got to do one thing. Larry, Sugar, I love you, brother. I know you said you got to go. I love you, Larry. Sorry, I love you,
sorry.
Sugar.
Has to go. All right,
Sorry,
I love you. I love you, bro.
I got a date with my girlfriend right now. So
Go take care.
your
Go
date,
take care of
bro.
business.
Go-
Larry.
go-
Sugar,
go
I
your
love you,
date, bro.
man. Sugar's one of my favorite.
Have a good night.
Sugar's one of my
No,
favorites.
I'm very glad that the women stood up and it was like, no, you have no right to do that.
Very
Like,
true.
that's not your case, bro. Don't do that. That's not your case. You're not. And I'm glad that happened because what I was trying to do was trying to make a similarity here, and it was on purpose. What I have done tonight is a real life example of why I've been very upset for the past couple of months. A lot of times, people that do not understand what someone is going through, they try to make a case for someone else that they have no idea what's happening, and just like I have no idea what's going on with the woman's body, and I'm not the right person to try to stick up for that whatsoever. Even though I think even whatever I think is the right thing, I'm not the person to say it.
Oh, I'm totally not the right person to say that. I fully agree with you
I'm
too.
not the person to say it. Listen, I'm gonna say this real quick. Yo, I appreciate what a lot of you guys are doing out there for Black Lives Matter, but sometimes the less is more. And I appreciate what you guys are saying, but however, we don't need you guys going out there saying a lot of dumb shit because it's not helping the fucking cause.
Oh, absolutely.
I agree with that.
That was a similar. I was trying to say. I am a guy trying to talk about how a woman should be doing things like that. We have a lot of people out there trying to say what should be happening right now without addressing the real issues. That was a real life similarity I was trying to draw across right here. We
Who's
don't
this
know.
motherfucker that just came in looking like he's a DJ in Good Morning Vietnam?
That's
Who's
Doug
this
Castle, man. Doug Castle. Man.
What up, Doug?
That's
How's
what I was
everybody
trying to
doing?
get at. I'm done here.
You're
To-
good.
No.
To
Good,
defend
Larry.
myself, I was joking.
I will say, as
Oh.
this is my podcast, I will say that I am very much a female ally, a Black Lives Matter ally. I am all
for
for
sure.
its allies, 100.
Yeah, I know that.
And you all know that because I will back you guys 110%, even though I am the whitest of white motherfuckers.
Yes, you are, and I love you to death.
You are?
You
I
are
am.
Never in your life.
one of my
Never
favorite.
would have guessed it, Paul. Never would have guessed
I
it.
You're literally the same color.
Under all
as
that
hip-hop.
hair, it just
Well,
doesn't show.
yeah, man. Your hair covers your skin tone, Paul. So I never saw anything.
That's true. So I'm able to pass in some areas.
I guess ultimately what I'm trying to say is, listen, some people need to get off of their high horse when things don't involve them,
Right.
and let the cause happen.
Mhm.
Regardless if it's Black Lives Matter or women's shit, whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't have to be the center of attention.
Yeah.
Let the movement happen, because I've seen that a lot of times.
Yeah.
When it comes to a lot of movements that have happened, they have been hijacked from people that are not about them.
It fucks it all up, Larry. You're right.
It fucks it all up. It fucks it all up.
Yeah,
me say-
so Larry, also to touch on that, one of the really interesting things to see about this community, at least from my perspective from it, is to see how much people are adaptive to change and to growth. Whenever all of these issues kind of come up, I have never personally have had an issue with anyone being extremely negative towards me about being a woman involved inside of the Schmodown, and I personally have never seen anything completely escalate towards like speaking out for being pro Black Lives Matter and everything like that in the Schmodown. So it's been really interesting to see it to see that growth and that change inside of the community, because I can tell you, as a longtime fan of that, it definitely has not always been there, but it's getting there, and it seems to
No,
be
it is.
better.
It is. It definitely is, and that's why I say, like, I personally have never experienced it before. Like this community has always been super great. The only time I really got bombarded after it was after we did our charity drive shit. I just felt this calling to say something earlier, just a little bit earlier today, to make a note of something, because I saw something that happened. I saw something that happened today where it seems like a lot of people are taking things out of the hands of people that need to have it, and they're making a lot of statements that shouldn't be said on behalf of people that don't really want them to say anything. We love and appreciate it, just like I'm all for the women saying what they want to do with whatever the fuck they want to do with their body. I'm all for it. I'm not gonna say shit because I'm not a fucking woman. I am not a woman, but I will stand behind you, and I'm not gonna say shit, and I'm here for it. I've always seen that there's people that just like to take advantage of certain things. And if you're one of those people that like to take advantage of things, you know who you are. Stop it, because you change the narrative.
I agree.
I just personally get upset when I see that, and I got upset. But I'm not upset at this channel. I was merely using that point that we brought up earlier today in our episode on our show. And I wanted to flip it for a good cause, because I don't want people to feel like that we're trying to advocate anything in a negative way, but literally we're trying to.
I'd like for people to think that we're a group of people and entertainers and friends and family, whatever you want to call it, that doesn't take ourselves so goddamn seriously.
100%.
You see the way that we live, love, and make fun of each other and create together. That to me is the most leading example of anything people can do in this world. Don't take yourself so damn serious. Don't think.
Yes.
Dude, just watch how you live and exist with a group of people, and watch that dichotomy and watch that flow. That's what's up, and that's what's real special about our community. I know that sounds like some soapbox bullshit, but that's the truth.
So yeah, with that being
seriously, we love each other, we have fun, we play our game. It's a safe place.
I will bust Kaiser's balls. I will cuss Larry's balls. I will bust Danny's non-existent balls. It doesn't matter, black, white, women. I will bust all your balls because I love you, and that's what it is. I gotta be honest.
I don't have balls. I have boobs.
Or I'll bust your boobs then if that's what you want. I mean,
break your egg. So break.
I'm
your
sorry.
egg.
I'm gonna be honest. I'll be honest. Let me say real quick. Let me say, Larry, when we did that trivia, we did that C2A. Let's credit. We did that kind of that crossover stream for Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
I initially felt a little bit of hesitation because I'm a white male being on that pod, like being in like the head of that like show. You want me on right with you, and I was like, I'm a white man. I don't know if I should do this, but you made me feel right at home. And I thought it was important that I was be on there as a white man with a black man with a black Marine, and as a white man who worked with cops. I work with police, fire, and EMS all the time. I'm a dispatcher. And I loved being on that. I thought, like, my initial thought was hesitation. But I went, you know what? It's important to do that. It's important for me.
I'm sorry for changing the mood. I'm sorry for changing the mood. I really am sorry for changing.
Oh man,
No, you're good, bro.
You're good. This is a conversation that needs to be had.
I'll tell you what. Having Jay Washington last night is a shining example of what happens when friends, comedians come together and live and laugh at each other. Like we are all each other's biggest fans. Jay Washington is one of my favorite human beings in the as an entertainer alone. All that feud with me and Jay was so hysterical because we loved each other so much. And I would literally call him and feed him shit. Like, I'm gonna do this so he could get ahead of it. Yeah. You know what I mean? And to me, that just goes to show you, dude, when two guys are committed to the craft and the art and the comedy of it all, and we're playing with and motherfuckers, I bet you a lot of motherfuckers must have thought me and Jay Washington hate each other. And we were literally the first two dudes going and smoking a joint, walking across the Barney's Beanery together. Like, that's how it's that scene. So, and I hate, it's that pull back the curtain shit. And I hate to do that because the illusion is the best trick of it all, and letting people think that that's the reality of it all. But having Jay on yesterday just goes to show you, like, look what happens when you put me, Tom, Jay, Larry, we're just going to laugh like a bunch of old boys on a back porch, laughing like we ain't seen each other in 10 years. That's the way it should be,
Exactly.
And that's why I love this group, man. That's why I really love this
Larry
group.
and I get along better than anybody I know. Larry and I are like homies.
Jay put on a fucking clinic last night.
Yeah, he did.
Fucking clinic.
That was the best shit we ever had on our fucking show.
Jay put on a motherfucking clinic.
That shit had me dying.
He's the best. That's why he's the best.
No,
Everyone was in stitches.
Yo, but listen,
Straight up.
like literally just now on our show tonight, I had POD and we had Suge Knight, three of the most different fucking people in the world, and I love you guys. I'm sorry for making this very political. I didn't mean to do that. That was all right. That was over our hearts just now because
Larry,
you
got my vote, Larry.
I see this world going in turmoil, man. I see this world going in turmoil, and it just breaks me so much because I know we can all really be so dope together. But I also see a lot of people doing a lot of unnecessary shit, like going like, you know how people like go above and beyond the Call of Duty. It's like you don't got to do that sometimes, man. We can just chill out and relax, and it's okay. And we'll have a good conversation. Just respect everybody, man. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah.
Just respect.
Be kind.
You don't gotta fucking do. You don't gotta do all
kind. Be nice
shit.
to people.
Right?
You gotta do a lot of shit.
I'm a deadhead. I know everybody sees me in this Slipknot, Pantera bullshit. That's the truth. I love that shit, but I'm a deadhead. I'm a hippie at heart, man. Love your brother.
Man, I love you, Kaiser, bro. You're my homie, bro.
My aunt's a deadhead.
Kaiser's one of the coolest dudes I've ever met in my life, man. I gotta tell you, he is, man. He's the man. I love Kaiser.
Hey, listen, I love Kaiser, bro. Kaiser's my dude. I hang with Kaiser every single Friday night. We get drunk together, and just like every drunk fucking couple, sometimes we bicker. But that's my fucking brother, bro.
Yeah, that's family. That's family,
That's
Larry.
family to me, bro. I fucking love this guy.
I appreciate you saying that. I love you too, brother.
Just like I love this guy. I would not want to do any Friday night show without this guy, man.
Speaking of strong females, Alex, I love you. Alex is one of the coolest people in the room.
Do I gotta leave?
Alex, thank you, Alex.
I have to leave now.
I mean, she's keeping the outlaw on air, right?
She makes the outlaw cool. That's a hard thing to do,
That's what I'm saying. So we should all cheers. Alex,
hey guys, come on. We gotta stop the Roka bashing, guys.
I'm not bashing Roka.
Stop the Roka bashing.
Okay. I'm not gonna do that. I'm sorry.
I'm saying, Dan.
Hey, Doug, how you doing, man?
Hey, don't bash a guy who's gonna be in my faction next year.
Hey, Doug.
Is that true, guys?
What's up, Doug?
Maybe.
How you doing, man?
Doug, man,
How you guys doing?
How'd the luau go?
It went.
Right. Doug is rocking a Hawaiian shirt with me right now, bro.
I got you, bro. I threw it on specifically. I went through my bottle of Terramel Dew, and now I'm on a bottle of New Amsterdam. So
Hell yeah.
Say
Yo,
whatever.
Hawaiian shirt Saturdays.
Wait, we all need to guess what city this motherfucker's broadcasting from. I only heard a little. Oh, it's the Long Island. Wait, do you know where? Hold on.
We're gonna guess.
So for the people that actually have seen me at live events, don't say where I'm from.
All right, Doug, I've seen you live.
Do you know when you said Long Island first? Do you know, or were you breaking balls?
No, I said Milwaukee.
Oh, Milwaukee. I thought you said.
Hey man,
Long Island.
come on,
Danny.
look at him, bro. Look at him. He
That
looks
is
like-
Pennsylvania.
Danny, do you know? Danny,
We said he's Pennsylvania.
Danny, make a guess. Wait, hold on, guys. Danny, make a guess. Danielle, make a guess.
If I'm gonna guess where Doug is from, Doug. I know we're friends on Facebook, and I should know this.
If anyone really fucking knows, you're not involved in the contest.
I feel like we should know
Shut
this,
up,
but
Paul.
I don't know. I feel like it is on an East Coast sort of vibe.
Let's play 20 questions. Danny's
All right.
question was
No. We're just taking
Oh,
a guess.
no.
20
Before,
questions.
Danielle, make a guess. Make a guess.
Yeah, pick a fucking city.
Pick a state. I'll go state. I'll go state.
State. Fair.
Florida.
Florida. Okay. Alex, Mr. Pussy Lips himself. What do you say?
DDS.
Michigan.
Michigan.
That's a good guess, Alex.
You already got a state guess, Bedore.
A great guess.
Oh. Come back to me. Hold
I
on.
got my money on Alex. I'm gonna have to think of some other shit, but I bet Alex is right.
All right, Kaiser, go ahead. Pick.
This
You can do it,
motherfucking
guys.
Rhode Island looking motherfucker, New Hampshire.
That's very close. I think.
Nah,
All right. Lando, you got a guess?
Tennessee.
Tennessee. All right, Ferris.
Man, it's either Wisconsin or Iowa, man.
He's like, hey man, hold on 1 second now. I could listen to Ferris
Whitest
decide.
state
I could
ever.
listen to Ferris talk about where he thinks he's from for 20
Whitest
minutes
state
before he
ever.
gets to the answer.
That's
I'd
true.
love to figure out
Literally
the-
entertaining.
He looks like a man who would say, "I am from the United State of Iowa." He looks like a man who would say that.
You going to
Like a
Iowa?
man who would say-
Damn.
I'm gonna go Iowa.
There's only 2 states. There's New York and Texas.
Right.
All right. Sexy as hell. Justin Hamilton. What do you say?
That motherfucker's from South Carolina.
Right. Joseph.
Dresses like
I'm
he
in
is.
South Carolina.
He said that with shade behind
Pennsylvania.
that.
Dresses like
You
he's
said
from
Pennsylvania
Carolina.
from first
Charleston, South Carolina. He
You know
looks
what- you
like
know
the
what?
fucking
Can I
guidebook.
change my guess? Can I change my guess?
Go ahead, Ferris.
No.
Wisconsin. You look like you're from Wisconsin.
All right,
Yeah,
Wisconsin. Joseph.
you look like you drink a lot.
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. I'm gonna go Jersey because I went to school in Jersey. So I'm gonna go Jersey.
Jersey's the worst.
Yeah. Florida, Jersey. Florida,
Doug?
Jersey.
That was a
Come on,
visceral
Doug. Where you
reaction.
at? Where you at, bud? Where you
All
at,
right,
Doug?
Doug, it's go time, Doug. What is it?
Okay, go.
I'm from South Jersey.
Jersey.
You're from what?
I am the smartest
I'm
man
from
alive.
South Jersey.
Paul, you already knew that
I
question.
got the South part.
Dirty water. Dirty water. It doesn't matter. It's dirty water. It's the same thing. Paul and I are right.
Substandard pizza.
Where's he from?
Gotta admit,
Bruce
Michigan was
Springsteen,
good guess.
Did he reveal it yet? I'm playing poker. Am I
Jersey.
missing-
He said Jersey, man. He said Jersey.
Son of a bitch.
He did say
Hey,
South,
hey,
so
Doug,
technically
Doug,
half of
Doug.
my answer was
You
right.
ever been near Cherry Hill?
Yeah, and I'm super scared that Golf kind of like just pulled it out of his ass. Like, how do you know Deptford, New Jersey is exactly where I'm from? I'm scared.
Wow.
Guys, I'm scared.
Wow.
No, it's coming
Doug,
out.
Oh,
he
no.
stalks you, man. He stalks you.
Ferris, this kid's got some
My
talent.
shirt.
I thought he was a fucking nobody when he first popped in with that stupid shirt, but he can talk. He's good on the mic.
He is,
Just a
man.
little
Good
bit.
on the
Just a
mic.
little bit.
Blah, 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 blah,
All right,
blah, blah, blah,
Danny
blah,
the
blah.
Crow. Danny the Crow sent me something to play. I don't know what it is. I think Alex.
Ooh, don't
Alex
do
is
it.
still in
No.
chat.
Hey, man, I love
We're all gonna be cursed.
Alex. I love how Alex.
Which brings me to my next point. Alex Mack from Call to Action Cinema Bias is the best co-host I have ever worked with. She's my favorite. This was not a condition of me saying this on her being on In the Dark with Video Drew.
The circle closes. The end begins.
I'm Alex back over here. I was told in a little Facebook message that Video Drew, aka she told me her favorite co-host.
Alex. I have endured you corrupting my mistress for far too long.
I noticed some things in the comments section of that post from, Danny down in Brazil.
Oh, Alex, talking is your greatest talent. It's time for me to show you when to listen.
And he's another co-host of hers, and I think he's fantastic. He's so cool, ish.
Your striving is insignificant. Let your failure be the same.
I'm her favorite co-host.
But you cannot succeed.
This crow lizard person.
You're no longer part of this.
So she does all the work, and he just hangs out.
Patience of a stone.
Bobby living that Gucci life.
Will of a crow.
Drew would never really associate.
My life spans millennia.
Someone that's so ridiculous.
To expand.
And I'm sure he's a nice guy.
Our influence.
And I'm sure this is just like one little weird situation.
Do not end.
See you on Sunday.
Wow, that's some shameless plugging.
Hey,
Wow. Let me tell you something.
That was amazing.
I gotta tell you something. If a seizure was a human being, it'd be Danny.
It would be Danny. That's true.
Not me.
True. The funny thing is, I just like
not you, Danny.
Promoted something.
The goofy one.
I just promoted something, and like it's going on the same time as something I'm doing. So you're welcome. Same time, I got on class. Actually, got this guy.
Favorite TikTok.
I want to help him with his TikTok so bad. Like, I just want to, I want to be like his PR person for TikTok.
Just watched.
In a
Wow, I
world
feel
where
uncomfortable
one
after
man
watching
dances for fame.
I do. I have Ben Bateman coming on Class at the same time on Action Industries. We're going down the top 5 Tony Scott movies. If you want to have an alternate show.
Oh man!
Listen, BLD, I could definitely do a voiceover for Ben Bateman doing that.
Oh my God, you and these voiceovers just forget it. Fuck, man.
Woo! I love that idea. Kaiser, what's your top top Tony Scott movie? Kaiser, go ahead.
I don't even know a Tony Scott movie.
Top Gun. Beverly Hills Cop.
Deja Vu.
I gotta go. He did True Romance. He did True Romance.
He did do True Romance.
Yeah, I'll take True Romance.
Yeah. All right, cool. Yes, Les Lucas, he is. He's going to be on. It's going to be me, Jarvie, and Bateman doing it live, doing top 5.
Nice.
True Romance is a great pick. You got True Romance, you got Top Gun, you got
that'd be number 2.
You know what?
Crimson Tide, Deja Vu, Man on Fire, Domino. A lot of good stuff to talk about, man. He's an underrated.
Put in Domino, don't you? I mean, it's not terrible, but you don't put it in the top.
I mean,
he's not. I'll spoiler. He's not my. That's not my top 5. But I think Domino's a good spiritual successor to True
And
Romance.
we get Mickey Rourke, so that's worth the price of admission.
Top Gun is great. And, I have to be at work in the morning, so I'm going to say
Man on
bye.
Fire.
So
You're gonna hang out.
Let's make this super interesting. Danny can take my spot.
All right, whoever else, no, it's first come, first serve. So if Justin goes out and somebody comes in, go ahead.
Hey, Justin, tell your manager at
Danny, get in
JC
there.
Penney's I said hello. I'll be in to pick up my shoelaces.
Love you, Justin.
I'll be over there. I'll be over by your place.
Jay
a little bit
Hammer's
for that
out.
$2 hand job. That's what I'll be over there for.
Justin,
Make sure you're over there in the bushes outside your garage. I'll be
I
there
love
to
that.
meet you.
Just
I love
worse
the
in the
bushes,
appliance
bro.
section.
That was the shit.
Hey, if Jay Ham is out, I'm out too. It's damn near 4:00 here. Where I'm
all
at.
right, man.
Peace, Larry.
Justin,
You got more life in you, Larry. You got more power in you.
Bye.
I love all
Bye,
you guys.
Jam.
Bye,
I love you,
guys.
man. You know that,
Everybody in here, if we get to go to a live event, gets a full frontal hug, except for, of course, the ladies, unless they ask me to do it. I'm a gentleman. I do not.
Consensual.
Oh,
That's very nice.
I do not force full frontals.
Danny,
The
do you
lady
give
folks.
consent for a full frontal hug?
I am a big fan of Christian side hugs.
The side hug, okay. Fedora, you a full frontal hug or your side hug?
Yeah, I'm a big hugger. Yeah.
So full frontal hug or a side
Yeah.
hug?
No, front.
Full frontal, okay.
Give me all the hugs.
Yo,
All right.
yo,
There you
Justin's full frontal hugs are the best hugs ever. They're the best hugs ever. I've received
That's
one of
because
those.
he's trying to pick your pocket. That's why they're so
What was one of the first things I ever said?
Good
to you?
choice. Good choice, Alex. Good choice.
I'm the sexiest man alive. That's what you told
That's
me.
right. That's what I told him. One of the first things I said this man.
Until you met me, Justin. Until you met me. You know,
No, I'd already seen you.
I'm still the sexiest man alive, bro.
You know I love you. You know I love you. All right, Justin. Good night, my friend. Good night, my brother.
Hey,
Larry.
Bye.
Larry,
Bye.
Larry, I owe you a ton, man. You know that, Larry. I love you, brother.
No, dude, like, shit. I'm only saying that because I feel like I need to go downstairs and eat. I feel like I can hang out for a little bit more, but like,
Oh boy, here we go. Here comes the doubt. Like, there's the alcoholic talking. I feel like I could drink 6 or 7 more, but I should go eat some rice roni.
that's exactly what this is, bro.
I like restaurant.
That's exactly
I
what
was
this is.
just doing the voice inside your head, Larry. That's all.
Yeah, I fucking hate you, dog. You know me too well.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave, man. I gotta get out of here. But I love you guys. You guys are amazing. Remember, if you guys don't know, subscribe to Let's Get Ready to Talk Schmoedown podcast. They're amazing. He did not plug this show before he left, so I'll plug it for him. And if you guys can help the Gucci Break to 2,000 subs, huh?
Perfect. All right. Bye, Larry. Before anybody else, Larry, I love you. Good boy. I will say, obviously, I don't know if anybody sent any Streamlabs in because I just opened it up because you're welcome to send in Streamlabs. PC sent in Streamlabs like 5 days ago and I didn't even see it. So PC, I love you for saying come to LA for the Cabanos and me. LOL. I will come to the LA for you and the Cabanos. So I don't know where that's from, but PC, I love you. If you want to throw in some Streamlabs, I'll keep it open now. But otherwise, love you guys very much. Thank you. And it's so good to see Larry and we got some people. Let's say we got Drew, Danny. I have no idea how to say your last name, man. Danny Cornhole. Danny Cornhole.
Danny
And then Quiz Show got on. Jeff,
I'm just here to hear Mr. Kaiser say that I am an artist.
And
Jeff
Quiz
Altman.
Show's just here to correct all of us whenever we say anything.
If you don't know who
Get him, Kaiser.
Hold on. Shut up. Jeff Altman from the Action Army. He doesn't come on many streams. I'm glad he's able to hang out with us tonight. He knows a lot of. He could be in the Trivia Showdown. He beats Ben and Drew on a constant basis. He watches more movies than they do. Jeff, how are you, man? I know you're drinking all that. How you doing, brother?
I am doing great. I am drunk. How you doing?
I love that. I love that.
He's like, I'm doing great. I'm broadcasting live from the principal's office at the middle school down the road from my house. Nobody's here except for me.
Did you break in?
I'm in my friend's garage.
Your friend's garage, not even your garage. You broke into somebody else's garage to hang out and build your projects. I love it.
He says friend's garage. He means the guy whose head he's burying in the backyard tomorrow.
Yeah, you got it. That's true. You can't say anything online though, Jeff, because we are live at this point. And I know everybody also in this.
Danny can help you bury a dead body. He's got experience.
Yes, I have.
See, Kaiser. See, there it is. You're wrong. You don't bury dead bodies. You use acid to destroy them, so you don't leave no more evidence.
Word up.
No, you feed them
Or
the
you
pig.
just take it.
Thank you.
Where you cut through
Joey.
bones like a hot knife through butter.
It's interesting that fairies know this.
I feel like Quiz Show.
I
knows
mean,
this. Quiz Show knows
the
more than
best way to
people
do it, let's be honest, is cut them up, take them down to Florida, and feed them to gators. I mean, that's the best way.
Man,
To do it.
but then you gotta do.
That's a stick from Jersey.
No, Doug. No, you don't do that because you gotta do transportation. And let's say you driving down the highway.
Listen,
You never
I
got
got-
to pull down
No, Doug.
I got a 2019 Impala.
Massive dicks. They will catch your ass. Trust me. They'll lie and just stop you. You know what I mean? No,
Ferris was concerned about the transportation of the
You
body.
can't-
Therefore,
you
he
can't
was
do
going.
You can't do that, man. You gotta have it like you gotta get rid of bodies in like a 5 to 10 mile radius. So,
Big fun.
you know what I mean? So you don't go too far. If you go too far,
What the fuck are you talking
You gotta steal a garbage truck.
That way, Ferris, the people around you are suspects, not some motherfuckers in Florida you don't know. Like,
Exactly.
don't blame it on the neighbor, dude. Why motherfucker I see every day?
It was Jeff. Jeff did it. I didn't do it.
Jeff did
You never commit a murder in your own town. You got to drive a few towns away.
Exactly.
All right. I gotta say, hold on. This guy right here, Ryan Carmichael, he floundered. There's actually a guy. He's my coworker, so he's actually saving lives right now, probably at 911 right now. So Carmichael,
Why does he call you Flounder?
he does. That's actually my nickname from like at a work.
Animal House.
Hey,
Animal House,
why
what it is.
don't you have the Streamlabs in the description of this?
Because I went live and I was drunk on the fuck. I will.
Hey, man, you know what? Fuck PLD. I'm gonna call you Flounder from now on.
You could.
Wow.
Wow.
You're staying on the PLD stream.
Why does Joey always
Not
look
gonna
like he's about to give Indiana Jones advice before he dies? Like Joey always like, look, one thing you do.
I will. I'll put
Get to the cross the Coronado, cross the bridge, and then he dies. Like that's what that motherfucker looks like.
Love this.
There you go.
Kaiser, you're buffoon.
I can't film shit in my house because I have a 4-year-old who's sleeping. If I wake him up, then I have to watch a 4-year-old all night.
Are you also in the garage?
You're doing the Lord's work.
All right, I think it should be in the chat right now. It should be in the description if you want to go to Streamlabs. That's fine. It's good to go. Yeah, I was called Flounder once because like when I first started 11 years ago now, I was working the front desk of the police station, and I was on like my first week at work. My trainer was not supposed to leave me. The trainer was backstage, and a bus hit a building. I transferred the call to like the back where everybody else was, and I said, "Yo, it's a bus hit a building. I'm not sure what to do." And the guy back there told my trainer, "You better go up there. He's like flipping like a flounder." Or something like that. So my nickname suck. I'm Howard Flounder from Animal House. I'm all right. Animal House is fine. I mean, I look like John Belushi. I've been told I look like John Belushi, so I'll go with that for a while anyway.
Don't insult John Belushi. What's wrong with you?
Seriously, you look like John Belushi.
With the flounder.
Gravy is what you look like.
Oh, was that Kaiser like John Belushi? What?
Shit gravy.
That's true. That's true.
On Thanksgiving.
Okay, guys.
When the
So
gravy boats are foreign.
I'm gonna head out for a bit. I'm gonna let you
No.
all chill. I
Danny,
know that
Danny,
there are
don't.
Wait,
people that are
Danny, are you coming back? Are you coming back or no?
maybe.
No.
Danny's my worker.
Come back.
Come back. I love her. Julie. Danny's the hardest working woman.
Can't leave me with
in-
these evenings.
Hold on. Danny's the hardest working woman in
I'm right
Showdown
here,
after
Ferris.
shows.
Okay, good.
Showdown after shows. The hardest working woman in after shows. Give her a lot of credit. Give her a lot of love. She does a lot of work for stuff, and I owe her a ton. Chilled Action is like her baby. I only help her. Like bring it to life. I guess whatever it is.
He just like gets people. Like he just talks to people.
I'm a networker.
I don't want to talk to people and I'm like Paul. Like I just like.
I say Christian Harlow, come on,
talk to
Chilled
someone
Action,
who's,
motherfucker,
like,
and he comes on.
I just don't want to. I don't want to have to be the one to send this message. Will you please be the one to send this message?
I will
Please.
talk to Christian Harlow.
I will literally do every single thing else. Just please send this message.
I am the networker. But Danny, I love you. You know that. We're gonna leave Danny. And Danny means there's only one woman on the show, Bador. I love you, Bador. Hopefully you can hand out with a bunch of guys. Are you cool with that?
Yeah.
All right, good. There you go.
These
All right, Danny.
mongrels.
See, Kaiser, that's how you.
And Jeff.
keep your
Okay,
fucking mouth
guys, have a
shut
good
for a while.
night.
Love you, Danny. Love you, Danny, so much. You know that.
Bye.
I will see you tomorrow.
Was he speaking English or was that Cockney? What kind of? I don't even know what the fuck came out of his mouth.
Danny, I have no idea what it was.
He said, "Go start the fire or your car, you fuck." I didn't even know what came out of
Buffoon.
his mouth.
All I know about Danny is every time whatever he's saying is some kind of buffoon in there somewhere, and that's all I know how to speak Danny. It's like
Well, at least he's not wearing fucking lipstick on his eyelids. That's
Danny, what the
start.
fuck are you wearing right now?
wah 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 buffoon.
What is that?
Wah wah.
Is that a hoodie? Is that a hoodie?
It's a beanie.
Is that
that's a beanie?
Jugger Bear?
It's a beanie.
Jugger Bear's online. Jugger Bear's in our chats and C2A chats for a while. I haven't seen that.
Winter here.
Jugger Bear, welcome to
This
TLC Project.
motherfucker just
Yo, man,
won
you
a
just
Mario
made
Brothers
a-
contest online.
I
This
love
motherfucker-
made a
Jugger.
bad. You just made a bad.
Real quick, Jugger Bear, if you're on here, you're part of the Action Army. That's all I gotta say. So you're gonna be a part of the Action Army now?
Yeah, I'm part of the Action Army.
There you go. That's
Wait,
all I need to
was
do.
that part of the contract? I did not sign it.
You did. You signed it, and you didn't even know it, Bador. You're part of the Action
I
Army.
did not sign it.
Bador, you are a captain of the Action Army. You came in last. I run their Patreon. I know. I'm out you right now.
Damn, he just outed you, dog.
I just totally outed you.
Should have just outed you.
I was gonna out somebody. Anthony Nugent. Anthony just subscribed to PLD Project now. Anthony Nugent, what the hell, man? Why did you take so long to subscribe? I love you. I love you.
Damn, man.
I just subscribed because I didn't know you had it.
That's okay. I love you too. That's all right. I'm okay with that. As long as you subscribe now, that's all good, man. That's all good.
How you
That's
been,
all
Jeff?
in.
Subscribe them
Why are
like-
you all in with pocket sixes right now?
Better
Poker
leave
players?
now. Oh no.
I'm playing poker while I'm doing this fucking show too.
That's true. That's true. That's true. Anthony, you're welcome. I love you. You know that, Anthony. Good Action.
Fucking Australian hillbilly.
That's true. You know, we can talk about it now. Since we're all here, it's been a while since we've been on. We can talk spoilers. It's fucking like 4 a.m. Eastern side. Kaiser, talk about your show, man. Parker and Chance, man. What happened with Parker?
You know, I didn't come on here to talk about me losing. So next question.
All right, next question.
I'm just kidding.
No, we
I
actually-
have a question.
Go ahead.
Jugger, why is your name not Lucas Shill?
That's fair.
Oh, is that you,
That's
Jugger?
fair.
Oh my God.
I am the OG Lucas Shill. Yes. That
Are
is.
you also the Bedore Shill, or is that somebody different?
No.
I also
guy is-
shill. I also shill Bedore, but like if I had to pick between the two, like I am a Lucas Shill more than
Oh, my heart.
The OG Lucas Shill, right?
I'm the OG look. Like that's my name in the Discord. OG Lucas Shill. So.
It's fine. I have Justin shilling me. It's fine.
I'm just.
Let's go back to Kaiser losing. I like this conversation.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
You want to talk further about that?
Yeah, we'll talk to you. Kaiser, what happened? Talk to me, man.
What
love
happened
you.
today?
Share your feelings.
It's all right. Hit him with the Dave Chappelle. I plead the fifth. That's all you gotta do.
Kaiser, do you like juice?
Hold on. Let Kaiser talk. Let Kaiser talk. Go ahead.
No, I like drink.
Let Kaiser talk. Go ahead, Kaiser.
Come on, Kaiser.
I gotta say this. It was a great match. It was perfect. It was, for this whole Skybound Expo thing to be like demoing the Schmodown. They had the perfect match, the perfect personalities. It was fucking dope. Like, so, I got a text from Ellis today saying, you guys were great, and it was A+, this and that. You don't get texts from Ellis that often praising anything, and it's just not his style. You know what I mean?
And
when he reaches out to you and says he did something good and he's happy and he's proud, that shit goes a fucking mile for me, man.
It's weird he's probably the rookie, but that's like he's still better than most of the people that he's been against or that other people have been against. So weird.
It was a fucking killer show.
Yeah.
And you're dealing with a new Chance. This kid it's like the new Chance, but the old Chance, and he's always been a beast, and you can't ever deny that kid's talent, regardless of how highly touted that Parker was coming into this league and Parker's, record in the families. We all know Parker's a baller. The kid scored 27 points against fucking Ben Goddard. Like you come in the Schmodown and scored 27 points. I'd love to see you do it.
Absolutely, man.
He went up against one of the best players in the game. It wasn't his day, like pro sports, and watch him bounce back stronger. All the great ones always do. The Cushings, the Smetses, watch him come back stronger. I hate to say it. Maybe it is the lesson he needs to learn. But the kid is a badass. I would, if they asked me today, knowing what I know now, would I've still drafted Parker and traded up for him? Absolutely, because I love the kid as a human being. I love him in my faction. I love his attitude, his work ethic, the way he's just seamless with the team. I'd do it 10 times out of 10, knowing he wasn't going to win a tournament.
I think he needs to work on his non-MCU or DC IG things.
I'm going to throw
it in the mail and send it to the dungeon.
I want to throw it out there.
No one gives a fuck. No, just
real quick. I just want to throw this out there. This is my show.
Sometimes I fall into that guy.
Hold on. This is my show, so I can throw this out there. Call to Action did a after show right after it was over with Parker. We broke down the match, so go check that out. It was Call to Action with me, Danny, and Alex. We talked with Robert Parker the whole time through. It was kind of cool, very good experience. Take a look at it. Go ahead and see. Parker is a god, man. He's going to come back, and I have shameless fucker. Ferris, you shut the fuck up. I'll kick your balls right off the
Hey guys, by the way, tomorrow at 4:30, the Let's Get Ready to Talk Schmodown podcast goes live on Twitch.
Anyway, so we're talking about that. We're not going to talk.
Ferris, here's how you promote your thing. You make a very great promo, and then you make him POD stream fully on his stream.
What, Danny, the great thing about a great promo is they shouldn't be like fucking War and Peace in 2001. Maybe you get your shit to 2 minutes. Holy shit, I thought I was watching.
It's 2 minutes. It is 2 minutes.
Oh, like 20.
Shut up, guys. I dare you
like
make one better. Make one better right now, you fucking buffoon.
I'll make yours better by just taking a piss on it.
In a world where one man walks amongst the ashes of the fallen.
Ungrateful person.
Wait, who was doing that voice? Who was doing that voice?
That was Joey.
Joe, man, you're fucking awesome.
That was Joseph, the best guy in this.
Yeah, good do voices.
Hey man, did you know?
Joseph, how many bookies did you shake down before work today?
That's a good question.
I don't shake down, but I'm related to a couple of them, but I don't shake them down.
That's why I know I got a place to stay when I get there.
You know, I'm not a criminal, but I'm just criminal adjacent. I'm just
criminal.
No, man, that's quite different.
Criminal adjacent. That's good.
Criminal adjacent. I love that motherfucker.
I don't commit crimes.
Yeah, I'm just near them. I'm just near them.
I didn't actually rob the bank.
I grew up hood adjacent. I said that my whole life.
I think if someone wrote my book, it'd be Criminally Adjacent, the John Kaiser story.
I kind of agree.
I didn't do it. I was just there. I didn't do it. I was just there.
My friend,
that's growing up in the suburbs in New York. You always see shit. You just don't know what you're supposed to say.
Hey, that's what I grew up in the suburbs of New York. I know exactly what you're talking about. I know that.
Everybody sees shit. This is about what you can talk about, what you can't talk about.
That's right. Criminally
Best
adjacent.
thing is to say nothing.
Well, that's why
Thank you, cousin
That's
Doug.
why I drink a lot.
Doug, nobody knows what you don't tell them, right, brother?
That's the exact truth. As long as you can keep your mouth shut, you're
Nobody
still
knows
breathing.
what you don't tell them. Bank on that.
That's
I'll
why
be
I
right
drink
back.
a lot.
When you can lose, if you
The
can.
great, the great phrase. I didn't see shit.
According to the great
I
Jesse,
don't remember it.
I'll wait for Kaiser because Kaiser will love this. I know Kaiser will agree with this, but I'll tell him when he comes back. According to the great Jesse the Body Ventura, win if you can, lose if you must, but always cheat.
Yeah. If you're not cheating, you're not trying.
You ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
You know what, Anthony?
don't know about
Go
that.
fuck yourself, Anthony Nugent. You can go fuck yourself.
Wow, what are you saying that? Anthony, I love Anthony.
Very
Nugent.
Why
You
are
can
you
go suck it.
so
You can go suck it, dick.
That's true. That's true. Oh, sorry, wait, Kaiser, you hear that, Kaiser? I talked to you for a minute, Kaiser. You'd appreciate that, right?
What happened?
Jesse the Body Ventura, win if you can, lose if you must, but always cheat.
Always cheat.
Always cheat.
Great quote.
It's a great quote, right?
I concur. Like DiCaprio.
Wait, repeat that?
Win if you can, lose if you must, but always cheat.
cheat.
Oh yeah. Okay, gotcha.
You ain't
I thought I
cheating,
was like,
you ain't trying.
yeah, man.
Ferris is like, I didn't cheat a day in my life. I've been selling bread out of a truck since I was 4 years old.
And that's why he's where he is, right?
I'm a hardworking man.
Hey man, why you gotta knock the
You're-
hustle? Kaiser shit,
You're
man.
the working
I'll
man.
make them
is not a
fresh. I'll make them fresh.
I know you got the fresh bread. I know where I'm coming to
I
get
heard.
that fresh sourdough.
All right, Jugger Bear, where are you from, man? I haven't talked to you much, man. Jugger Bear, where are you from?
I'm from Northern California, by the Bay Area. Ferris will give me crap for saying Bay Area because
Because he doesn't reveal where he's actually from because it's a piece
No.
of shit.
49er fan? 49er fan?
49er fan. Yes,
Me
I
too,
am.
brother.
Dude.
My sister-in-law lives in San Jose. She works for Apple, man. That's cool.
Okay. Nice. Yeah.
That's
I've always said it.
nowhere.
If
That's
there's
nowhere
a-
near where Jugger is.
Okay. I live 45 minutes from SF. So,
Right.
but if I were to like to say like where I'm at, like no one knows like if I were to like to say where I'm at, like no one knows
Yeah, I
where the
get
hell
it.
I'm at. So it's just easier to
Dale?
say like, oh, I'm from the Bay, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense. I get that. I totally get that, man.
Yeah.
That's sweet, man.
He just doesn't want Ferris stalking him.
I can understand why.
Well,
I mean,
he's actually
he
one of the
does
few
know
people.
how to cut up bodies, so.
Fair.
I like
I
how
mean, honestly,
lovely
where
people
Jugger's from, I
are.
would never step in that city ever again.
Yeah,
Fuck
well,
that.
I mean, I just moved from that city that you're talking about, so
Well, there's actually a
Correct.
city. There's
He's
actually a
just
city worse
Lucas's
than that
number one
city.
fan. It's fine.
Ferris is like everyone's best friend in the war movie, like the nice guy, like the guy who's your friend.
Oh.
And then you're like, fuck, dude, I hate losing this guy. But you know he's going because he ain't got the Charlie Sheen role in Platoon. But he's the best friend, nice guy, the one you're pulling for. So that when he dies in the war movie, you're like, fuck, dude, I love Ferris. I didn't want to.
They killed Dallas.
Which
They
one?
killed him.
Ferris.
And
Which one-
Kaiser
which one
Charlie,
is
the
he
guy
in
that
Saving
died
Private
on the
Ryan?
corner of this
Which one is he
screen.
in Saving Private Ryan? He's not Tom Hanks, you know.
You need.
Well,
all
no
I
shit, I'm
remem-
not Tom
For some
Hanks.
reason, I only remember Ted Danson, the guy who's the drunk,
Tommy Sizemore.
Tommy Sizemore.
Anyone remember Adam Goldberg?
Oh yeah, Adam Goldberg.
Yeah, they're all in
Vin
there.
Diesel was in that. He got shot in the head.
Yeah, Vin Diesel.
Gary
He was a
Coleman,
young,
Gary Coleman was
birthday
in that movie too.
All right,
Played Private
Stabbed
Arnold.
in the chest.
All right, I got somebody else. Chris Adams wants to pop in. Can somebody pop off real quick?
Yeah,
for
I can peace out. Yeah,
Sure, I've been trying to go for
Yeah,
50
I'm
probably
probably
So, Jugger Bear, you want to say it now?
I'm gonna head
yeah,
out.
I'll peace out. Yeah.
Are you sure, Jugger
Bye,
Bear?
Joker.
Oh, Jugger, I love you, man. Come
Love
back
you,
in,
Jugger.
Jugger. I'm soon, man. Jugger, come back in soon.
Where is the fucking buffoon Kaiser?
I don't know where to go. I should drop the Kaiser out because he left. Oh, there it is. He's
Hey, drop him. Nobody needs him.
Nobody likes.
First of all,
No,
Kaiser's
hold
not
on.
a
First
buffalo.
of all, let me talk about Kaiser for 1 minute.
Yo, what are these quizzes Brandy keeps
He's
talking about?
no talent
quizzes?
piece of
Pleasing, guys.
Are they
He
for
is no
tomorrow's
talent piece of shit. He think he funny. He's nobody piece of
session?
I
I'll
will
tell you.
fuck him with a screwdriver in his own ass and bury him in my backyard. This buffoon.
Kaiser's impression
for
of
tomorrow.
Danny. Impression
Okay.
of Danny is one of my favorite things of all time. I can tell you. No one
I
does.
gotta write some shit. I think I could do it. We gotta do a movie, Danny, where I'm like, we're like brothers, and we got the same dumb fuck accent you have.
Don't say.
He's got a great accent.
Love my accent.
There it is. Look at that, Chris.
I
Adams.
do love your accent.
Chris, what do you have anything to say about all this madness going on, Chris? What do you have to say about all this madness going on? Pick on anybody. We're all here.
Oh, what up, Chris?
Chris,
I didn't fucking see you pop in. What's up, homie?
Let me switch over to my mic here.
There you go.
That's my boy right
What do I
there.
have to say about what?
Representing Texas in the
That's
bottom
right.
right-hand corner.
Yeehaw.
Is your brother sleeping? Your brother sleeping?
Yeah, he's asleep.
Wake that bitch ass up, man.
He's got work in the morning.
You know, I gotta ask him this. Who does Ed Harris yell at the shower room in The Rock? Because that's what we're doing. We're doing the Rock quiz. So who's Ed Harris yelling at in the shower room?
I'm sure he'd get it right. Don't ask me.
I thought me and Robert Adams going to go one-on-one in Video Drew's chat about the question about in the quiz about The Rock, because Ed Harris is in it. So I'm going to know every fucking question about that.
Paul, do you like Ed Harris?
I do.
Yeah, do you like Ed Harris?
No.
I didn't know
Do you
that.
consider him a good actor?
I did not know that.
Wait, what did you just say?
I said, do you consider Ed Harris a good actor?
That's right.
Do you actually? Are you a fan?
I do like him. I do like him. I think he's pretty good. He's pretty good overall.
Do you like his man in the hat?
Pretty
in
good.
The black hat?
Pretty good.
I have loved him in pretty much everything he's ever been because he makes it. Kaiser will appreciate. I think Kaiser's appreciative.
Sucked in radio.
Hey, where's that wedding picture?
Oh, the wedding. I got that somewhere. I might have to jump over to Call to Action, but that's right. I can do that. Hold on. We can jump. I have like you. I don't know if anybody realizes I can go from PLD Project.
The Right Stuff is one
Class
of my
Action.
favorite movies of all time.
No. Let's be on
All
Class
that
Action. I've never been on Class Action.
Yeah, you can be on action. You can be on Ben and Drew's show. It's Action Industries. You can do all the action.
I've never been on any
I
of
don't-
these things. You
I
should
don't-
put
I don't
some stuff up to make it look cool.
Look at these fucking,
Yeah, I love
look at
it.
these
Love it.
fucking Ken and Barbie dolls that you follow.
I need to be alongside Ben's TikTok.
Holy fuck!
Wait. For just for Ben Bateman.
Wow,
Oh, so good.
talk about no talent, asshole.
You're
Whoa.
Hey man, you want to vote? Like,
Kaiser.
I want to
That's
vote.
because Ben Bateman did lose a bet. What was it? It was the thing, the general debate we do.
Now I want to see Kaiser doing a TikTok.
And there you go.
Hey, man.
There's the wedding picture. of
There it
Steve
is.
Bannon.
Good luck
Is
sleeping,
that
everybody.
you, Joe Biden? Who? Oh, that's Ed Harris. I don't know who the fuck that was.
Hey man, honestly,
That
hey,
did
man,
look like Joe Biden. though.
the reason we have that TikTok, shout out to Dr. Megs. You are a savage and thank you.
That is true.
Dr. Meg's won after the TikTok fair.
We have
Yo, Dr. Meg made the best chart.
No,
the
she
quiz show
won.
She actually got
In
the
generals debate, we have Team Bateman versus Team Guy. We have the generals divided into two teams, and they have debates against different. Like you have one upcoming on Thursday, which is we have the best revenge film of all time. Last month, Guy's team won, and so Ben had to make 2 TikToks. That's the first of 2 TikToks he's going to make. We did have last month Bateman won. Last month we did have Andrew had to dress in a silly hairstyle. And I have that picture somewhere too. This is what Drew had to do all month. See there, Andrew got typical emo guy.
Wait a minute. Is that really Andrew Guy on the left?
That is real Andrew Guy.
Send it to
That's
me.
really him?
That's really him.
With eyeliner?
With eyeliner. He
Oh, we
does
got
eyeliner.
all of these saved. Don't worry. We got
KLD, send it to me. I'm gonna spam
I'm
it
gonna
in
have
his chat.
nightmares about seeing that shit.
I know.
It's not as bad as Bateman's TikTok.
He looks like if one of the
Oh,
Lost
yeah.
Boys. He looks like
That's
if
right.
the Lost Boys was in a
That's
boy
right.
band or something.
Right? Absolutely.
He's becoming a
He
man of
looks
like
like
many
he was
faces
reading
over
the
there.
Black Parade.
He
He's
did it
he's
all
one of the My
the
Chemical Romance guys.
He did it all month long. Different things. He had like one. He was like frizzed out for good. One he had like ponytails in his little hair. It was pretty funny. That's what it is. That's what the general debate does. We get to make fun of Ben and Drew. Whatever team wins, and the other team has.
I'll give you an idea. So I control Andrew Guy's Twitch channel.
You do?
So I do.
I didn't even know that. We'll talk afterwards. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So and I control all the commands.
All right.
He gave me access to that. So any command you want.
I
have access to it.
Hey, Bador, you want me to spoil some shit?
Sure, if I don't know about it already.
You don't know. Nobody knows this.
Okay.
I think we got Guy coming on late night next Friday.
Oh.
Dude, that's not that. I'll confirm that. I already talked to him. I've been trying to.
Is it confirmed?
It's confirmed. It's absolutely confirmed. You know, Kaiser, I work with Ben and Drew. You know that.
Yeah, no shit, motherfucker. I'm just saying, but he's his own man. He goes his own way.
He does what I want to do.
Andrew does what his girlfriend tells him.
Are you going to shut up your fucking mouth, Kaiser?
I will say.
I called him up. Let me tell you something, Paul. I said,
never.
I sent Guy a text. I go, you owe me, motherfucker. I came on your show, make you a lot of money with your beer pong, whatever the fuck you wanted to do. It means Smets, you owe me, asshole.
All right, let me tell you real quick. I talked to him tonight because he did his film food thing tonight. I went on and said, "Yeah, so you're gonna go on Gucci and Kaiser." He's like, "Oh fuck, is that tonight?" I went, "No, it's not tonight. I'm going on tonight." I go, "All right," but he said it did say he's not gonna take his shirt off. That's what he said. I said, "I don't know about that. Challenge accepted."
What's the point going on then?
I know that's what I told him.
Your guy gonna go his own way. That's the best.
The man played high school football. He got the body.
Oh, he played. Wait, Guy played football.
Yeah.
So I played college football first of all. So let's talk about real athletes.
I played
I played volleyball.
There you go, Bador.
You play volleyball, Bador?
Mm-hmm.
That tracks. You sound like a volleyball player.
What does that mean?
I don't
How
know.
the fuck you are talking about, Kaiser?
You didn't
That's
know?
true. That's true. That's last month. You're right.
It's obvious.
Oh man,
It's obvious that Quiz Show sounds like a chess player. Doug sounds like he plays with himself. Chris,
You're not wrong.
Chris is playing where can I buy Shiner Box with a fake ID?
Kaiser knows me so
Danny's
well.
playing help the neighbor bury the dead body.
You're right.
Joey I ain't fucking with. He's got a place for me to stay when I get to New York.
It's all right, Kat.
We know the game. We know what Ferris, the game Ferris is playing.
No, I'm just saying.
Have you
If
ever-
a body needs to be buried, I'm never going to talk about it again.
Game
Have you ever
Ferris
seen
is playing
Joseph's
is
Garage?
don't answer the phone when the landlord calls. That's fair.
Not only do you have a place to stay with Joseph, look at Joseph.
I am the landlord, bitch.
Look at Joseph's bar cart. Look at Joseph's bar cart and places. You got a lot more than just a place to stay.
Oh, I have a good bar. I have a decent bar.
That's fucking Lily, man.
I know. I'm coming to see. What part of
We
New York?
keep at least 20 bottles.
Are you in Long Island? Is that where you are?
I'm on Long Island.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I'm in like the good part. I'm like 20
There
minutes
is no
from the
good part.
There is no good part of Long Island. It's a
I
piece of shit.
fucking love Joseph.
I gotta
He's the
ask
best person.
Adora, who don't you moderate for? Anybody?
Ben Bateman.
You don't? Oh, okay. I don't. All right. I'm about 2
You
seconds.
want to moderate for Bateman? We could help you with that.
I don't pop on his stream as much, but yeah,
So that's
I'm
really
on.
different. If you want to be Bateman's moderator,
He is
I think you're
trying.
telling the right group of people.
I will say this now. Ben Bateman is trying so hard to go without me for his Patreon, and he's failing miserably. He actually came to me like 2 seconds ago. He's like, "All right, I'm really close. I'm really close to just giving you my Patreon because I run his Patreon." He's like,
So that was 2 days in.
"Please take my
You said that 2 days
Patreon."
in.
I'll take it.
Like, well,
Ben is like, no, he can't handle that kind of stuff. He's like, just please do it for me. I'm like,
Here are the codes, Paul. Here are the codes. Just
yeah, that's pretty much what it is. He wanted to do it on Zone. He wanted to try it because I run actors. He wanted to do it on Zone. I was like, go ahead, do it. I mean, I'm here if you want me, but you go ahead and do it. Like yesterday's like, yeah, I'm so fucking close. I'm about to hit the button to put you in charge of my Patreon. Yeah, because he's a good guy. But he's a good guy. But you guys should all support him.
He tried to hire you away, Paul. Is that what you're saying?
Oh, that was somebody else who tried to hire me away. But I'm not going to talk about that right
Where'd
now.
Alex go? Alex?
we're not going to talk about him.
Where the fuck is Alex? He's gone.
Yeah, Alex jumped out.
Here's
He's going to do another work, probably.
Stank pussy lips the meaty DDS.
Kaiser, what position did you play? What position of football did you play?
I was a center, offensive lineman, because I was a fat kid growing up. So naturally, I was going to be on the offensive line.
I can relate to that.
So me and Kaiser would have ran into each other.
Probably so. Probably so. I ran into everybody, but here's the thing.
I played
I was a good high school player. I was good enough to make a college football team, but I was never going to start.
Right.
I was 5 foot back then. I was 5'10", 5'11". I weighed 255, but I was like eating pancakes and lawn furniture and working out every day. Now I'm like way less weight than that. But like at the same time, these cretins were coming in 6'3", 280, and then they were all doing steroids and shit.
Right.
And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like, you ain't ever gonna play for the Atlanta Falcons. Like, why are you taking steroids? And I couldn't compete. And then it was like when the NCAA came to town for drug testing, everyone's like, oh fuck.
Oh,
They're
man.
like, fuck, I did a cycle. I did these roids. I was like, fuck, I was at a Grateful Dead concert 2 weeks ago. Shit, that's what I was worried about. Fucking pissed because I smoked weed.
Much easier to flush.
I looked at it. Well, of course, I beat that test. But that, the point is I knew I was never going to be good enough to be out. But I played, I played 3 years. I quit my senior year.
Did
I
you?
was-
And I
don't know.
I
Tell Anthony, I don't know his mother, but I'd like to know his mother.
Love that, man. Love that.
I mean, you tend to quit when you see a 17-year-old who's 6'8", 315 pounds. You're like, yeah, no, I'll pass.
Truth is, I got into movies. My senior year of college, dude, I started taking like foreign cinema, and I'm watching Michelangelo, Antonioni, and all this Kurosawa and shit. I'm like, holy fuck. To me, movies began and started with Die Hard and Aliens. I didn't realize there was this whole culture out there. And I picked up my high camera, like every jerk-off little film student thinks he's some shit. And I ran around Buffalo shooting these gangster epics with the football team as my cast.
Right.
Doing my best Tarantino impression. Because they were still fucking down with me to be in my shit. So that all began there.
Yeah.
That's when I gave it up. I'm like, fuck this. I love playing. Truth is, the only reason I like to play, a lot of these kids played because they needed the fraternity of it. They needed friends. They needed a pack to run with, just like if you're in a fraternity or you're on a baseball team or a rugby
You wanna
team
be able
or
to be there.
whatever. Everybody needed a crew, and I didn't need that shit. My best friends were on the hockey team because they were stand-up comedians. They were goofballs. They were Canadians. Those were my best friends. My friends were on
That's
the
New
not
York.
the football team.
Canadians.
So I played football. I played football to put on pads and bust somebody's ass straight
Yep.
up. I didn't need the friendship.
That's what you do. That's what you do.
I played to hurt people.
Wait, Jugger, you played left guard?
Yeah, I was left guard. I did a lot of pulling. That was the most fun thing to do. If it was a
fucking
pulling play,
asshole. I
if it was a
hate
pulling
people.
play,
It's
just
one of the hardest
cracking.
positions to play if you're pulling all the time too.
Well, they're
Yeah, man,
smart,
we
but
played,
it's
we
fun.
played this
smartest
team.
offensive
the thing.
lineman.
We played this
that.
team that always had pulling guards on like 95% of their plays, all the time. It's either they're going left, right, or crisscross, and you had to and you don't know where the fuck the ball was going, so you just proceed just run into people. It's like fuck.
I played fullback, and I would pull guards as I was running with the ball.
That a boy.
We plays changed on the line depending on how the defense lines up. You gotta adapt because that's how it works. Especially within 3 yards, everything changes. You have to be ready for whatever they're lining up with.
We had this one play. Where we would have the slot make it very clear that they're about to catch the ball to have the DB come up. DB would be looking right at the slot, so he wouldn't be paying attention to any guards pulling. And so I would be pulling, and I would just be looking at that DB. And the second he lines up,
catch him right off.
Crack him, and then slot gets the ball, and he's down the field wide
They were
open.
looking at the weak side. You were blitzing on the strong side. You took them right on their ass.
This is riveting. Everybody's excited to hear about your fucking offensive line playbook from Wichita High School.
Hey,
where the fuck?
Kaiser, shut up. Shut up.
Yeah.
Hey, were you in the swag conference?
I was
Jerry?
not.
No,
I was not.
What conference were y'all in?
What was it?
What conference were y'all in?
I don't know.
All I know is that As
You
much
play
as I
back
love-
real high. That's the
as
problem.
much as I love Bedore and I love Jugger and everything else, we do have an Action Army quantum here. Just want Action Army rules all. I'll just say no. I love you, Ben. I love you, Bandit of Create. You know that, but we got
Is
that.
this a real show or is this just a Zoom hangout?
I don't even know anymore. Did
He's
I sign
actually
anything
live.
or not?
We are live. We have at least.
Yo, Bedore's incidentally become part of the Action Army without even trying.
Bedore is really part of the Action Army.
I'm part of everything without even
She
trying.
became part of the army without even knowing she did it.
That's true. That's true. That's very true. Actually, we have people watching. Although I gotta say, I'm going to shame somebody. Chris Adams, you just fucking subbed to me now. Like this tonight, Chris Adams. I would call you out. You just subbed to me now. I subbed to you motherfuckers a lot. I'm a mod of your goddamn channel, Chris. Come on now.
Did you see what I wrote in the chat? Because everybody else just subbed to you. He's like, how I subbed to you, and I'm like, how can you guys just be subbing to him right now? How dare you?
You know
wrong with you
what's
people?
worse? Chris was here the last time we did this. So that's fucked up, Chris.
That's right, Chris.
Oh.
Bedore, are you subbed to me, Bedore? Are you subbed to me?
Yeah.
Okay, good. That's all I gotta say.
So that she clicks it right.
Hey, man,
I subbed and I liked.
Can I say something? Can I say
That's how I roll.
All right.
Can I say
Come
something?
on, Ferris.
Yo,
say it
ZZM,
already.
yo, custom maps. Go fuck yourself, all right? Go fuck yourself.
Don't
Yeah.
fuck pussy lips
You
that
go
way.
fuck yourself. You know, they pussy lips and go kiss my ass.
Oh, I see why he wants to talk about the Criterion Collection.
Fuck him. Fuck
All
you.
right. The Criterion Collection.
Go ahead.
Fuck you, man.
It's great.
Quiz shows all
Oh,
about.
no. Not
Is
this
it worth another
conversation again.
subscription fee though?
Quiz show will know
What?
all. I'm telling you, Quiz show will know all about this. Go ahead, Quiz show. Go ahead.
Well, just to explain what the Criterion Collection is, or why it would never put like a film such as Too Fast, Too Furious.
Hey, we get the joke. We get the joke, Jeff.
No, I need you to explain
Yes.
why Boondock
Yes,
Saints
go-
is a
Go there.
Criterion Collection.
Go there.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go.
wait.
Go.
A lot of people talking at once.
Go ahead, both Quiz show. It's all you. The floor is yours.
Paul, shut up. You shut talk.
I'm confused. Are we just defining what it is? Because
Do both.
Google's not broken, Ferris. You could also look there.
If I may, I just
heard
need
that-
you to explain why Boondock Saints is a Criterion classic. That's all I
That's
need.
not a good movie.
The Boondock Saints is not a good movie.
Nope. Agreed.
It is not an objectively good movie. You can enjoy it just like anyone can enjoy anything. I'm sure someone likes
You're
Captain
hurting my
Mike
heart.
Myers, but that doesn't mean that it's necessarily a good movie.
No, I didn't like that movie at all.
No, it's not a good movie.
And I like
I own
Norman Reedus a lot.
I own the Pistol Lamp.
I mean,
That
the
doesn't mean I
sequel is
think
the
it's a
worst
good
movie. The original is so good.
Hey, Chris, remember when I met you what I told you my favorite beer was?
Was it Shiner?
Was it Genesee?
Bing, bada boom. Just so you know, I don't talk out of my asshole, so you know I represent that Texas beer. I love Shiner Bock.
It's my guy right there.
That's my boy. I told him when I met him, I go, you know, you guys make the best beer in the world down there. He goes,
But
I
that
know.
Western New York beer, that's that Genesee, right? So,
I like the Jenny, yeah, Genesee. That is the most. My dad said that is the most horseshit beer in the world. I said, why?
Oh,
He's like,
sad.
because they get the water out of the fucking lake. You can walk across it. No, I like Jenny though because I'm a hometown boy. But the Shiner's my numero uno go-to everyday beer. Not that I drink it every day. I wish I could, but you know.
Just a really good if you want a beer.
We
just
all
grab
know
Shiner.
that you drink every day, Kaiser.
Oh,
you
is that
have
how
a
it
sad
is?
life.
Everybody knows you're a sad alcoholic piece of shit. The only reason you have a job is because Harloff pities your pathetic soul. You are no good at anything you do. Maybe if you put lipstick all over your face like a jerk off, you could be somebody. Like
You could
me.
be someone. Yes.
Yeah, what's up with that? Like, why do you do that, Danny? Like,
See, Ferris?
Like, what? Like, what the fuck?
I don't know what you're talking about.
He wants to know why you wear a fucking crayon on your face, is what he's asking.
That's a good question. It's a very good question.
I
You
cannot.
wrote Gucci and lipstick on your chest. Like, I don't get it.
Paris, behave. Paris.
Oh,
Called Heart.
Oh,
You just cut it off with a straight up Sting makeup. And Sting did it perfectly. Anything past that is too much.
Paris,
Lit
you made a serious mistake.
Oh yeah, we get it, Danny. Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was great.
That was pretty fucking good.
Everyone, give Paul back his show. He's got to. Robot, schmobot.
I didn't know we had a structure to this shit.
Come on, somebody has to go and do a Streamlabs for Paul right now. Come on.
Yeah, somebody should do a Streamlabs. I like that. Yeah, somebody.
Oh yeah, man.
Come on, Kaiser, do something useful.
Paul's struggling for cash. Come on, guys.
I very much so am. There are people. There are people trying to hop
Give
on.
him some money, you asshole.
I should step back and let you guys say that. Yeah, give me some money, you assholes. I got
Kaiser, do something useful.
I got a wife and 3 kids, man.
Throw your money at him like he's
the worst, right?
That's right.
Once you have children and like a spouse, it's like, oh,
I got 3
I don't
kids.
get
One going to
anything
college.
Everything goes
And then he has to help out his stupid cat, Marty McFly, Han Solo.
Indiana Jones, Marty McFly. I guess.
I don't give a shit.
And the other cat, short round, brown.
Darth Maul, Qui-Gon Jinn. Who gives a damn?
Wow.
Wait, you named the other cat Short Round?
I did. Short round Doc Brown.
I love that.
Well, that's
Indiana
racist.
Jones, Marty McFly, and short round Doc Brown.
So good.
Wait, what's his name?
My first cat is Indiana Jones, Martin McFly. That's the full name, Indiana Jones, Martin McFly. And his little brother, another orange cat, is Short Round Doc Brown.
That's too much.
I love it.
Thank you.
There's too much going on there.
Appreciate that.
Bador's dogs are Leia, Ivy, the stupid one.
Luke.
Oh,
Luke is the stupid one.
Ferris.
I have a dog named Gizmo.
Everything you are on.
Dora and I could take on anybody in Star Wars trivia right now.
Yeah.
Bador, you act like that's never been threatened upon me.
Wait,
Yeah,
is it
but
drunk?
who's actually going to go through it?
I mean, I got a doc with Star Wars trivia if you want to test that.
You want to do that? Dora, you up for it?
I got a doc.
I have a document. I don't know if I'm allowed to actually.
You can give me till tomorrow.
We're gonna go with Doug.
I got a doc.
Doug's got his own doc.
Doug with the docs, man. Docs.
You allowed to Depidor? You allowed to Depidor? Doug's got his own doc.
I don't think I am. They're being used in the showdown. I don't think I am.
No, Doug's not. Doug's questions are, aren't they?
Oh, okay.
They're not. They're study guides for my faction.
Okay.
Who's your faction?
You have a faction?
I have a fact for the families. I have a
Family.
faction
like Alex.
Which family? Which one?
Multiplex.
Okay.
How many families are there again?
I was part of.
Isn't there like? Isn't there one called?
There's all right. So the main ones are Multiplex, Full Metal, feature presentation, but that's kind of like just a fun get together kind of one.
I've never been a part of one, but
there's.
I just get yelled at by
Which one is
girlfriend.
the
I'm not
Patreon?
talking to her. Hanging out with you people.
Movie Face Off.
Movie Trivia Face Off's gone now, or they're on hiatus.
Joseph, what are you saying, Joseph?
I was waiting for that one before.
My girlfriend, my fiance, she was there for most of it, and then at a certain point, she was like, "Oh, you're a fucking nerd," and just stopped. Stop trying to be part of it. She eventually.
Well, you know what? You know what, Joe? We're all fucking nerds.
Real
Except
quick.
Kaiser. He's a degenerate.
Real quick. Philip, General of the Action Army. He did throw me a stream.
I just wanted to insult you.
He sent me a stream lab. He said, "Here's some money, asshole. Since I'll miss class action, I'll just yell at you now. Instead, you're wrong." That's right, because class action. I'll cheap plug again. Class action tomorrow at 9 p.m. Pacific with Ben Bateman.
Class action tomorrow at 8:45 PT, guys.
Wait, hold on. I'll throw
Literally anything that Paul says, Philip's.
Hey, Philip, you know what? Philip, you know what? You can go fuck yourself. I always miss class action. I feel the pain, bitch.
We're going live with Bateman tomorrow. We're going to be doing top 5 Tony Scott movies. So that should be fun.
It's not often I say this, but Ferris, I completely agree with you.
Yeah, exactly. Go fuck yourself. I always miss it. Now you bitching that you're gonna miss one, asshole.
Wait a minute. I miss everything.
Why
I won't miss this one.
All right, Doug, go ahead.
On your head.
All right, here you go. This is the test to see how nerdy you guys are.
Can the Doug, beforehand, can the other people get first dibs before the Star Wars nerds do it?
Yeah, that's fair.
Sure.
I don't know what's going on. Are we doing a quiz?
Doug can ask Star Wars questions.
Bullshit. Only Star Wars?
I think we have enough Star Wars yet.
If you want to do Bond, if you want to do Disney animation, you want to do.
Do you have a Fast and the Furious section?
They literally took Fast and the Furious off last season, so
They
I
only do
haven't
good
had-
You
movies.
know what? You can
Wait,
go.
Ferris,
Shut the fuck up, Paul.
Wait,
You
hold
can
on.
tell that family can go suck it.
Wait,
All
Doug,
right.
Doug has. They
So
have.
first, I'll
they
write
have-
you a Fast and the Furious trivia if you write me a Boondock Saints trivia.
Doug, wait. No. Doug has the Fast and the Furious section, but it's called Point Break.
Oh, that
Hey,
means
man,
that's
sometimes the remix is way better than the original.
way
I've
better.
never seen a fast
Paris, you
or-
know what? That's true. Sometimes remakes are better than originals. Unfortunately, that's just not one of them.
Yeah, you know what, Jeff? You can go fuck yourself.
Who recorded that? How is that so crisp?
That's quiz show, man.
All right. Here you
Paris
guys
and
go.
his angry issues is so funny.
Yeah, I love
Let's
Jeff.
throw this.
We show looks like
Doug,
he said
Doug,
it in a-
Doug,
in
hit us
a-
with hit us with
in
a
a-
question.
All right.
Hit us with a question.
Hold on.
Hey, my bad. I didn't mean to yell at you, Doug.
This
Sorry.
man looks like he's in an attic at an Airbnb. Like who's
I've already shown off. I'm in a friend's
Quiz
garage.
show?
Oh.
It's like an
No,
Airbnb.
lay off with Jeff, man.
Go ahead,
Jeff,
Jeff.
Damn,
Jeff-
look at Joseph. Oh yeah.
Okay, everybody, shut up. Doug, hit us with the question.
What Ewok medicine man presides over the attempt to make a roast of Han Solo in Return of the Jedi?
Okay,
Oh,
guys.
great.
I got you.
That's a hard ass question. That's like a 9 point.
I got it.
9 point.
Who is
Are we writing it down?
Wait, are
write
we?
it down?
Yeah, are we? I don't.
All right.
I don't
Midori,
have
Got it.
anything. I don't have
Can I
anything to
write
write
it in
with.
chat?
I got it.
Yeah, go ahead. Write it in the chat. Nobody else look at the private chat. Midori's gonna write in the private chat. Nobody else look. Right, so I got mine.
I got mine. I got
tell me
mine.
when I hit enter.
I got
All
mine.
right, 5, 4. Okay, go ahead, Midori. Right now.
3,
I wrote it down.
Okay.
1.
Wicked W. Warwick.
Low grade.
Low gray. Low gray.
Oh.
Low gray is correct.
There you go.
That was close.
All right.
They're both fucking Ewoks.
Yeah, I don't have my whiteboard.
What is the species of workers on Cloud City who helped freeze Han in Carbonite?
Oh, that's different.
Ask some hard ones.
Fuck you, Chris.
Well, if you look at some of the other people, they actually think these are hard.
Danny,
These are mid-tier level.
Yeah, I have to go, guys. Have a
Take
great
care, Danny.
day.
You can't
Kaiser.
actually use my facial expression.
You are a
Anybody
failure, Kaiser. Nobody likes you. Bye bye.
Anybody wants to come on, let me know, because Danny's hopping off. Anybody wants to come on, let me know. I will let you on.
Did he mean I'm a failure to my mother, or he wasn't being specific enough? Failure to my community.
2,
That's true.
1.
Everybody.
Everybody share their answer. I got the answer in the chat.
Ugnaughts.
Ugnaught is correct.
I
Did you say Lugnut?
I put
Ugnaught.
Sounds like it.
The
Sounds
two
like
are the same ones
Wait,
from.
there's a famous Ugnaught. Which one? Do you like?
the one that played by Nick Nolte in The Mandalorian. That's what the one. You know,
Yes,
Yes.
that's the only one that I actually know.
I have
The alien who was with
Ugnaught
Lando and the
from,
Millennium Falcon and
Mandalorian, the
no,
Ugnug.
that's you're thinking of Ian Nub.
You're
not-
thinking
he's not-
of-
Hubnub. Sorry. Yeah.
Ugnug. That's what
You're
I
not
pronounced it. Ugnaught.
All right.
I have spoken.
This is a little bit more of a deep cut. If you don't know, it's okay. There's no fault.
No shit, Doug.
What type of gas is mined on Cloud City?
Oh, I got that.
Fucking
Oh.
great.
Yeah.
Where do I turn in my Star Wars fan card?
Nowhere, because this isn't toxic. It's okay to not actually know everything
is.
about Star Wars.
That's true. Exactly.
I gotta be honest. When I
Hey, why
watch
did
Star
they-
Wars, I watch it with my 4-year-old.
Why
Just
did
to
they-
teach him things. So.
I'm gonna know it when I hear it.
Come on.
1.
I know what it is. I just
Uh,
don't know.
All right, showing the answers.
Tabana.
No.
Tabana
is
gas. That's Tabana gas, guys.
Tabana
I knew it
gas.
started
All
with
right,
T.
ready? This is a softball. This is a layup. Everyone should get it. What does AT-AT stand for?
Go fuck yourself, Doug. Jesus. You man.
Do you want me to ask some Bond questions? Because I got some.
No, man.
Easy. Give me hard ones.
Okay, I got you.
Shh. Shut up.
I
Don't
think I
ask
got
fun questions.
I know one of them. I know one of the words is terrain.
3, 2, 1. Everybody got their answers?
Yeah.
All terrain.
Transport.
All
put a-
terrain armor.
Whatever I say,
I
just
put a
make
song.
the right
Hey,
answer.
I got it right. I
Me
win.
too. I got it right too. Look at wait.
Wait.
Come on,
Did I get it right?
And Doug, everything I say is right, and I'll give you like $100.
Wait, Doug. Doug. I
Sheldon, you need to work on your handwriting.
I have horrible handwriting. I'm not gonna lie.
My question. Why did they take Fast and Furious off? What happened?
It got voted out.
Because
That's like the community.
Vin
itself
Diesel didn't want to jump out of an aircraft.
Okay, wow.
Space shuttle.
Yeah. All right, so here's one that I answered during the really tough round, and I had a conniption and almost lost my shit.
Okay.
How many Force connections do Rey and Kylo have in The Last Jedi?
I can answer. I can answer this. I can answer
Wait,
this.
hold on.
Is
Let
it
me.
three?
We need more time to think about this. Hold on.
Joe, shut up.
Sorry.
Jedi, you said?
Yeah, he
From
said
The
Last
Last Jedi. How many Force connections do they have?
Does that include hand jobs?
It does.
Yes.
Wait,
Very
did we
much
get hand jobs of Force Ghosts? We need to re-establish this whole.
I mean, it might happen from Force Ghost because Yoda kind of like did some physical stuff in this world, so maybe.
You know Yoda's a horny motherfucker. I mean, come on.
He got them big ears.
Dagobah was awfully lonely. His
Got
Force
them
Ghost
big
needed to
ears.
get out there. 5.
Joey
four,
has
three,
a pervert. 'cause
two,
he's got big weird
1.
ears.
It was 3.
It's 4.
Four.
4.
You are all incorrect. They had 5.
5.
What was the fifth?
Name the 5.
So there's the
challenge.
one. Hold on, I'll go get the list again. Did you all also do the throne room? Because for those that did the 4, that's a big one.
In the throne room, they had a Force connection.
Yeah.
But they were physically there.
They were physically
there.
there.
They still had a Force connection. They didn't talk. They used the Force to communicate.
Mother.
See, that's
Challenge.
You should have specified with it. Yeah, that you should have specified with the question.
Little bit of a stretch.
Yeah, I challenge that. I challenge.
Yeah, it's 4 when they're not in the same place.
Wait, I have a follow-up question. Wait, why doesn't the Fast and Furious make the cut? Like, why? What happened?
Oh my gosh, Ferris.
Fuck up, Ferris.
I gotta find this.
I got a real question. Why does everybody look like a degenerate drunk, but this guy Flip looks like he's ready to start his shift at Starbucks?
Because Philippe lives in, what is it? Where do you live, Philippe?
I live in Sweden. So it's 10:40 here.
Yeah, Philippe's just waking up for work.
What do you do? You do the boat paddle tour?
This doesn't sound right.
No, I don't actually. No.
Completely not
You don't work
racist.
on the boat? You don't work on the boat?
At the moment, I'm a teacher. So
Are you really?
I knew you were a guide, a spiritual guide.
Good call, guys. What do you do?
Exactly.
I knew that he was an
He
enlightened people, Ferris. He enlightened
I'm so spiritual.
Now I figured
That's
it was on a boat tour. But I didn't realize he was a teacher.
No, not
I had
on
him,
a boat
I had
tour.
him pegged as like a gondola driver.
Not yet,
what's the ruling on the challenge?
That's the wrong country, you fucking idiot.
Hold on, I'm trying to get the list of them right now.
They have boats there too.
Oh, so you're on my side now, Ferris?
I'm never on your side. You can go fuck yourself.
Fuck you, Tina.
I challenge that so hardcore. Like that.
Yeah, that is.
Hold on, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
we
get it. I'll have
challenge.
to get the exact list.
I agree.
will get the exact list.
It's bullshit.
Like we all agree that Ferris is wrong with 3, but like everyone else had that. You know.
Yeah.
Hey Ferris, real quick, can you say Ray's out back taking his shit?
Even if Victor gets the wrong answer, it's still the right
Hey.
answer.
Just so we're clear, Ferris was wrong with 3, but I was correct with 3.
Yeah.
Chris said 3 too.
Good call, Chris.
But I was actually right.
Chris is right. Ferris is wrong.
You know,
Yeah, he said 3, but he thought of 4, so that's the Force connection that he had.
I saw 4 in his mind. True.
Yeah.
According to Schmodown rules nowadays, he knew the answer. He just said it wrong.
Oh, dude, you have no idea how much Tabbas pissed me off.
Tabbas. Lord
Tabbas pissed me off so much
Me
because
too.
you can see his face. He's like, "Oh shit, I wrote the wrong thing."
Hold
so
on,
I'm
what's
just
the
gonna
man?
say
The
it right.
man's name is Tavis.
No, his name is
Tobias.
Tobias, but he said Tabbas.
Dimilana, I love Andrew Dimilana, but he can't write or spell to save his life.
Okay, I thought this was a real person's name. This is a
Andrew
Charlie.
Dimilana. That's true.
Yeah. It was. Now I know what you're talking about.
Paul, are you trying to say he's the new JTE?
Dark side present.
He is. He is.
Bicycle tots.
JTE of the Star Wars division.
Try Santa Terra Tiberium.
Yes.
Tidiri.
Triceratops.
Tidirium.
All right, but we're both
Try
four.
Terra Top.
Yeah, 4 for 4.
The last one's bullshit, so I'll go with that. 4.
Yeah. For sure.
I
They're just-
believe
they're just- they're
I
just
believe
shitting
in
on you.
trial and error. My client's on trial and it's an
Trial.
error.
Oh,
I
God.
love
Greatest
that
line,
quote so
greatest
much.
line in Schmodown history.
All right, go ahead. Question 5.
All right.
For the new
I will get you the full list, and I'll get it. But I
We
know
don't
it's
need the
not-
full list. We know
The
we're
challenge has already been upheld.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is Leia's adopted mother's name?
Ooh.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Oh man, it's been a great time, guys. A wonderful time.
That one might be too deep for me.
Nope, I got it. I know Bedore's got it. You got it, Bedore, right?
5,
Of course.
4, 3,
I'm just waiting for it to
2,
enter.
1.
Luna Organa.
Breha Organa.
Organa.
Correct, guys. Correct. Good
Put
job.
Mama Organa.
What?
No.
It's what? 1, 2, 3.
All right, Bedore, I
4,
think in another
5.
life, Bedore, I think Bedore, in another life, we were married at some point.
Why not?
What is Fedora origami?
That's true, too. That's like the porn version, I think, maybe. She stretches out like origami or something. I don't know.
Nice. Like a contortionist, you just put it in like a box.
That's true. Use the force, Breha. Use the force.
Paul, is this a real show or is this just people?
We are
hanging out?
live. We are
It's a
live
real
right now.
show.
We got like 10 or 12 people
I
watching.
wanted to make sure.
Well, we check Streamlabs. I don't know. I would check Streamlabs. Anybody? No, just Philly.
Because I could go make waffles right now, but I'll
Wait,
stick around.
I have a question. I have a Star Wars question that I don't think we'll be asking in the Schmodown.
Ooh, all right. Go ahead.
Okay.
Or wait.
What what are the alien species on Camino based off of? What movie?
Italians.
You are wrong.
What are they?
Are you gonna give us a
Yeah,
countdown?
like their design. What are they based on?
Can I just say it, or are you gonna do a countdown?
Well, they
I'm
look like
gonna do a countdown. Just give
they
me
look
like
like
3 more
fish.
seconds.
I'm not writing it down.
They're based on aliens from a movie. So
they're based on aliens from another movie.
yeah.
Oh.
Is it
Night of the Living Body
Okay,
Snatchers?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's the count as the third kind?
Yeah.
Damn, Paulie.
I was gonna say the
Yeah.
day the Earth stood still.
Paulie, that's a nice poll.
I was about to say the alien from
I thought it was
Meet the Robinson.
I couldn't pull it until the last second. It's a Spielberg movie, but I couldn't pull it. But yeah.
Yeah.
That's my favorite Spielberg flick.
It's a great flick, man. It's a great flick.
My number one.
Yo, man, speaking of Spielberg, man, I finally watched Jaws like 2 weeks ago.
Did you really? What'd you think, man?
Don't
Yeah,
feel
man.
bad about that. It took me a long
Phenomenal.
time.
Jaws is phenomenal.
Yeah, one of the best.
Minority
Dude,
Report, one of my favorites.
As a kid, one of the scariest scenes is when Quint gets eaten. Like still, like that scene.
yeah, dude.
That scene terrified me as a kid.
I'm with you, brother. 100.
Yeah, man.
Speaking of Star Wars, I saw Spaceballs.
Because it felt
for the
real,
first time.
bro. That's why.
Spaceballs.
Oh, you watched
That's a good
Spaceballs?
movie.
Spaceballs
I
is great.
did.
I love Spaceballs. That's one of my favorite.
I'll be with you.
Mel Brooks is.
There was another film I watched for the first time. I don't remember.
I got a case of Spaceballs right now. There's blue ball.
You gotta drain them, Kaiser.
Drain them balls.
All right, here's a pick a number question.
That's what they make cornstarch for.
Number
How many bounty hunters are on the Executor when the rebels are hiding in the asteroid field?
We talking Empire, motherfucker?
Yeah, we
Tell
are.
us the movie?
Like an Empire.
Say it again.
Absolutely. How many bounty hunters are on the Exeter when the rebels are hiding in the asteroid field?
3, motherfucker.
Nope.
West Side.
Snoop Dogg.
West Side. Does that include Hammerhead? Is he involved?
Hammerhead's in the he's in the canteen, the motherfucker.
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Can we get
1.
action? Can we get action adventure next?
I have a couple basic movie ones too as well. If you want,
We could do that. We could do that, right?
I have a
Give me Lord of
complete
the
match
Rings.
set up.
I feel extremely
What's the
left
answer?
out right now.
Is it? I mean, the door put 6, so I assume she's right.
6.
I
Uh,
love
with
your
7.
assumption.
I have 5.
Fedora is correct.
It is
is
6.
6. It is
Oh,
6.
Name them.
Sweet.
Name them.
All right.
Name them. Boba Fett,
Boba
Boba
Fett,
Fett.
IG-88,
IG-88, Bosk,
Forlom,
Forlom, Zuckus,
Dengar.
Dengar, Zuckus.
Wait, you forgot one. Jim.
Jim.
Yeah.
Right, Jim.
Jim and Jeff, they were twins, but we count them.
All right,
I
here.
like Malcolm's in the.
I was missing the one before Zuck.
69 dudes.
69. dude.
All right, so this is a wide variety of questions.
Guys,
Okay.
Malcolm is in the future.
Hey, Doug, can we get something I can play in, man? Maybe like 80s, 90s, the thousands of.
Hey, I got live
Lord of the
action
Rings.
Scooby Doo movies.
How do
that
you
I could drop
feel?
you guys.
Give us your categories, Doug. Give us your categories again.
So for round one, I have Oscars, Disney animation, biopics, Star Wars, romance, rom-com,
Oscars, bitches.
scores,
Let's get to it.
Kaiser.
Scores and soundtracks, 2010s, Rocky, crime, Marvel. I have a round two section that has multiple choice if you need it. I have recent releases, drama, 1990s, horror, comedy, Pixar,
John Wick.
World.
How about 90s, 90s crime
Disney
or
live action.
Oscars?
We just
90s
horror.
crime or Oscars? Pick
Or
one.
I
horror.
can,
You do horror.
I can give you
Don't do
90s.
horror yet.
Am I the only
No,
one
no,
that
no,
can
2000,
hear
2000.
Doug
Give
and
us-
speak? It's just
Paul, it's our show now. Oh, there he is.
90s crime
2010s.
or Oscars?
2010s
So
are
I'll
crime.
give you-
win.
I'll give you my crime question. It's a 1-pointer. Okay.
One.
Who plays Doug in The Town?
Don't.
Doug?
Write your shit down.
Doug.
Don't write your shit
Doug.
down. Who plays Doug in The
Town.
Town?
I'm a narcissist,
Oh.
so yeah.
Holy fuck.
Doug. Who the fuck played Doug? I watched The Town 3 weeks ago. Who played Doug?
Yeah, I just watched The Town too. I'm trying to remember who Doug was.
Yeah, I know nothing other than Star Wars, so I'm out.
I remember this vividly because
The Town.
the action general made fun of me.
You said it's a one
I
pointer.
have all the
One-pointer?
Star Wars
One-pointer.
information in my
Okay.
head. It's because there's nothing else there.
I'm going with my easy guess then.
5,
This is a
4,
random ass
3,
guess. I hope
2,
I'm completely far off.
1. Pens down. Go ahead and show your answers.
Jeremy Renner.
Ben Affleck.
Tim Robbins.
Jeremy Renner.
Ben
I
Affleck.
had
Well,
Who
I'm
had
not writing anything.
who had Ben Affleck?
Boom.
Ben Affleck is the correct answer.
Oh, what was the name of the main
Who
character?
is it? I can't
have
hear
not
anything
seen
coming
this
from
movie.
Doug.
All right.
Good guess.
Everything's like quiet when Doug speaks. Am I
So
the only
this
one who
is-
can't hear him?
Oh, can you not hear me?
Enough
hear
with
me?
the excuses. Come on.
Usually in StreamYards, if you can't hear me, if you hop out and hop back in, you'll be good.
How did I not know Ben? That's an easy one.
Jeff, hop back out and hop back in. It's like a reset.
All right, give us an Oscar question,
All right,
homie.
You want an Oscar question? All
Oscar.
right. This is also a 1-point question. Who won Best Actress in the 2018 ceremonies?
Best actress, you said?
Best Actress. For the ceremony in 2018.
Oh, for 2017 films.
Yeah,
Yes,
Ooh,
You repeat the question. JT.
absolutely. Who won Best Actress in the 2018 ceremonies?
I might be a year off.
Might have been that shit.
I'm thinking seriously now. Jackass.
I wanted you to say actor.
I might be a year off.
Given my hat, I wanted you to say actor, but
It's the chick from that
we-
movie that was in the 1700s. It was like Mean Girls, but in the castle days.
No.
5,
This isn't it. It's 2019.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Everyone reveal their answers.
Brie Larson.
Helena Bonham Carter.
Olivia
Bonham Carter.
Brie Larson.
Coleman.
Francis McDormand.
favorite.
Chris is the only one that gets it correct.
Oh, Francis McDormand for Three
That was
Billboards
Three
outside of
Billboards.
Ebbing.
Three
Wait, wait,
billboards.
Well,
You guys who said Olivia Colman, that was the 2000
Yeah.
ceremony that happened in 2019.
Yeah.
The one that happened in
Favorite.
2020 was this year.
Fuck, that's
Bob.
right. That's right. Fuck.
All right, let's do.
Wait,
Dang.
when did Brie Larson win her Oscar? Was it 2017 or 16?
She was 2000. Room was 2015, so she was 2016. I think I'm right.
Sounds right.
All right.
Doug, quick question.
Yes.
Do any of your categories include Naruto or Scooby-Doo live action movies?
I could do a Naruto fan league match. I'm just saying. I could do
Dude, I'm so
I know. I know Philippe is looking for Lord of the Rings. That's right now.
Oh yeah, I'm waiting for Middle Earth.
All right, I think I have a Middle Earth.
Jugger, I want to suggest to Ben to watch anime next movie night.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's talk
It's
about-
literally been in the back of my head, so I'm just waiting for the meeting.
Sorry,
Okay.
Cliche, I missed you there. I'm drunk, so I missed you in the background. You're back
All right.
on now.
Here's a Middle Earth question. This is kind of like a 1 point question. Still the same
Middle Earth,
range.
1 point. All right.
If I miss this, it's gonna be so embarrassing.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold it over your fucking head the entire
Dude,
time.
Ben will
Who
murder
was-
every single person here if you miss it.
Who was the first person Golem killed for the ring?
Oh.
Ooh.
Dave Vigoda.
1 point.
I've seen those
movie.
movies like 600 times, and I cannot tell you any of the names.
Yep. Sorry. Don't get it.
The question is, who was the first person Golem / Smeagol
I know the
killed
question.
for the ring?
I just don't know
Easy.
the just don't know the
It's a 1
Quiz
point.
show. I know it must sting that I'm beating you, but you don't need to come up with excuses about not hearing the questions. Come on.
1. Pens down. Show your answers.
Spoken like a true manager.
Eagle.
Deagle.
I just wrote his friend. Does that count?
Yeah.
It does not. All right.
He killed his
so,
friend.
All right. Cool. Star Wars question, so people can get it's a 1
90s.
point Star Wars question. I will give you the 90s next.
Okay.
I have those. I have 2 points in, so there's multiple choices. People need them.
Hit us with the 90s.
All right. Well, let me give the Star Wars question.
Star
first.
Wars.
So it's 1 point in the Star Wars. What does the council not give to Anakin when he is appointed there in Revenge of the Sith? Revenge of the Sith.
Dildo.
What?
No.
All right. What does the council not give to Anakin when he is appointed there in Revenge of the Sith?
Fedora's got this. Come on, Fedora, you got this, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I already wrote it down.
Yeah.
These are the questions I want more of.
4.
Want more level ones.
All right, JT. What
He's
does
not-
the council not give to Anakin when he is appointed there in Revenge of the Sith? You're overthinking it, I think.
You are totally overthinking it.
Yeah, you're completely overthinking this, Ferris. Come on.
I mean, there's a lot of things they didn't give him.
2,
Didn't
1.
give him a drink.
He's not a masturbator. He's not a masturbator.
Title of master.
The title
rank-
of master.
The rank of
masturbator.
Jedi Master, yes.
Mm.
Okay. All right, we got it. Let's go to
What I've done that,
1990s.
right? What I've done that,
Kaiser,
right?
are you gonna have me for Star Wars next year?
Are you in the draft?
No.
Kaiser, you want me in the draft? I've been ranking right next to Fedora the whole time. You want me in the draft, Kaiser? I'll take the draft. for Star
I ain't
Wars.
drafting you for shit.
Hey,
I'm
yo,
gonna
yo,
say her.
Hey,
All right, guys.
I'll be your Josh McCool.
And Kaiser,
Here's-
considering there's only one person here who's actually in the draft.
That's
Just
true.
saying.
That's true. Fedora, can we do Star Wars tag team, Fedora, you and me?
Well, I do have the answers to all the questions, so.
That's true. That's true. So we should do Star Wars for a tag team, is what you're saying.
Hey, Fedora, if you decide you want to play, you call me first. Don't call these other dicks to do it.
I write the Star Wars questions. I can't.
Well, Bedora would want to be in a good faction, right?
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
Excuse you.
Just kidding.
Wow. You made Kaiser go all
The
like,
first
"Give me a-"
faction I shilled for was the dungeon.
Oh, Bedora, I can no longer show you. I'm sorry.
Well, you're
All right,
too
guys.
Koji Lucas.
1990s.
I have to go with my friends.
Yes, guys.
Was action ever? Oh, I gotta say real quick, because the Action Army is awesome because we didn't actually even have a faction, but we're still a faction in and of ourselves.
That is true.
Yeah, your team.
All right, 1990s, guys. Who plays Bubba in Forrest Gump?
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Oh, fuck.
This is a 2-point question, baby.
Oh, God.
I do have multiple choice. So if you want it locked in for the 2 point, just say locked in. If not, I can give multiple choice.
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice. Multiple choice.
Okay. Is it A, Forrest Whitaker? B, Denzel Washington?
Oh.
C, Danny Sapani? Or D, Michael Williamson?
I can whenever.
Yeah, it's not
sharing multiple voice. Okay.
Nah,
And we're gonna go
Probably
5,
definitely know before the multiple.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. What do you guys got?
C.
D. Michael T. guy. Michael Williamson.
C.
D.
It's D.
Oh, Michael Williams.
Michael, it's like Michael Till or Michael. I know it's something weird.
Yeah, it's MYKELTI.
Like Michael
I
T,
was
yeah.
told it was like Michael T. Michael.
Challenge.
Challenge. Who's challenging? No, okay.
The pronunciation.
That's not her first name.
Question 2.
Okay.
What sport does Travis participate in Clueless?
Is that the one with Alicia Silverstone?
Yes, homie.
Sport?
Remember, you have multiple choice if you need it, or say lock in if you're gonna go before.
Yeah, man,
I'm looking for something to write on.
They're all highfalutin, high-end teams, right? So I'm
They're
going.
all dumb white boy sports. is what
Yeah,
you're trying
exactly.
to say.
Yes,
A sport is a questionable term, but
I'm gonna say
It's a sport. It is a sport.
Man, I swear to God, if you say it's like fucking frisbee or some bullshit,
got
like
it.
that, when
I mean,
all-
like, it's
I'm
sport is like
very, I'm
second
very
sport.
confident in this answer.
multiple choice.
Multiple choice. Who else is locked in?
I'm locked
I'm
in.
locked in. Locked in.
I'll take multiple choice.
Okay.
Hands up where we can see them. Philip, bring your hands
Bitch, I
up.
got my
Nah, I
shit
want
right here.
multiple choice.
Is it A, rollerblading,
Yep.
B, ice skating, C, skateboarding, or D, baseball?
3 of them are actual sports.
Paul, it's a sport.
3 of them are actual sports.
It's as much as a sport as like sex is a sport, really,
Listen.
honestly.
Airborne
maybe.
was a great movie in the 90s. Don't talk down on that.
Thanks, Doug, for giving us the answer.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Show your answers.
I put disc golf or cricket. Either one of those works.
Skateboarding.
It is skateboarding.
Skateboarding is a sport.
Scumbag.
I said sport.
Oh, Paul, you bastard! You threw me off there.
All right, question 3.
I love you, Anthony. I love you. You're an awesome guy, man. And you know what?
Sounded like a
Respect to Kaiser.
skateboard movie. So.
Kaiser for popping on everything. I love you, man.
Oh, yeah.
You're a brother, man.
Major respect.
Major
All right,
respect
here's
for
a
Kaiser.
movie that hopefully everybody has seen in the 90s.
Okay.
In Bad Boys.
What was that?
In Bad Boys.
Bad
Before
Boys.
they get held at gunpoint in Mike's car, what food item does Marcus spill in it?
Oh no!
Hold on. They were cutting you off. You got to
Okay.
say that again.
I got you. In Bad Boys, before they get held at gunpoint in Mike's car, what food item does Marcus spill in it?
Ooh, man, I remember the spill. He's like, "You're gonna clean this shit."
Yeah.
He spills something in every movie. He does.
One of my favorite franchises of all time.
I'm gonna do
It's
it.
fun.
Bad
It's
Boys
fun.
for Life was fun.
Is
Bad
that,
Boys.
is that
That
part
was
3?
awesome. That was 3. Yeah, that
I
was
haven't
great.
seen it yet, man. Maybe I'll watch it tomorrow.
Josh McCouga just woke up somewhere in a cold sweat.
That's true.
Is there a multiple choice on this one?
What's up, Malcolm? What's up, Malcolm?
I got
Alright,
work
multiple
tomorrow,
choice.
but I'll fucking try and watch.
Is there multiple choice?
There is.
Multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, fries, B, shake, C, soda, or D, candy?
Damn, I'm fucking wrong.
Yeah, I'm wrong. I got it wrong.
Cuzzy, I know I went slushy, but I know it's a shake.
I went ketchup, but wait, what was the multiple choice?
It is A, fries, B, shake, C, soda, or D, candy.
All right,
Oh, it might be soda.
I'm gonna say shake.
I'm gonna say shake too.
3, 2, 1. All right,
Shake.
everybody show their answer.
Soda.
Shake.
Well,
You are all remembering
I put
Bad
nachos.
Boys 2. It's fries.
Holy
Fries.
Fries is in the first one.
I put
Fries is so easy to clean up, though.
Fries
Wait,
does not
Doug,
stand out to
Doug,
me.
do you love Star Wars? Like, do you know Star Wars?
Me, I'm a fan. I write documents for people and help my faction out more so than like I know things, but not like super deep cuts.
Not like
Okay.
Bedore and me
Wait,
now.
Do you want like a really, really, really deep cut that I don't think will be asked, but it might be asked from the Schmodown?
You're gonna ask Bedore. You're gonna ask a question. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Oh, I'd love
Yeah.
that. I'd love that. I love deep Star Wars questions.
Go.
Okay, it's in the Clone Wars.
The Clone Wars,
Yeah.
the movie, right? The movie, right?
Oh,
Wait a
jeez.
minute. Is that a cartoon or a movie?
It is an
The
actual cartoon
cartoon.
movie, though.
Yes.
The movie, yeah.
Yeah, I'm out. I'm out. No, I'm out.
Yes, Kaiser.
I think before I wrote for Star Wars, I asked Ferris this question.
I'll be
Okay.
right back.
On Teth, what sector does the battle droid commander want the other droids to focus on attacking?
I'm sorry. Repeat that.
On Teth,
No.
what sector does the battle droid commander want the other droids to focus on attacking?
That's a tough one. That is like a deep cut.
Your options are Utah, Wichita.
Do you know the script of the entire movie?
Maybe.
Hey guys, you want to know? What's like harsher? She became a Star Wars fan 3 years ago. Yeah.
All right.
That part.
One more repeat.
Multiple choice.
I don't
do that yet.
have
I don't do that.
for
I
that
don't want to do
one.
that yet. I don't do that yet.
On Teth, what sector does the battle droid commander want the other droids to focus on attacking?
Making a hard guess here.
Where's right here?
Do you want a hint?
Yeah.
No, I just want to see how bad I was.
I got a hint for you. They're playing Wham, the George Michael band in the scene.
George Michael.
Yeah. Okay, you guys got your answers?
Wake them up before they go.
5,
I just want to point out
4,
something. I just want
3,
to point out something, man.
2,
Straight up patronizing. He's like, "Do y'all want a hint?" She basically calls like, "Y'all."
sector.
See.
4, 2, 6, 1,
Okay,
7.
Chris is wrong.
I went
Lucas
Will
is
Malcolm's answer with Sector 69, dude.
I'll accept that answer.
I didn't even answer this.
I think I don't got it. 23.
No, all of you are wrong, but Lucas was the closest one.
Who's
it's
Lucas?
Sector. Sorry, Jugger.
Jugger. What is it? What is it, Fedor?
It's Sector 113-74265.
Okay, I wasn't even close.
I fucking remember that question, Bedor. you
I
asshole.
definitely got that right.
Yeah.
This is the only moments where I literally.
That's the first Star Wars question I've ever been stumped with.
These
Good
are the
job.
moments where I cuss at Bedor.
I have so many.
That's the
In one-
numerical
like,
value for the letter
PLD,
T.
In 1 week, I wrote 725 questions.
Damn. That's honestly of all the Star Wars questions, that's the first one I've really been stumped with.
So
Do you
Doug-
want
so
more?
Doug,
I have so
what are-
many.
What are the categories you got, Doug?
I got.
Yeah,
All right,
I like-
I have an extremely deep cut question from the live action Scooby Doo movie.
We'll go back and forth, Fedor. We'll go back and forth.
Zero,
Okay.
zero
Shaggy.
chance.
It's Shaggy.
But pick a movie first.
It's the live action Scooby Doo movie.
No, PLD. Pick a
Oh.
Star Wars movie.
A Star
I
Wars
know what-
movie?
Yeah.
All right. How about Revenge of the Sith?
Jugger, ask your question.
Oh, okay. At the end of the movie, what does the shaman prepare to sacrifice to protect himself from the apocalypse?
I did not see the Scooby Doo live action movie.
Are these the ones with Freddie Prinze Jr., Michelle Gellar,
Yes.
Yes.
Gallagher, Buffy?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, man, go fuck yourself.
What is a gerbil?
He shows it on screen and then says the name and then walks away.
Gerbil.
Kaiser.
No.
It's a Kaiser. No.
Is there such a thing?
I'm trying to. I was gonna guess somebody,
remember.
but I realized he's the main villain in the show, so I don't know.
I don't remember much from the live action Scooby Doo movie.
Yeah, me either. Unfortunately, I don't.
Give you
How many did they make live
4,
action? Just one?
Two. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Answers?
Scrappy.
It's Scrappy.
Scrappy.
Chicken. A chicken. Chicken. No, it was a specifically dead Arnuki beast, which doesn't exist.
Arnuki beast.
Arnuki beast.
Okay.
I mean, technically there was a third live action Scooby Doo, but it was just straight to DVD as well.
There you go. All right,
Also true.
Fedor. Revenge of the
Oh,
Sith.
Malcolm, we don't need your logic here. All right, I don't need you to be logical. All right.
Could have sacrificed
If we
Scrappy.
don't get some goddamn cinema questions in here, I'm gonna fail.
We're going back and forth. This is episode 3. We'll go back to
Okay,
a regular question.
in Revenge of the Sith,
Okay.
Ready, Doug?
how many blaster shots does Obi-Wan use to kill General Grievous?
Oh man, hold on.
Obi-Wan used to kill General Grievous?
I'm gonna answer that one. I'm in on that.
Never say that in the movie.
I think I know.
They don't say it, but
They show it first.
All right.
Still, man.
There's
Fuck
so
it
many Star Wars questions that they never say in the movie yet they ask. Ferris, come on now.
You just gotta play the scene back in your head and count it.
You know what, Tugger? It's 2:00 in the morning. I'm not using my brain. Just leave me alone.
Wait, Ferris, when
It's
do you
5
use your
a.m.
brain?
over here.
When do you use your brain first?
Smacking you with my balls, Paul. That's
Oh wow! Here we go.
Okay.
All of a sudden, balls are coming out now. Everyone's
5,
slapping balls around.
4, 3, 2, 1.
22.
Nope. 6.
5.
3.
3.
3.
PLD,
Five.
what did you answer?
I said 5.
Okay. Jugger and PLD are right.
I'm always one off.
Wait, didn't he chop his head off with a lightsaber?
No.
No, he shot him
that's
from
you.
heart.
He shot him because he jumped up. He was like falling down. On the,
I'm retired. I'm
No
retiring.
one
Civilized.
I got one answer right. I'm retiring.
Someone got the head chopped off.
I'm really mad at the other question I missed, Bador. I'm really pissed off.
All right, Doug, give us a question
I,
from something that isn't in the galaxy.
I mean, I love you, but I'm pissed.
Come on, Doug. Category.
This is coming from my drama section.
Drama, okay.
In Almost Famous.
I love
what
the movie.
kind of beer was traded for Penny Lane?
Kind of beer was what?
Traded for Penny Lane.
Oh god. It's been a long time since I've seen it.
I do have multiple choice for this. If you need it.
Multiple choice.
I don't need
Multiple choice.
Multiple.
No, I got it. I don't know. I'm locking in.
Multiple choice.
Everybody
I'm
else
locking
multiple choice.
I'm locking in.
I'm not going to give the answers until you hold your board up.
Till I hold my board
I'm
up?
locked in. I
Yeah,
don't
just
need
hold it
multiple
backwards.
choice.
Okay.
You're
lock it
good.
in.
Yep. Just hold it where we can't say it. Is it
Okay.
A, Budweiser, B, Yingling, C, Heineken, or D, Coors?
They all suck.
I'm still okay.
It's on the multiple choice.
On my I've written something that's on your multiple choice, so I feel I'm okay.
Me too,
We're gonna
Paulie.
go 5, 4,
Paulie, me too. I'm with
3,
you. I didn't
You
go.
2,
multiple.
Good
One.
guys. Good man.
Pens down. Show your answers.
Yingling. It's Yingling.
Heineken.
Heineken.
Yingling.
Heineken.
All those that said C or Heineken is correct.
Fuck yeah,
Boom.
man. There you go. Sweet guys.
Oh,
We
man.
got it.
I got 2 in a row. Like
I didn't
I'm on
even know
fire.
motherfucking multiple
Rockstars
choice.
drink Heineken.
Almost Famous is a fucking good movie, man.
Very
Almost
good.
Famous.
movie. Very good.
Movie.
movie.
I am
give
a
me a-
golden god.
Someone give me a dang La La Land question.
Fuck La La
No.
Land.
we don't-
La La Land.
La La Land can go sit down.
That's not a great movie.
It is not a great movie.
I
Very
love La La
overrated
Land.
movie.
A white
All right.
man.
The
Oh, wait, hold on.
cinematography is
So-
beautiful,
Anthony,
there should
what?
be
but
some
the script is kind of dog shit.
Anthony, what Star Wars question are you looking for the answer to? I want to make sure Anthony gets the one.
Probably the one that we just that was previous.
The five blaster. It's 5 blaster shots that kill Grievous. If that's the one you're looking for. If not, put it in the chat. We'll answer it for you.
All right.
Done with all of you.
It's very
Also,
unusual.
I got a question that a couple panelists here might actually like.
Do you have a Middle
Uh,
Earth question? Middle Earth. Because Philippe wants a Middle Earth.
Middle
here we
Earth.
got it.
I do have
I've
another
got a
Middle-
couple of Middle Earth questions.
Dare you all speak
All
against La La Land like that?
Shut up, Chris.
Well, white man
I'm with
saving
you, Chris.
jazz is not
I'm
never
with you,
going
Chris.
to.
Yeah, man.
He
not
didn't
on the
save
movie,
Jazz.
Paul.
He started the club.
That is not
All right,
the
here
point
we
of the
go.
movie, Paul.
He tried to save jazz.
Nowhere close to
Where-
the point of the movie, Paul.
Go to Mark and Draco to know my feelings about La La Land.
Middle Earth. Where on the dragon smog did Bilbo spot a chink in the dragon's otherwise impenetrable scales?
What did you just call me?
Call anybody anything. Where did he spot a defect in his otherwise impenetrable
is this?
scales? This was Desolation of
Repeat the
Smaug.
question.
Man, no one watched those damn Hobbit movies. The hell?
Repeat the question.
I like
Sure.
that movie just fine.
Yes. Where on the dragon smog does Bilbo spot a weakness in the dragon's otherwise impenetrable scales?
What did you call me?
Weakness?
Can I get like who plays Bilbo?
Take your rolling middle age Undertaker.
Wow.
Yeah,
I have
nice
another
one,
hard one.
Are you
from
are you
last
trying to
time.
run Jen Decker jokes on
From
me?
Werbador?
from the
Are you
last
are you calling me a Limp Bizkit wannabe?
rolling.
Has a dream that he's Fred Durst on occasion.
Yeah, I
One.
dreamed I'm down
Ben's
the
down.
stairs.
His
What
rear
do
end.
we got?
His rear end.
On his belly.
His
His chest. He's
underbelly.
missing a scale.
Yeah, his chest, underbelly.
It's on
thing.
his left breast. Yes.
left breast. All right.
That's what I said. The mole under his left.
It is
breast.
beneath his chin.
I'll give it to you, Kaiser. I'll give it to you. All right, Bedora, where's the next one from?
The Last Jedi.
All right,
Oh,
okay. I will
greatest.
admit,
greatest of all the Star Wars
Oh, okay.
movies. I
Let's
might
see
add.
how you know it.
No, I will admit that I'm definitely an OT like 1 through 6 guy, but I'll go ahead and give me a shot anyway.
Okay.
Sequel
In The Last Jedi, which TurboLink banks are offline due to maintenance?
Why do I even try?
Which turbo what?
Even
Which
try.
Which TurboLink banks are offline due to maintenance?
Wow, Paul just had a seizure on live television.
I did. I'm thinking about it.
Not even gonna try.
I
Did
fully
you
admit
see
that I'm
his
not
face?
like.
He literally turned into mashed potato. He's like, "Fuck, I don't know this
I'll
one."
give you a hint. It's 2.
No, I
There-
got that. Actually, I do have that.
Yeah.
I got to remember it's.
I got 2 too. I threw a guess on my board.
I got it. I think I got it.
Okay. 5, 4,
I'm pretty sure I got it.
3, 2, 1. Show your answers.
7 and 8.
10.
7 and 8.
I went with fuck you, Ferris.
I went with
Lucas, what is?
I went with the funny looking one and the left one.
Uh huh.
You don't feel it.
PLD is right.
That now, but when I smack my balls, then
Nice.
you'll know.
I didn't think you'd get that
What's up
one.
with you and
because
balls?
it's said in passing in the background.
Yeah, it really is like a female saying in the background. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
love it. I
So
love
sorry.
it.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, no more questions from the Schmodown. I'm done.
Was that actually
Alright.
Schmodown? Was actually Schmodown? Wait, those
I
actually
would like
Schmodown
to have
questions?
some David
Yeah.
Lynch, maybe a David Lynch question. You know,
Hey man,
maybe-
thank goodness PJ's not watching this.
It's
He might
fine.
be. PJ's a friend of mine. I love PJ.
I got a
He might-
question.
I
for
love
you
PJ.
fuckers. I got a
PJ's
question.
been on
for you
PLD
fuckers.
projects
Can I ask
before.
a question?
It's
Go ahead, go
fine.
ahead.
I'll have like another 100 questions for
This
him
is
by
in the
next week.
category of 70s.
Fedor, I should jump on some Star Wars questions for you.
This is in the category of
Oh, if you
70s.
do.
Let me know, Fedor. I'll do it.
So many years before I was born. Continue.
I'll talk
on.
to PJ though. I know.
Quit it, Jugger. You're young. Shut the fuck up.
This film,
Good film.
this 1977 film, features Roy Scheider
Star Wars.
trying to
No.
run nitroglycerin across the South American continent.
I got this.
You do?
I think I got this. It's like, oh fuck! I know
This
it is, like-
1977 film features Roy Scheider as a guy escaping his past to drive a truckload of nitroglycerin across South America to escape his past.
I have a question in Tom Cruise if everyone wants to.
I got it. I think it's
I'm
Three,
not good with 70s.
two.
I got to write. I got to write. Hold on. I got to write. I got to
Watch
write.
multiple choice.
Well, no, I just got to write it. I got to write it. Hold on.
I'll take multiple.
You want multiple choice?
All right, I'm gonna lock in. I'm gonna lock in. Lock in.
I'm locked in.
I'm
want
locked in
multiple-
as well with
you
my
want
ridiculous
multiple
answer.
All right, so multiple choice.
Jugger,
Anthony?
I love your answers.
I'll take
I have
multiple.
no idea, Anthony. I have
Dude,
no
the-
idea.
The French Connection.
So Kim wakes up and yells at him.
A,
Could
the
be.
French Connection. B, The Omen. C, Laverne and Shirley. D, Laverne and Kaiser.
I'm wrong then. I
My
guess.
answer's completely wrong.
E, Sorcerer.
Source. That's what I got, man.
Oh wow!
Sorcerer. It's
Sorcerer.
Sorcerer.
My answer was completely wrong, but I put Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
That close. I'll give it to Jugger. I'll give it to you, Jugger. I'll give it to
Hey,
you.
Paul, who directed
got
the
it.
film?
I got
Who
an
directed,
A.
who directed Sorcerer?
Yeah.
Oh fuck, man. That was William Friedkin.
Yes, sir. You can watch that on Amazon Prime. I recommend you watch that movie on
It is
Amazon
good.
Prime for $5. It's worth the
fucking
money.
good. It's worth it.
I have a Tom Cruise question for everybody.
Yeah, let's go.
TC Legend. Let's go. TC Legend.
All right.
Yes, Tom Cruise shoots you in a
In the-
movie if he sees you on the street. Let's
Yes,
go.
yes. In the Tom Cruise classic, American Made, what is the second item?
American Made.
How is a classic?
Ain't nobody seen that movie?
I did.
Why you ask
What
the
is-
movie?
what is
There
the
are only 3
second
people
item?
singing.
What are the second items he runs to Central America?
I almost put it on the other day, then I didn't.
It was
So-
fine. It was a fine film. It was fine.
Can a movie be a classic if it's only been out for 2 years?
What is
That's
Calvin
a good
Klein
question.
perfume?
Ask the Criterion Collection when they added The Irishman. Then your answer is
Wow.
American Made was not directed by Martin Scorsese.
Sure.
Irishman does
still,
not
still
deserve.
not good enough to be in the Criterion Collection.
No, mine was
Doesn't
pretty
deserve
good
an
though.
Academy Award nomination, let alone the Criterion.
I did not think it through The Irishman.
Yeah, it's a
You don't have to watch it.
It's an overrated ass movie. And
Totally
Go read the
overrated.
book.
it being in the Criterion Collection is just a spitting.
All right, repeat. Or what is it? It's the second thing you said?
Second items he runs to Central America.
Give us a countdown. I'm very confident.
6.5 at best.
Very
5,
confident.
4, 3,
I'm gonna
2,
finish this cigar with you
1.
guys, and then I'm gonna go.
Answers.
Cocaine.
Drugs.
Pillow
Drug?
pets.
Diamonds, cocaine.
Neil
Okay.
Diamond CD.
It was guns.
Guns. The
Oh,
second one.
that's right.
Yeah, he runs guns.
Wait,
Yeah,
wait. Was it cigars first and then cocaine?
No, it was never
It wasn't.
cigars.
Wait, Ferris, it wasn't pillow pets.
No, it was guns, dude.
That's a good guess, though.
So the U.S. government hires him to take pictures of the Contras, and then the Medellin cartel picks him up saying, "You fly good, so now run our drugs up to America." And then the U.S. government catches him saying, "No, then you run guns to the Central Americans to fight the wars."
Oh,
He's
you know
running
what?
guns
You know
for
what? He was smuggling cigars on his own. That's true. I was thinking
Yeah.
cigars the first, and then cocaine. Okay, you're right. All right. Fine. Fuck it.
All right, guys, I'm gonna head out. I think I'm done.
Chris, I love you, man. Thank you for subbing tonight, and thank you for hopping on. I love you.
Thank you
Take
for
care,
defending La La Land.
Seeing you, homie.
La La
care,
Land
Chris.
was great.
Fuck
La
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 La Land.
Love it.
Honestly, I've never watched it, so I have no opinion on it. So
I do like Ryan Gosling in some movies, but not in that one. I liked it in Blade Runner 2049. I did like it.
Hell yeah.
So where
Drive-
can I watch Blade
Drive.
Runner 2049?
What was that?
Where
You've
can I
never
watch
seen
Blade
it?
Runner?
You've never seen it?
I
never
own
seen
it, so I don't know. It's
Holy
fucking a good movie, man.
Shit, dude, you've never seen
I
that.
heard
It was
Dave
okay.
Bautista.
Denis Villeneuve is probably the best
I'll
director
put it to you this.
currently working.
I'll put it to you this way: if you don't see Blade Runner 2 on the big screen,
Oh yeah, that's
it
true.
probably isn't going to mean a whole hell of a lot to you.
Comparatively, the
Because
vision, yeah. Oh
let's
man.
be real. Sonically, it's one of the most impressive things I've ever heard with my own 2 ears. In a
110%.
movie, as much as I love the visuals, I love the story. I think because to me, Blade Runner is the greatest sci-fi movie of all time. My opinion. So when this came out, I was like, the sound is actually better
He
than
never
anything.
smuggles cigars. What are you talking about?
What?
Tom Cruise never smuggled cigars in that movie.
When he starts before they get asked if he's smuggling cigars through. The first thing he ever does, like before he even gets contracted by the Contras, he was smuggling cigars.
I love that Kaiser has a statement about like his thoughts on the movie and like really contributing, and then Ferris just comes in.
Right.
Wait, what
Yeah, you
the-
know what? Shut the fuck up.
Just-
Shut the fuck up, Ferris. Kaiser, go ahead with your. I love Blade Runner 2049. Go ahead with Blade Runner 2049.
What was I talking about now?
You're talking about the sonically. You said sonically. It's amazing, and I get it. I
Blade
agree with you.
Blade Runner in the theater. Here's the thing, man. I went and saw it in the theater,
Mhm.
and then I came back the next day and I saw it again because it was like going to a concert. It wasn't so much a movie; it was a cinematic experience.
110%, man. 110%.
I saw it on
So,
my laptop, and it
I
was
can only imagine that if
kinda okay.
you don't see it in a theater, it's probably less than interesting.
I get that.
It was.
Well, you're wrong.
That's all I'm saying.
It is definitely a theater movie. You're not wrong. When you see it in the theater, you get a lot
But
more of it.
I'm gonna be real, and if I gotta be real, the script is a little thin.
A little bit. But still, overall, for a science fiction film, following up
Again,
on a
it's an
classic.
experience. It's an experience. I'm not going.
What is
I'm
your word?
going-
Can
I'm
you
going
be
to
a classic when you have 4 versions of a film?
What is you on Denis Villeneuve? I'm going to understand Kaiser. What's your thoughts?
Love the man.
Villeneuve, yeah,
I think
me too.
I think he's got an amazing vision, and I think
I
a
agree.
lot of these great directors that have such great vision sometimes get so caught up in that they slack on the screenplay. And my biggest case in point is Chris Nolan always using his brother as a fucking screenwriter. I'm like, You know, if Chris Nolan could just go out and maybe hire somebody else to write scripts, I bet his movies would be fucking twice as dope.
I agree.
I'm a fan of the guy. But I think like when I watch Interstellar, I could give a shit about the third act. When I watch the one with DiCaprio and the kid from what's his name?
Inception.
Yeah.
JGL.
The third act, I could give a shit. Like I just don't care. Like all of a sudden there's Tom Hardy and then there's snow, skiing, and it's like a fucking Atari video game. Like these third acts are horseshit. That said, Dunkirk is one of my favorite, if not my favorite, war movie, and I think that's one where he didn't have to abide to a script, whereas he had to abide to a vision.
Yeah,
that's why that movie is so goddamn special and brilliant. And again, another movie that if you don't see Dunkirk on the big fucking screen, then fuck you.
110%.
Because, dude, this man literally had real planes in the air, and he's filming it from that point. You've never seen a perspective of war in such an authentic presentation as Dunkirk. I feel like the sumbitch just puts you there.
Agreed.
And so I wish to God he you know, some of these guys, I just sometimes just, you know, like the screenplays lack a little bit, but they're visionaries. Like nobody can shoot like Villeneuve. Nobody can shoot like Nolan. Nobody can shoot like these guys.
110%.
Nobody can shoot like Fincher. Nobody can shoot like these sons of bitches.
Right.
They're the baddest of the bad.
I would disagree on Interstellar because I actually am one who actually likes Interstellar's third act, but that's another story entirely. So. But otherwise, I agree with you.
Murph.
Murph. Don't leave me, Murph. Don't leave me, Murph.
God damn it, man! I thought that was a really fun ride. The only problem, another problem I have with Interstellar is I don't think Nolan's brother, since he writes all his movies, can write female characters.
You're not wrong.
I gotta watch fucking Anne Hathaway crying for 2 hours, or I gotta watch in Inception, what's her name, dressed up like Paddington Bear for fucking 2 hours. Like,
I think Chastain.
They have no past that concept of writing female characters.
Chastain is not too bad in Interstellar. Hathaway, no, but Jessica Chastain is pretty good. I kind of like what she does.
It's not Hathaway's fault. They gave her nothing to work with.
That's true.
Hathaway's very underrated.
She's a great actress. I'm not saying she's not. I'm saying she had shit to work with.
No, I think she did good with Chastain.
She was literally crying in every scene, whether she was on Earth, in a space lab, on Jupiter, in a fucking black hole. She's always crying. Like, why is she crying all the time?
You're not wrong.
Yeah, man. Catwoman was left to be desired in the Dark Knight movies.
No kidding.
Anyway, I mean, talking about Blade Runner, what is the best cut of the original Blade Runner? The original directors of
Final Cut. Final Cut for me.
That's the one.
Final Cut.
Watch the Final
Paris,
Cut.
do you have any thoughts on this?
Which cut is the one that has his eyes light up for a split second like a replicant, making everyone like? Which cut is that one?
That's funny you bring that up, man. A lot of people don't know about that shit. That's gotta be the Final Cut.
I think it's the final. I'm pretty sure it's the Final Cut.
Yeah, because that's the only way you could have been tipped off.
Right.
Because if you watch the original, there's absolutely no way of being tipped off.
And there's a fucking like Harrison Ford talk over where you could give like two shits about what he's saying.
Can we give Ferris a moment to rant on this, because he did it the other day and it was.
I'm just saying, my single most favorite moment in cinema history is Rutger Hauer saving Decker off the thing. I'm like, dude, if that scene doesn't break your heart every time you watch it, then you're not a human being. I've cried watching that scene. It blows me the fuck away every time I see it. The emotion, the way Rutger Hauer plays that scene, it could be one of the most honest things I've ever seen in cinematic history. And that's probably why I consider it the greatest sci-fi movie of all time, because of the raw emotion.
Totally agree with that, man. Totally agree with that. I love that, the whole thing. That's why I so love Blade Runner 2049, because like it's such a great sequel. Like putting those two together are such a great imagine.
I know what you're doing. Stop it.
What's that?
Nothing.
Somebody's tickling his feet under his desk.
That's
Fucking weirdo.
Probably it.
Did you hire somebody on Postmates to tickle your feet?
Stop.
Come on, Ferris. What are you doing, man? Tell us, man.
No, I'm like, how can you be a great film when you have 4 different versions of that one film? How's that impossible? You know, because some people hate the original cut. Some people don't like the final cut. Some people like the cut with the weird ass unicorn narration, and some people don't like the one without the weird unicorn narration. So
Because
how can it be a great film with 4 different versions?
Because real cinema fans know the final cut is the final answer.
Then why didn't you just do that the first way?
Because it wasn't
Because they
his
didn't
choice.
let them.
That's called the studio's fucking control, bro.
But then he had 3 different versions before the final cut.
Have you seen the movie?
No.
Then what the fuck are you talking about?
Then you can't.
No.
How in the fuck are you trying to talk about a
no,
movie
Kaiser,
you never?
no, listen here. I get it. I get the first version not because of studio purposes. I get it. But then you had 2 other chances to create the final cut, but you didn't.
Well, there's a lot to the studio and the director, and sometimes you get to the point where you understand what you want to do, and it didn't happen for various reasons. I know Harrison Ford was made to make this fucking like long ass speech because like the fucking studio didn't think that anybody would get it, and they did. And then Harrison Ford literally did a badass job hoping that it wouldn't be used. Like he actually purposely did a horrible job hoping that the studio would go, oh man, this is fucking awful, let's not use it. And they still fucking used it. It was ridiculous.
Yeah. I mean, they did the same with Apocalypse Now. There's mini cuts of that as well, I believe.
Yeah. You're right.
But they all work on some level. Let's not be. You may be a fan of the final, the director's cut, but let's not. It doesn't compromise the genius that's involved. It's just a different version.
Absolutely.
The way to watch it is the real director's vision. Like this movie, when you watch Blade Runner, to me, it looks like that could be tomorrow. Like that could be a future I can actually realize and understand, process. It
right
seems
now.
scary real to me. And
that's why I love Blade Runner 2049 just as well, because it took a good like snapshot of what Blade Runner had done and extrapolated on it like in a sincere, like actual way. I felt like it was an exact exaggeration of the universe that was already created.
You know what it is, Paul? My favorite scene in that movie was the opening scene.
Oh, right on.
Because to me, it picked up where
it left off. Yeah,
right?
perfectly.
And
Perfectly.
Just like was in it, but then the rest of the movie doesn't give you that. I never really got that level of emotion throughout the rest of the way. Now, I'm not saying I didn't like it. I'm just telling you.
I get it.
That was the most emotional thing I saw.
First part. That and I honestly loved the Ryan Gosling when he showed his emotions. That one scene when he because he said the whole time he's that stoic individual when he shows that emotion. It's a great acting job for him. I love it.
He was great in it. I mean, you picked the right guy as far as I'm concerned.
I completely agree, man. I completely agree. I love the.
All right, we're done with Blade Runner. We can talk about this shit. Nobody gives a fuck.
I know. Guys and I are like really jerking off all over the screen at this point. Like, Blade Runner. But
It is a beautiful thing. It really is. It's a fucking perfect movie.
It really is.
Perfect. The first Blade Runner, the director's cut is a fucking perfect movie.
Ridley Scott, man.
You're gonna talk about fucking Citizen Kane. Citizen Kane, my ass. Blade Runner is a better movie than fucking Citizen Kane.
I 100% agree. 100% agree, man. Do you guys agree or no? You guys all in on Blade Runner?
There's 8 fucking versions of the original film.
Bedora is in. See, Bedora's in Ferris. That means you're wrong.
It is a fantastic movie. Yes.
There's the theatrical, the international, the broadcasting, director's cut, and the final cut. So there's 5.
Tell them which one to watch. Director's cut, done.
I mean, director's cut's great, but that's for me, that's too much Ridley Scott jerking himself off. I do like the final cut more.
Okay.
Final cut. Yeah. I think the final cut.
I have no idea which one I saw.
That's the problem.
You guys can't even agree on which cut's the best cut.
Yes, we can. We just agreed that it was the final cut.
The final cut is the most definitive, final finished version. Ridley Scott has came out and said. So, like, final cut's where it's end all be all. There's no more change.
Doug, my question is, have I even seen the motherfucking final cut? Because I may not have.
You have. You definitely have.
It came out in 2007.
Because in this conversation,
I've seen it 38 times.
You said final cut and director's cut interchangeably, so that's what's confusing the fuck out of me right now.
So yeah, I've probably seen both versions at some point, and I just wasn't able to discern. But I guess now I got to go back.
The main thing is that Harrison Ford's like voiceover's got to go. That's one of the main things for me because that's fucking.
That's terrible.
That's
terrible. What cut was that in the original? Right?
Yeah, it was the original theatrical version.
Terrible.
Terrible. Because he wanted to get it out.
So which one got the unicorn sequence?
Final cut.
Okay.
Final cut.
and that's the one that made the most sense.
Yeah, I mean, they've just put the final cut on Netflix over here, so I'm probably going to watch it at some stage. So I've watched the original one and wasn't a fan of it, but I might watch the final cut, see if that changes it for me.
Can I stop and say real quick before anybody says anything else? Malcolm, I love Malcolm always sitting there with that poster behind him, giving the bunny ears. Every time makes me laugh. Every time, just saying. Every time you get the bunny ears on him behind him, I love it. Go ahead. Anyway, go ahead.
No, just imagine if like A New Hope like had 5 different versions.
It does, George Lucas. Let's not be wrong here.
Ferris, you could have picked any other
movie that came out in the theater is not the same movie that the first VHS was. It's
That's
not.
right.
Right on.
It went from the
right
movie
on.
theatrical to the VHS to DVD.
Imagine if. Fuck, give me another classic film. Give me another fucking classic film.
No, you had your one chance. And
Imagine if Gladiator had like 8 different versions.
You got down on her knees and you blew it. It's really another really Scott film you're choosing.
See? Exactly.
That's an overrated movie.
So the difference is back when Blade Runner came out, the studio didn't trust him.
Right.
They didn't trust his vision. With
Right.
Gladiator, you're talking about him 20 years later, pretty much close to 20 years later.
Imagine if Alien had multiple different versions.
It does.
It does.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, it does.
It does.
What the?
You never wait. Hold on, homie. You never seen Alien?
I saw the original one. Like the
Alien.
one
You're good.
I saw the one that was on TV. Like it was on TV.
You need to watch that again, cousin. That is a fucking.
That's my favorite Ridley
Just
Scott.
a singular, brilliant fucking
Alien.
I just thought there was one version of Aliens. I just thought it was the one I saw. On
Aliens is James Cameron. Totally different movie.
Alien, like not
Okay.
Alien.
He's got
Alien.
3 different cuts of Alien.
There's whole different cuts of
I
Alien.
watched
Doug, I
one
get
on cable.
Doug, I get why you say that because it is. Yes, it's like every fucking classic horror.
Jeremy, I know he made special editions. I'm talking about the
becomes
97
like
version.
the epitome of every monster movie you've ever seen in your life, and
Right.
I think that's probably why you have the reaction, and deservedly, because I think it is one of the most amazing top 10 of all time. But it's just that fucking level of emotion in Blade Runner is what.
Oh no, I get it.
Great.
For the people that love Blade Runner, I 100% get it. For me, I'm a horror nut.
You're right,
Like,
and you're right, and
like,
it's the King
that's-
Daddy. It's the King Daddy of them all. You're right, cousin.
Let me address Jeremy in the chat. All right, Jeremy, you know what? There's 2 versions of Fast 5. There's the regular theatrical cut
Oh
and the
my
extended
God.
cut. So shut up.
Yeah, there's Point Break. There's Fast.
No, I said Fast 5.
Seen a Fast or a Furious. Not one.
Neither one is Fast nor Furious.
I've not seen one Fast or Furious.
You can take.
You're not missing much, guys. You're not missing much.
Highfalutin movie go.
Wait, guys, did you see Point Break?
The real one?
The real one. The
Yeah.
Keanu. Okay, then you saw Fast and the Furious.
Oh.
Just bad. Just worstly done.
I love how you think, Paul. Like, cop infiltrates criminal underworld, becomes seduced by criminal underworld. That's
How-
not
how-
fucking original.
What
It's
is
not
that like?
fucking
Here you go.
original.
Here you go.
It's not
Here you
original.
go. Here you
That's
go.
not
Donnie
original.
Brasco.
Boom, Donnie Bosco.
Did you just say Blasco instead of anyway?
Brasco.
See,
Donnie
no one
Bosco.
talks about. No, I said Bosco, dumbass.
That's not right. It's not right.
See, you see, no one talks about Donnie Bosco.
I
saying
challenge.
it's a
I
rip
challenge.
off.
Did you even know about Donnie Brasco 2 seconds ago?
Yes, I did, man. It's the one with Johnny Depp. Don't fuck with me. I know my crime movies.
And when did that come out?
2000. No.
And when did Fast and Furious come out?
2000.
And when did Point Break come out?
95.
Okay, just saying.
I got a question for you, Mr. I Know Crime Movies. In the movie Carlito's Way,
There you go, Carlitos.
what actor
I've
plays
never-
Benny Blanco from the Bronx?
You don't know what?
I've never
In the
watched
movie
Carlito's Way.
Carlito's Way.
I've never watched
Who
Carlito's
plays
Way.
Benny Blanco from the Bronx?
I don't know, Kaiser.
Does anybody else
Denny-
in the room know?
Denny Blanco?
Benny
From the
Blanco.
Bronx.
Benny Blanco. John, it's Leguizamo.
Yes, sir.
I love Leguizamo. He's fucking good in everything he's
Oh,
in.
Ferris, you don't know your goddamn crime movies.
I just didn't know that crime movie.
Well, let me keep
John Leguizamo is a fucking awesome actor. He's completely
Yeah.
underrated in everything he's in. I love
He
that.
plays Aurelio in John Wick.
What
That's-
is Robert Duvall's character's name in The Godfather?
Tom Hagen.
Good man. If you missed that, I might have had to choke you.
He's the consigliere.
I might have had to choke you if you didn't.
I think Kaiser asked that before. That's my first news about it.
I already knew. Period. I also knew that they replaced him with Andy Garcia in 3 because they didn't want to give him the money he wanted.
Exactly.
Is that the truth?
Yeah,
That's true.
he wanted slightly more money. Then they were like, "No, you're not that important." And they were like, "Well, so replace you with Andy Garcia."
You're not that they had the balls to say that to Robert Duvall.
Basically, they told him like
important.
They basically told him like
that guy's
because
one
he was
of the
like
greatest actors in the history of cinema.
I know. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I mean, he's no Ed Harris, but you're right.
Fuck.
He wanted a pay raise, but then like your pay raise doesn't fit your importance in this film.
That's true.
You can ship because we'll just focus it on Pacino because Pacino's more famous.
Kaiser, I know you love Ed Harris. You're a film guy. You know you love Ed Harris.
Love Ed Harris, of course.
The great thing about this was he wanted the same amount of money that Pacino wanted for a role that was supposed to be almost equal to Pacino because he was supposed to be wanting to take over the family.
Right.
And that's the movie I fucking wanted to see.
Fucking ain't right. For Doug.
Yeah.
Dude, Doug, that might have been a good movie.
It might have been, yeah.
Somebody needs to write that script.
Absolutely.
Whether it gets made or not, I want to read it.
Seriously, fuck that. Fuck yeah.
Yo, Doug, straight up, somebody write that script so I can read it. I don't give a fuck if it gets made.
That was the biggest problem with Godfather 3. People talk about it like how Sofia Coppola was the massive problem. Yeah, she was a problem, but not as big as like not having Tom Hagen in the fucking film.
Yes,
it wasn't as big a problem as COVID, but it was a problem.
That's true. Coppola. COVID was worse than Coppola.
You got Coppola 19. That shit's going around. All bad.
Yeah, man.
All the
I make a bunch of melodramas that barely crack even. It's crazy.
That's funny, by the way.
I know.
So what's next? We're gonna play fucking Connect 4 online. Or what are we gonna do?
Connect 4? We can do Connect 4.
Play Battleship. Got some shit going on, dude.
Guys want to play Jackbox?
Do it. I don't have any. I don't have an account, but I'll gladly play.
Fedora, you're the alien. That's all we need to know.
I would like Doug to give me a question from the 80s.
From the
hit us, Doug.
Oh, we also still need a horror question.
And a horror question.
No, we don't do horror.
80s horror. Let Doug drop an 80s and a horror.
Horror question? You said horror, not horror.
No, horror.
Horror.
Oh damn! I would have known the other one.
I love you, Bedore. You know, I love you.
I won't even.
I do know horrors. I do know horrors very well. I'm a 43-year-old white man.
A daywalker and a night stalker.
All right, I got a 80s and a horror.
Please do Beverly Hills Cop.
Bedore, I'm going to start throwing some Star Wars questions at you randomly just to get you.
All time, Beverly Hills.
Oh, okay. Just make sure I'm paying attention because I'm on Twitter.
Okay.
Comedies, for sure. I'm more of a 48 hours.
Trilogies, period.
All right. I got you.
48 hours is better, though.
Absolutely.
We don't talk about another
80s
48
horror.
80s horror?
80s horror. How many years was Johnny Smith in a coma in Dead Zone?
Ooh, that's tough.
Y'all want horror? Y'all want 80s? I'm giving you some Stephen King.
Look at this kid. This kid is a born champion, this Doug kid.
That's not bad, man. That's
Great
not bad
on
at
the
all.
mic. Look at him. He's got charisma. Doug, I'd sign you to the dungeon. You could be like the dungeon commentator.
I got you.
I feel like if we needed a guy to make us go live, it'd be the shit. You'd be the official dungeon commentator.
What was that?
Why are you in the dark?
In the dark? Oh, I don't know. I guess if you're on live.
Imagine Doug and Robert Parker as a tag team.
I like that a lot.
I said 7.
Doug, if you have any questions from Scream,
30s incorrect.
I'll slay.
I just
19.
give you Scream questions.
7.
Incorrect. Close, but incorrect.
7? Is it 7?
Incorrect.
What
It
was
was 5 years.
It was what?
5 years.
5 years. All right.
I was close.
Oh, and also, Doug, we do need to start that Naruto league. Like,
Guys.
totally down.
The movie
That's
7. What's in the box?
Oh, come on now.
That's one of the.
Gwyneth
What's in the
Paltrow's
fucking box?
fucking
That's
head.
one of the
We
most.
actually
What if one day the Schmodown, like you know how like you pick random ass numbers, and like one of the questions is in the number, and then movie 7, what's in the box? It's hilarious.
So hilarious. Yes.
So funny.
It'll be
Peak comedy right there.
comedy, guys. Very, very funny.
Yo, Doug, you owe us an 80s question.
All right, I got you.
Not
That
horror.
wasn't it the 80s?
Preferably in the John Hughes.
That was the 80s horror question. Now we're getting
Preferably a John Hughes question.
Can you ask me a Ferris Bueller's Day Off question?
You would be great in the remake of that. Not just because you got the same name, but like you are the same character in real life. You got that Matthew Broderick shit going for you.
Yeah, but I'm much cooler though.
Yeah, no, charming, weird, cool, all that shit.
In Weird Science, who plays Wyatt?
You know, fuck it. I'm just gonna guess.
Wyatt in Weird Science.
You
Wyatt.
motherfucker.
Oh my boy,
Bet
my
you
boy.
never acted again after that. You have a lot of audacity asking that question. You cunt.
I'm gonna ask you.
You're a fucking cunt.
The guy who's been in tons.
You heard it here first. Malcolm knows that word gets used freely in his country. I'm calling you that right now.
One
content
down. What are you?
Yeah.
I said
Nobody knows
Rupert
that.
Hall.
No, nobody knows that, dog.
This answer is the only answer I will accept. Bobby Gucci.
No, you're all wrong.
No.
I knew nobody was getting this. Go on, Doug.
It's Ian Mitchell Smith.
You fucking asshole. That's a good question. And people should know that. If they want to compete in the Schmodown, you should know the answer to that fucking question.
All right, Bador.
I'm never
Cheers
competing.
to Doug for fucking
Yeah,
dropping.
Felix
All right.
tried to go Jeff Snyder on us. Robert Duvall. Oh, no one's gonna get that reference. Okay, sorry.
In the
I know
Clone
the
Wars,
reference.
Bador, in the Clone Wars, what type of monastery are they in when they're trying to get Rada out of?
And Stinky.
Repeat.
What kind of monastery are they in when they're trying to get Rada out?
Monastery on Death.
You know, what kind? What is it? There's a name of like a specific species.
Species. What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Species of a monastery?
It's a monastery. It's a species. It's a monastery of a species.
What are Catholics?
They're a branch of Christianity, like Lutherans
Lutherans.
and Calvinists.
Calvinists. Motherfucker went deep with that one. You came up with Calvinists.
And then we had
You could have gone anywhere and you went
There's
Calvinist.
Episcopalians.
Episcopalians.
Is it the one she
there's
reads about in the
Presbyterians.
Jedi Temple or the one she's on?
Pentecostals.
No. What was that? I'm sorry. I didn't hear you before.
Is it the one she reads about or the one she's on?
Oh, they're on. They're there.
Oh.
I'm really pissed. I want to make
The Church of England.
I freaking wrote that question too.
It's on test. Come on, you know it's on test.
Evangelicals.
What order? What order?
Television.
Seventh Day Adventists.
I feel like vindicated if you get one wrong and I get one right. That's all I gotta say.
Jugger,
I feel like PLD just asked this knowing Bador wouldn't know the answer.
That is my exact question. I was like, I know this one deep, and I know she might not know it, so I'm gonna give it to her.
The thing is, like, I wrote the question, but I think I wrote it like what that monastery reminds her of.
So you're saying Paul just cheated?
No at all. No, because it's in there. It's mentioned.
I'm going with Bador. You cheated.
You can say all you want. But I just tied Bador. We both missed one that we gave each other.
Bador, I'm on your side. If you say Paul cheated,
I'm gonna give you 5, 4, 3.
Question.
You're gonna repeat the question?
Yeah.
I think you have 2 left.
Yeah, I'm
All right,
doing it for my
what?
competitor. Don't cheat my competitor.
What monastery was on Teth that they try to get Rada out of?
They don't mention it.
Yes, they do.
Who dropped Lutherans?
I don't know.
You know why? They don't really. It is. I'll admit it's an EU thing, but they adopted it when they
Okay,
talked.
that doesn't count.
No. Hold on.
That
Listen to me.
doesn't count.
Bador, wait. No, it was built in the EU, but it is in like a current. You know the guides that they use for the Schmodown? It is in there. It is in there. I know that because I have both EU guides and current guides, so it is in there.
But EU is not like I. Oh, what is the answer?
The Bomar B''OMAR.
That's why I asked you. That's why I asked you because let me tell you, and you can go watch the movie, you fucker. That's what Ahsoka says. Ahsoka says that's that monastery on Teth reminds her of a monastery she was reading about in the Jedi Temple. Fuck you.
But it says Bomar monks. That's the Bomar monks as a temple.
Watch the movie. I'm not wrong.
I've watched the movie 500 times. I know what it is. It's in the guide. All I know is PJ has said
500 times.
I have.
I feel sorry for you.
You know, I do like it a lot better after I watched the Clone Wars series. But
all right, here's the 1980.
Dora's angry. I love it.
Hold on. Her and Anakin walk in, and she's like, "This monastery reminds me of the Bomar monastery, that Bomar monk monastery that she read about in the Jedi temples. It's not the monastery on Teth. So fuck you, PLD. I didn't get it wrong. That's why I asked for a clarification. I asked for a clarification. Did I not?
I think that Bador belongs in the dungeon. I think she's made.
You are wrong.
She's got a very foul mouth. She belongs with us.
All right, I'll find a different, harder question for you then.
Communication
All right, belongs with us.
Here you go, 1980s, and I'm specifically stuck to John Hughes for you. What type of car was the female driving that Clark got tantalized by in National Lampoon Vacation?
That's a really good question.
Okay, fucker. My whiteboard is my hand tonight. I got a lot of shit crossed out, Doug, but you'll be able to read this, motherfucker.
This is completely wrong.
4.
I was just gonna move over that.
One.
Pens down. What kind of car was it?
1969 Z28 Camaro.
That is incorrect.
Corvette.
So close.
It is not a Corvette.
What?
It's not a Corvette.
I'm gonna find you and I'm gonna.
It's a Ferrari 308 GTS.
Yeah, that's right. You're right. I'm
Hey, man,
still gonna choke. I'm still gonna choke you just out of anger.
It's okay.
And speaking of Ferrari,
Choke you to death.
Ford versus Ferrari, great film.
All right, Fedor. Fedor.
Oh, this kid comes with the deep
Yeah.
cuts.
Sure, I got another one for you,
Yeah,
Fedor.
it's only 5 bonus.
Fedor, Attack of the Clones.
Okay.
What level was Padme in when she used to come to the island for school retreat?
What level was what?
What level in school was Padme when she came to the island on Naboo during retreat for school? She used to swim there every day, and she loved the water.
Paolo.
What did she think about the sand, though?
Yep, that was Paolo. But what level of school was she in?
11? 11, 12?
That would be incorrect. That'd be level 3.
Can I ask
Wow.
what in the fuck you're talking about right now?
Wait, hold on.
What? I got Bedorka. She's pissed off now because I got her.
Wait. What level? What?
The quote from the film: "When I was level 3, we used to come here for the school retreat. See that island? We used to swim in there every day. I love the water."
Shit. That's too much for me.
Okay, then I maybe got her age.
Mm-hmm.
Did I get her age?
Her age. She probably was 11 during the age. Yeah, I think she was 11 when she was 3.
Dude.
That's all I know is I got Bedor. Yes, so we're even again, Bedor. We're even.
I'm gonna have to go watch The Mandalorian to cleanse my palate of all this
I would
shit
too.
you
The
keep
Mandalorian is a
talking about. I
fucking
don't even
great
know what the fuck you're talking about. Right?
I can ruin the Mandalorian for
Speaking of the Mandalorian. So is Pedro Pascal best actor nomination or best voiceover nomination? Because it's not his body; it's only his voice.
Oh, he's sometimes body. Sometimes
It was
body.
it was him
Only one episode.
sometimes.
Yeah, he's mostly voice,
You know
but he
what
wasn't.
though, Ferris? That if I'm the guy in the suit, I might be feeling cheated on some shit. Like, yo, I played this character.
That's true.
Just
I
because
would
you
know.
got the guy who's got the fancy name and shit.
Pay me, motherfucker. Pay me.
You know,
because they use two different guys. They use
but
one
there's
guy
also
for their.
a thing is called a contract and know your role.
Know your role and shut your mouth.
So you gotta kind of find that happy medium.
You're right, guys. But so should
You
Pedro
could not be working in the Mandalorian. Let's think about that.
No,
You
so like
could be
is that-
bitching about some shit or not acting in the Mandalorian.
I mean, I think there was some conversation about because I remember reading somewhere about them saying why he was snubbed for why he won't be nominated for Golden Globes and stuff. I think there's a rule in the Golden Globes that says you have to be shown physically in the TV show for a X amount of time to be considered to be a best actor, because they don't nominate voice actors for some reason. So
Yeah, could be.
something like that.
That's why Andy
Andy
Serkis has never gotten an Oscar.
True.
Which is required in itself.
Here's a layup. I promise.
A layup? Okay.
It's
A
his
layup.
actual body.
Okay, last time you said here's a layup. Like only one person got it right.
This
I
is
promise.
John Hughes'
I
shoot,
promise.
guys. It was said once in
promise.
fucking 16.
This is a layup. This is a 2-point question. There is no.
How many
multiple choice.
grains
This
of
is-
sand were on the
Jamie.
beach in that one scene in Jaws?
Thanks for hanging
Uh,
out.
what kind of candy bar does Chunk give to Sloth in
Come
the
on.
Goonies?
You can't
That's
even
a
ask that question. These are professionals in this room.
That's a layup.
That's
I
a
saw this
terrible
movie for the
question.
first time last week.
You ain't
Oh,
shit.
really?
That's not a layup. That's a fucking like kick the can. Like that's just everybody knows that.
I mean, I've only seen this
Don't
one.
say that, Kaiser. You're
I was
making
gonna
I've
me
only
watch-
mad.
seen this movie one time in my childhood, so
I
I'm
watched
definitely.
But as my
Not
first
getting
time
right.
watch,
You don't know what fucking candy bar Sloth in Goonies.
Never watched
Is it like a cultural reference? Because I've only seen the movie once.
No.
You need to see
BLT.
that movie 5 times.
Can you send me where you got the question from?
Sure. Give me a second.
I'm
I've
telling
never,
you.
I've never watched Goonies.
5,
Watch that movie
4,
5 times.
3, 2, 1. Pens
Baby
down.
Ruth, bitch.
Baby Ruth. Baby Ruth.
Baby
Baby
Ruth.
Ruth.
Or here's another question for you while you're waiting.
That's also candy bar that does
But
not
here's
exist
the
in
thing, when
Sweden.
you
So
think about the movie, it's so much in the canon because when you
Yeah.
watch the scene, it is the one thing that absolutely stands out. Hence, why a question should be written about it. You know?
It's just
No,
like
it's a fair question.
Just like s'mores in the Sandlot.
That's like that frisbee
Yes.
shit Parker got beat on today. Like, what the fuck was the name on the frisbee?
That was a
Marty
tough
threw?
question.
Bro,
That was a-
that was a 3-pointer. That wasn't even a 5. That was a 3. Like,
Kaiser,
Yeah,
get the
that
fuck
was
outta
a
here,
pretty
dude.
that was a
Get
pretty
the
tough
fuck outta
3-pointer.
here, dude.
Bador, I got a layup for you, Bador.
Kaiser, you know what's crazy about that
Are you
question?
there? Okay,
It's
Revenge,
so hard, but
Revenge
so
of the Sith.
easy at the same time.
I know.
Revenge of the
You're
Sith.
You're
Revenge
right,
of the Sith.
Fucking crazy.
Ferris, you're right.
Revenge of the Sith, Bador. Name the 3 Jedi that Mace Windu takes to arrest Palpatine.
Ooh.
I hate this question
Name all
so much
3.
because
No. God, I hate those things. Kit.
I think I know 2 of them. I know 2 of them.
Let Bador answer. She gotta know. She gotta know.
I wrote it down too. Names. I think names are the hardest for me.
Revenge of the Sith has insanely high highs, but the lows in the movie are so low for me. Like
I love Revenge of the Sith.
It's my second
it's-
favorite Star Wars movie.
it's the
I
easily
love
the best.
that.
It's the best of the prequels. Like there's no doubt about that.
That's
Yeah,
your
for
favorite
sure.
Star Wars movie?
It's my second favorite Star Wars movie. I'm not gonna lie. I love it that much. I admit it's not the best Star Wars movie, but it's still my second favorite. I have a lot of love for
I
that
mean,
film.
it has some of the best scenes in all of Star Wars. Yes, but
I get it. I
second
just
of all,
love it.
I like
Second.
Hold on, hold on.
I
Okay,
quite
let
enjoy,
me answer.
Go ahead, the answer.
Repeat the question.
Okay, name the 3.
on those fucking names.
Name the 3 Jedi that Mace Windu take with him to arrest Palpatine in Revenge of the Sith.
Kit Fisto, he's the last one.
the
who
fuck
died.
is listening to that?
Kit Fisto is correct. I'll give you Kit Fisto.
Wait, hold on. I know how to go through it. Keanu Lindy died on the world plane.
5,
Wait, hold on, no.
4. 3.
Get the question.
Okay, this is your 2. This is 2. Name the 3 Jedi that Mace Windu takes with him to arrest Palpatine.
I mean, don't talk to my competitor like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna. That's what Christian's gonna do.
Oh, shit.
Wait. Is fucking Tin? What's her name? Is Tin one of them, or should I not like
You
remember?
gotta know you gotta know the full name now, right?
Oh.
5,
Sassy
4.
Tin?
What was that?
Sassy Tin? Sassy?
That is the second one. 3,
Oh, okay, yes.
Two,
Sassy Tin, Kokun. Who's the first one who died?
4, 3, 2.
Kolar.
So close.
You were very close. You were very close.
Challenge for my competitor. We weren't given the proper amount of time to discuss it.
She was definitely
seconds. We should be given.
May I have the honors of reading the names?
I used my last repeat.
You already used 3 repeats. That was 3 repeats.
No,
That was your third. That was your third repeat. Don't give me the bullshit. You know that better than that.
Can I have the honors of reading the names?
Yeah, go ahead. You're very close. You actually almost had it at the end.
So it's Kit Fisto,
Yeah.
Sassy Teen, or Saucy Teen, however you're gonna pronounce it, and then Agen Kolar.
Agen Kolar.
I got
Agen Kolar.
I just didn't get the first name.
You were close. You were close, but you unfortunately close only counts in bad breath and hand grenades.
Again, Schmodown rules. She knew the answer.
All right, I'm bailing. I'm out.
You're out. Kaiser, thank you very much, man. I appreciate you hanging out with us for a while, man. Love you,
Oh
brother.
yeah, thank you so much, Kaiser.
I got some answers on this hand.
Good,
Hold on.
good, man. Take care, man.
More answers.
All right, John. Have a nice night, brother.
What is Sorcerer by William Friedkin? Watch
Great
that
film.
movie.
1977 North Shire. I love
Watch
it, man.
that movie, Ferris. You like that
Good movie. It's a good movie.
It's
It
about
is.
sneaky criminals.
And how many times do I need to watch Goonies in a row? What was that?
Five.
About 5.
BLD,
What was that?
I'm gonna fact check something,
You want to fact check something? Go ahead.
and I'm gonna ask you a question.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You're going to ask me a question again now? All right.
Yeah, I'm asking you a question.
All right, later,
right now.
boys and girls.
Later, Kaiser.
All right, later, Kaiser. Later, brother.
But anyway, I've got a Middle Earth question. Do you want it?
Wait, definitely
yeah.
wants the Middle Earth question.
The New Zealander has the Middle Earth question.
Doug, do you have any Naruto Shippuden movies on the list? And if not,
No.
oh,
What is the you might have heard this, Doug, but I'm not sure. What is the only line that Legolas says directly to Frodo in the
I got it.
Oh, Mark
Lord of the
Frost.
Rings in the main trilogy?
I got it.
is it really only one line?
Yep, only one line. That's the only one it is. It's
It
true.
really is only one line.
Wow.
It's kind of a famous line. Do you not have it, Philippe?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I'm
Oh,
just
you're ready.
thinking about the word and
5.
Shit, I gotta write it down. Fuck, hold on.
Wow. What is the only line that Legolas says directly to Frodo?
This fucking handwriting is awful, but I'll say it
Got
first.
your back, brother.
You got my bow.
You can have my bow.
yeah.
Really?
You
Is
got my
that?
bow.
You could have my. You have my
That's the
bow.
only line that he says to Frodo. It's for the fan leagues. That's like an initiated question when with kids asked.
I mean, it's one of those ones I didn't know until I watched the Lord of the Rings reunion special that Josh Gad did, because it's one of those ones that I didn't think about until I was like, hang on, it makes it because they were together for a good chunk of Fellowship of the Ring, so
Yeah.
Legolas just ignored Frodo for the good part of that movie.
That's the thing is, like,
Legolas just get like the exposition lines, and like he's basically the guy who says like, I have a bad feeling about this, and everyone just like, shut up, nobody cares. That's his role.
Dakota Fanning was in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fedora, I
She
just
was
tweeted something.
the,
Fedora, I just tweeted something to you, but just so you know, I just tweeted something to you.
She was
I just tweeted something to you.
Oh no.
she was one of the cultists.
I love you. I do. I do love you.
I got a question for you.
All right, you're gonna get me again. Fuck, I have to get you again, probably. All right, let's see. Go ahead.
George Lucas's daughter Amanda Lucas makes a cameo as a Twi'lek. What is the name of the Twi'lek?
Can I tell you the movie? Does that count? Because I know the movie.
No.
I thought that was where it was going.
That's where I thought it was going.
Yeah, Sam.
I'm
Yeah.
not gonna give you an easy one.
I do know it.
And it's a very like clear scene in the movie too. Like you can very easily point out. You know.
Wait, which one are you? I don't think. Okay, after PLD answers.
Okay.
It's Papa Noida, but I can't remember her name. Hold on, give me a second.
You better not be looking this shit up.
I don't look this shit up. No, I'm not. Here, whatever. I know it's Papa Noida because Baron. It was Baron Papa Noida's daughter, but it was like I was like K. See, like it's like K Papa Noida, K Umanbe Papa Noida. No.
Fedor.
God.
Hold on. Wait.
Wait, that's not a rule in the showdown. You have to use a repeat.
Repeat. Sorry, repeat.
Well, you already answered. So
Did I already answer?
No,
No,
I
I
didn't.
didn't say final answer. I just said that was.
Nah, that was like
Challenge,
a final answer.
challenge. No
Okay.
point for the other competitor cheating.
Fedor, it's Attack of the Clones, right?
No, it's Revenge of the Sith. It is. Right?
The Phantom Menace.
Phantom Menace.
What? Oh.
Wait, what was the question?
There's a. Where?
Not the
Oh.
little. I said Twilight, not a
Oh.
human little baby.
Oh wait. Oh,
That's what
okay.
I'm thinking about.
Let me redeem my honor, even though it
I
doesn't
thought
count. She's like the Nemoidian who says like.
She's someone in the bar though, in the bar scene.
No.
in Attack of the Clones.
She's a
Who's that
Nemoidian.
then?
She's a Nemoidian who says like that they went up the ventilation shafts or something like that. It was like
I said Twilight. Listen to the fucking
Twilight.
question.
I'm drunk right now. I've had to drink a whole bottle of Gentleman Jack and half a bottle of rosé vodka. Okay, Twilight.
Rosé.
It's rosé vodka. See, it's like it's a capital distillery. Rosé vodka.
Has anyone noticed that
Did you
I've
drink
heard
that
the door
straight?
because
Was that?
so
Did you
much
drink that
tonight.
straight? I did. 'Cause that's what I do. I don't drink. I like my liquor straight. So.
Damn.
Oh fuck!
No,
All right.
Bourbon needs the way to go. You know?
I actually
bourbon I get, but like I wouldn't drink straight vodka.
Phantom Menace. All right, I can't remember. I know she was in.
Paul
she did
ain't
the
no
voice.
bitch.
She did that voice. She did the voice for that Nemoidian, but I don't know what the I can't remember the Twi'lek's name right now.
Sorry, she's not a Twi'lek. Sorry, she's a Thelan.
Oh, so you threw me off. That's good. I challenged the question.
I fixed it.
I challenge on behalf
still,
of my competitor.
But still, I want like who's the Twi'lek in the bar in Attack of the Clones? Because like Anakin walks past like the alien chick, like the Twi'lek, and she like gives him a look, and I thought that was supposed to be like some like cameo of.
No. She's a Thelan. I have
So
like
is
two
she-
questions back to back.
Huh.
She's a Thelan in Phantom Menace.
Yep.
Thelan in Phantom Menace. I wonder where is Tay How is like that voice. She physically appeared in the film, right? You said.
Yes.
Actually, can I ask one last question? I'm actually going to bounce myself. It's 6 a.m. over here.
Me too.
I
it's
stayed
1
up a little bit. I stayed up a little bit more than I thought I was going to. But I had a lot of fun. All right.
I know. Go ahead. I gotta know what the question is. But I can't remember her name.
In Cape Fear, what movie is Max watching while in the theater smoking?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
I have multiple choice for this one.
I need
Multiple choice.
Oh,
Is
I got it. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I got it.
Is it A, Problem Child, B, Child's Play, C, Little Rascals, or D, Little Giants?
I'm sorry. I missed the first two.
Is it A, Problem Child, B, Child's Play, C, Little Rascals, or D, Little Giants?
Is it? It's not Indiana Jones.
Oh,
hey man, it's Han Solo, Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones, Marty McFly. That's this guy.
Is Doc Brown short round?
Yeah,
It's-
Short Round Doc Brown doesn't hang out very much. He loves me, but doesn't like when I'm streaming. But Indiana always comes around.
I love him.
Yeah, he's a big guy.
It's
Five.
Luke Skywalker, that guy played by John Rhys Davies.
2, 1. What's everybody got?
The Little Rascals.
Child's Play.
Little Rascals.
It's D.
It is a problem child. He's laughing at the scene with Junior.
All right, Fedor.
Yeah.
She is in the Bunta Eve classic with Gardula. I think it's like a weird. Like it's a,
You know what? I think Malcolm and Doug were in cahoots on that last question.
It's like it's a normal first name and their weird last name. I think it's like I want to say it's like Diva.
You searched it. Be honest.
I didn't. I know.
I didn't. Did you hear the pitch in that voice? That
Oh,
did
yeah,
not,
it went really
that did
high.
not sound legitimate whatsoever.
Have you ever talked to me? I go very high, very all.
If you didn't know it, it's okay, man.
No, I know it is. It's like
Yeah, we're not gonna shame you at all, even though like
I
most of us are
know.
like movie trivia fans. You know, we won't shame you.
I don't remember. I honestly don't remember the last name, but I do remember her coming in now like, from something. It was Diva something.
I actually won't shame you because I know nothing about Star Wars.
Diva
She was-
Apparently.
Anquita? Fuck. I was gonna say something else, but it was.
I know a
Diva.
lot about Star Wars. I don't know this about Star Wars. This is too deep for me, man.
All right, guys. I am gonna head out. Thank you for having me. You guys were the best.
Oh, that's George Lucas's daughter. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Yeah, there's a lot of Lucas cameos in throughout. I mean, she's in all three. I think she does that voice. I know for a fact she does that voice in the Neimoidian who says, "Drop the ventilation shaft" or whatever it is. That's definitely her. I don't remember. I know she's in all three. I don't remember what they are though.
I think
Definitely.
his other daughter is in is one of the kids with Anakin.
Yeah. Oh, the Jet Lucas is the Jedi, Padawan Jedi who gets killed in front of Bail Organa. That's Jet Lucas, the one who like, when Bail Organa comes to the Jedi Temple during Order 66. That's Jet Lucas.
Yeah.
I know that.
Man, every single time I watch that scene, I root for that kid. I'm like, oh, you can do it this time. And then
You're telling me George Lucas was like, all right, son, you're gonna be in this film.
You know when Anakin is doing the pod racing, not pod racing, but when he's like fixing everything and all the kids come there.
Mm-hmm.
There's one girl that's one of his other daughters.
Yeah, not the blonde hair one, but the
Blonde hair one.
is the blonde. I thought it was the other one that was. Oh, no, you're right. You're probably just the blonde hair one. You're right. I thought it was the other one. There's another one that's there too, but she's.
Another fun fact about that kid, though.
Mhm.
So there was a video game. If at the time, like they tried making it canon-ish, just like to line up with the movie, but ended up not being canon. That kid was supposed to be Sindralig's like #1 Padawan, who escaped. And like he had just fought Anakin, and then Sindralig like stepped in and said, "Hey, like get out of here. He's obviously gonna kill you.
Right.
Peace out." And then yeah, it never ended up like really being important, but like that was the like behind the scenes like story of like who that kid was.
Right, do you want Hayden to come back in that Obi-Wan show?
Yes,
I do 100%.
Yes, 110%.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
Of course, there's also the
What she says.
Quinlan Voss in episode 1 also.
Do you know what she says to Anakin when he's building the pod racer?
The Lucas kid. What she says when she's it's like
It's the condescending
never-
comment, right? Yeah, it's like, she's-
it's like you'll never. I don't remember the exact script line. I gotta lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'd have to go for multiple choice. It was like that thing will never run or something like that. Effect.
You've been working on that thing for years.
Yeah, we're that for years. Right?
Yeah,
that thing never run. So I would need multiple choice for that, but I would have gotten it. Yeah, you're right. That's cool. That's true. Yeah, Quinlan Voss is in episode 1 briefly. He's in the like a background
There's a
scene.
lot of cameos in
yeah,
Star Wars.
he's in the very background of it when they first get there. Yeah, you can sell with the face paint.
Yep.
Episode 1 as in like the Phantom Menace episode 1?
Yep.
Yeah,
Phantom Menace.
yeah, he's in episode 1. Yeah.
He's got a part in Clone Wars. And he's a big part in the EU later on.
Did you read the book with him?
Episode 1 book?
The with him
Or-
and Ventress.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I read it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, that book, that was a fucking good book. That was supposed to be a Clone Wars arc, but it didn't quite make it that way.
Mm-hmm.
Philip, do you understand what they're talking about?
I know Bedore does.
Like,
I know Bedore does.
Malcolm, what about you?
I wasn't listening to you guys.
You're following the Quinlan Voss and Asajj Ventress book was part of the Clone War. It's going to be a Clone Wars arc.
I love Asajj so much.
Did you not read that? Did you read that book?
No, I'm way behind on books.
Okay.
Oh, it's a fantastic book. It's with the.
I know Dark Disciples is.
That's it.
That's it.
What we're talking about,
Yeah,
Dark Disciples.
Yeah,
it's part of the
literally
Clone Wars
right.
legacy.
I still didn't finish Master and Apprentice.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
I just want to point out, Bedore became a Star Wars fan 3 years ago.
No, she's done very good. She's done very. I will salute. I will stand and salute. Absolutely, I will stand and salute. She's done very well.
It's fucking crazy.
She's amazing. I'm not gonna lie.
All those years has paid off.
All right, here's a question.
I'm going to peace out, guys.
Wait, one more question.
I'll hear this last question though.
Okay, Bedore, one more question. What Hobbit actor is in the Phantom Menace?
What Hobbit actor is in the Phantom Menace?
The Hobbit?
Oh,
he's in
I didn't
yeah,
watch
like-
Hobbit. Like that's not fair.
Like plays a Hobbit or in the Hobbit movies?
He's in the Hobbit trilogy.
Okay.
I have not seen the Hobbit movies.
I think I know the character in the movie,
You don't need to.
but I don't know the actor's name.
I want to watch them. I want to get like this.
If you can tell me the character in the Hobbit he plays, then I'll give it to you.
I think I only know the character in Star Wars.
Okay. You probably don't. I'm not thinking you do because it's a very like a very very low key credited role.
But thanks for giving me an idea, PLD. I should link movies with.
Yeah, I'll tell you. And you say here, I'll tell you who it is.
Yeah, go for it. I literally have not seen The Hobbit.
Anybody know? I know this I'm a big Lord of the Rings and Star Wars fan, so I got it. All right, Thorin Oakenshield, Richard Armitage plays like a Naboo starfighter pilot in episode 1.
Oh wow! I did not know that.
He's yeah.
I said Thorin.
Who does Obi-Wan tell to form up behind him in one of the? God, I forgot which movie.
But like I said, with that, I will peace out. Thank you so much for having me on.
Checker,
Love being here.
I'm glad to have you on for the first time. Hopefully that's the last time.
Yeah. All right, peace out, everybody.
Take care, man.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me find the word.
And now there's 5.
I've got a question.
Okay.
Name both actors that voiced the two-headed pod race announcer in the Phantom Menace.
Oh, Audie and Easy. Oh God, I know that one too. It's
Did you call him Audie?
what did he say?
Did you call him Audie?
It's a the two-headed one. It's Fody and Bede.
Yeah.
I said Fody.
You said Audie, Paul.
Did I say Audie? I meant Fody.
Do we have a challenge? Should we run back the tape?
Roll back the tape. Well, no, she did ask me, so I got to clarify. The actors who play Fody.
Giancarlo Fen.
I don't know the actors.
They're not somebody famous, is it? Is anybody famous?
I mean, one of them you will know from a TV show. The other one, not so much.
I don't know. I honestly don't know their names. Unfortunately, I don't know. Their names.
One of them is Greg Proops from Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Okay.
The other one is Scott Capurro.
Okay.
Where's he from?
I do not know.
Wait, PLD, do you know what species they are?
What species they are?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ! I didn't know that. God, you're killing me here.
That's for the evil Bomar question. I
That
fucking
is.
hate that one.
It's like
Rewatch Clone Wars and then come back to me and be like, "That's the month they were in."
So is this
Like-
the preview? Is this the preview for the new show, Stump PLD on Star Wars?
we're gonna PLD and Bedore are gonna have a twosome. And we're gonna do
Each other on Star Wars questions.
You know what? A new show called POD vs. Bedore would host Philip Gustafson.
Troig.
Yeah.
I would host, but no one likes.
Do you know
me.
their homeworld?
Their homeworld?
Yeah.
Gotta vote you.
God, you're killing me. You're killing me here. I gotta really think, and I'm fucking drunk. I should not.
I don't think I would have to do much though. You can...
No.
You can just sit in.
You can call it stump 'em, where
It's-
people who know a bunch
It
about
sounds
a
like my name. It sounds like my name.
stump them.
It's like
You're really drunk if you don't know your name.
no,
Just
my name
saying.
is Paul, but it's like it sounds like it's something Paul.
Are we sure your name's Paul?
Paulius? 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 What is that?
Paulius.
Paulius. Paulius. Yes. Okay.
To us.
I only just found this out, but Scott Capurro played Aunt Jack in Mrs. Doubtfire, the Frank's brother who helps make up Robin Williams.
Really? Okay.
That is the other head of the.
That's Bede or Fody. Bede or Fody. I don't remember which one's which. They want to see.
Paul, ask Bdor Ed Harris questions.
Yeah, bring it up, Vidor. I'll take Ed Harris on. We'll really see where we are now.
I know nothing outside of Star Wars. Maybe a little bit of Marvel if it's Captain America.
You know what?
or-
Here you go. Here's this is a question you probably won't know. It's just not fair, but it is technically Star Wars related, and it is Ed Harris related. What character was modeled after Ed Harris in the Star Wars universe?
Okay, I know it.
After Ed Harris?
I know who it is.
The character it's a little cheat for you because you wouldn't know because it is EU. So
Oh no, then my bad. I was looking at Cad Bane for a minute.
I'll look it up for you. It's a Mandalorian, and his name is Cal Skirata. I'll share it. It's kind of funny that he did it. It's I actually loved it so much. It was so good.
Oh man, Ed Harris in Star Wars.
Yeah,
Shit,
that's.
you
I
probably-
fucking like
you probably
came all.
Yeah, you
I
came
came all over the place. I'm not gonna lie.
Came on it. just like John Walker watching the suffrage movement movie.
That's the character Cal Scarato's based. They actually drew the character based on Ed Harris. Right? Looks a lot like it, right?
Oh
Did they ask him?
What was that?
Did they ask him like, "Yo, Ed, we're gonna make a Mandalorian"?
I
based on
think
you."
that was like just it was just like the production art based on him. But he wasn't a video game. He's in like the I forget our names now. They had like these set of books like Order 66 book, Republic Commando and stuff like that. They had a couple. They had big books.
Was this pre?
When Squadron Camp comes out, are we gonna play together?
What comes out?
Squadron.
I'll play anything you want. You know that. I like you, so I'll play anything you want.
Yeah,
If I like you, I'll play anything you want. You know that.
I think Andrew DiMolante said he'll play with me. Paul, you're going.
Oh, I'll play with Dimmy. I'll take Dimmy. I love
You
Dimmy.
know what? You know what? I like
Paul.
I meant to stop sharing screen. I hit leave studio.
I'm still gonna say like my proudest moment this year is when I wrote questions for the Schmodown and Ace missed.
Who missed?
Ace missed.
Did he? Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
I did.
Was it in the final or was it in the?
What
Yeah,
question?
yeah,
What question did he miss?
What was it?
I have a really bad feeling.
Yeah, that was kind of like I almost like said in one of my things that like it is like almost challengeable only because of Christian and Mark. Because Christian and Mark were saying like it's like a famous line. It's the famous line in Star Wars. I mean, because 3PO does say I have a bad feeling. I get it. Han is the only one who said really bad feeling about this.
Yeah.
Because the famous line is more I have a bad feeling about this.
Yeah.
It's like it was like kind of the same like he could challenge that and
Yeah,
maybe
but
just talk his way into it.
They did the same thing with the K2SO. Because like, who attempts to say the famous line?
Right. But what's the famous line?
I had a bad feeling about it.
Right. So when somebody says I have a bad feeling about this, they say the famous line from Star Wars. C-3PO says I have a bad feeling about this. That's the famous line. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but the question didn't specify really.
No, I get it. No, the question was right, but because of what Christian and Mark said, it was a challenge that he might have been able to win because of what they influenced it with. That's all I'm saying.
The one that I would have challenged was in Inner Geekdom,
Go ahead.
which was the who says the line, "If you only believe in hope." Wait, what was the quote?
Oh yeah, the Holdo one where
The one that the answer is Leia. She never says it. I
no
would have
Holdo says it, Poe says it, but it's all they're
and then
quoting
Poe says-
Leia. They're
Yeah.
quoting Leia. So it's like a weird fucking thing. It's like none of them are like all three of them are technically right if you want to go that route.
I've noticed like 4 Middle Earth questions this year that could be challenged.
I know you have, Philippe, because you've told me about it. I love it. It's true.
Yeah,
You're not wrong.
I think
No, they've been a
I
couple
think
of them have been
Bethany had
really.
the same question for that Star Wars question about the Holdo, she literally had the same question. It was like, talking about like
but
it's
Paul,
layered.
yeah, Paul, that's not even in the exhibition match. I'm talking like the regular matches. When
I remember there's one you told me. There's one that definitively I can't remember what it is now off the top of my head. I got a little bit.
Yeah, I don't remember all of them. I know one of them was like something about when Aragorn tosses Gimli, and they said he tossed him like in the gap of the wall or something like that. Like that's not what's happening.
It was at the it was in front of the chorus way.
It's on the bridge
The
thing.
bridge,
Yeah, they're on the side. No wall involved.
There was one at Middle Earth one that I really forgot. It was like it was a question about. It was something I can't remember exactly what the question was, but it was something that they said that Frodo said, but it was actually no. They said that Bilbo said it, but it was actually Frodo that said it.
Yeah, I remember that too.
Yeah, it was something about
I don't
like
remember the question, but I remember. Yeah,
something at the very beginning about the wizard.
What time is the match tomorrow?
I have no idea. Bidor, do you know?
The match will drop if they
Not
want
on
it to
Twitch,
drop.
I don't know. I'm only responsible for Twitch.
There you go. Sure enough.
SEN's at 11 o'clock in the morning. So are they going to drop it at 2 o'clock like they always do?
They're doing SEN on Sunday?
Yeah.
They're gonna do
They're doing it for the Skybound Expo.
I was gonna say Skydark.
Totally missed that. That's all right. I only have listened to SEN. Is Christian hosting?
Yeah.
Because if Roko's hosting, I'm not going to watch.
No, I think it's
Well,
Christian.
I think it's just Christian. I don't know if anyone. I don't think anyone else is going to be there. I don't know.
Okay. If Christian's there, I'm cool. I mean,
on the thing on the Skybound Expo thing, it just says SEN host Christian Harloff, contestants Chance Ellison, Robert Parker. So maybe they're going to make an appearance. But I don't know.
With SEN, it's so much fun.
What did you say? I didn't miss you,
Just
Fedor.
With SEN.
Yeah, I love SEN.
With Ben's streams, we were doing bingo.
Oh, yeah.
And then it just turned into a whole SEN and everything.
I remember that because I remember looking over. I technically remember the band that created. I'm actually in the Discord. I remember that Brandy had almost bingo when somebody didn't say something about the Action Army in the Schmobot. I told her if she messages me, I'll send in a Schmobot about Action Army, and then she'll get bingo.
If Action Army and Backstage were mentioned, I would have gone for.
I would have known. If I had known, I would have done it for you. You know that. I would have totally done it for you.
Yeah. Legit Justice would have said like, "Hey, can you have the Action Army on Backstage?" And I would have won.
That's all I would have done. That's what I said. Backstage is awesome because of Andrew Guy. # Action Army.
Yeah, I mean, I'm never awake in time to catch SEN live.
Yeah, it's true.
I never like used to watch it.
You're not wrong, Dean. You're not wrong. We should do our own. I like SEN when it's Christian related. I like Christian Brett. I like Christian when he's hosting. When it's somebody else in the crew, it tends to not have quite the same feel. So
yeah,
that's nothing against anybody else. Actually, honestly, because
I mean, one of the things for C2A's bingo is Paul mentions Ed Harris.
Paul mentions Ed Harris. That's definitely a bingo.
Someone takes a sip of an alcoholic drink.
Oh, you're fucking.
Paul brings up a TikTok from Ben Bateman.
That's true. I could do that anytime. Also, you never know. You never know when it's going to come up. You never know what's going to come up. You know, I could just sit there and go.
Brings up.
Anytime.
There's another one. Tech issues.
What was that?
Tech issues.
Tech issues. Oh, tech issues.
Bingo slice. Someone dropped out. Danny mentions Texas. Exactly.
That's very true. Danny Rants. That's another one too. I actually have like I said, I have the timer. Let me. If I do the class, call that.
Gotta find something Alex related.
Alex tried to explain what a heel was.
That's the Danny timer. That's the Danny Rant timer I got going. Just to let her know she's doing it. Yeah. Oh, Alex tries to spend anything. That's true.
I mean,
so when I get my camera, you guys are gonna have me on, right?
What was that?
When I get my camera, you guys are gonna have me on.
I'll absolutely have you on. You know that.
Yes.
Anytime. I'll have you on.
I'm gonna be like the female Justin Hamilton.
The female Justin. Yeah, you know what? That's true. I could have you on before Justin's on, and then you could really beat him in something.
Oh.
That's true.
I'm still gonna beat you with the kidnap suck thing.
You shut your mouth. You better not. I really hate you if you do. Let me have it. Let me have it.
I can't. He's my boy. I
I
can't.
know. I love it. I'm actually happy. He said he would have come on. He would have come on next Monday, except for Grace is taking the studio for that night.
Yeah.
So I still got to find somebody for next week. I got to zip her for Monday than everything else.
I mean, if you need
I'm asking to DM Grace. I want to talk to Grace.
What was that, Bedor?
If you need anyone, I can slide in anyone's DMs.
That's true. I mean, I got a lot of DMs myself. There's a few.
That's true. You probably have more than I do.
I shot my shot. I did. I'll admit. I'll tell you right now. I shot my shot with Clark Wolf. I'm hoping that's gonna come about, but I don't know. It's hard to tell.
I mean, I always get excited when I reach out to a Schmodown person and they message back and go, "Sure, I'll be on."
Yeah, that's always the thing. It's always the great thing.
Yeah.
If you get them in the right mood, they're talkative as all hell. I mean, sometimes they jump in and it's like, oh yeah, absolutely. So the only people I have to get on are Dan. I want to get Dan and Mara on. That's why you guys all. I think some of you know that history we have with that, and Brandy's still trying to work on that. But Dan and Mara have been like a cock tease for us the entire time. Like I met them in the spectacular and they said, oh yeah, I'm happy to be on, and like nothing. They came on like backstage, like I'm definitely gonna be on, I'm getting nothing. Like all right, so I was like, and then Christian reached out to me and said, you ever have Dan on? I'm like, I'm trying to have Dan on. And he's like, oh well, go through Roka. So I went through Roka, still nothing. And then finally, like a month ago, Mara followed me on Twitter. I'm like, this is my chance, sweet, nothing. And we caught him like Dan.
You know what? Mara follows our official Twitter page at the Let's Get Ready to Talk Schmodown.
Yeah, she followed me too. I'm like, she followed me personally on PLD. I'm like, still like, this is good, nothing. And then and finally Brandy said she'd help. I'm like, all right. Then she said I can't do it now because Dan's doing stuff or something like that. So I mean, maybe eventually. I'm kind of like, I don't know what else to do. Like because he keeps saying I met him. I was backstage producing one of the Action Guys shows. When Dan was on the Action Guys, I was backstage. I met him and he's like, oh yeah, I'll be happy to be on at some point when I finish this, finish that. It just never seems to work out. I don't know what's going on. I'm kind of like tired. I don't want to bug the guy. I don't want to seem like I'm stalking him. I don't want to bother him. But at the same time, like he keeps like giving me mixed signals. I'm like, do you want to come on? Do you not want to come on?
You know, Paul, we'll have him on our show. Then we'll tell him to come.
Probably will. You probably fucking will. It'll piss me off.
Yeah.
He's one of the few left. He's one of the few like white whales I got left. It's him. Ken Knapsack was one, but I got Ken coming on. Clark is another one. I really want to get Clark.
I need to ruin the whole kidnap suck thing. I'll be like, you should not do shows anymore.
But Dora, you should love me. Come on, I love you. Do that for
I love
me.
you so much.
I do. I would love to get Sam Levine on. That's another white whale, but that's going to be a hard one to do too.
I don't think he's going to be on our show because I kind of insulted him on the show.
Yeah. I mean, I was psyched I got Ethan Irwin. I was pretty psyched about that one when he
Who are you not getting on?
Sam Levine.
Sam Levine? Oh.
I don't think so. I don't know about Sam Levine. We got Rachel Cushing on, but I don't know if like I can talk. I always hate like working through people. I don't like doing that. I feel like
connection. We'll go straight to Sam Levine. Like, hey Sam,
people try to like use me for my connection. Like I know somebody like back in the day was like, oh, can you get Roxy to appear on our show? And I'm like, I feel weird like going, hey Roxy, do you want to appear on this other guy's show? Like I just feel weird doing that. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
No, wasn't you? It was not you. Roxy my homegirl.
Yeah, I mean, I'm one of those ones like I don't like messaging people to get them to message someone else to get them on.
Yeah. If I'll show my Twitter out,
Malcolm, I'm sorry I couldn't make that, man. I really am sorry about that.
It's all good.
Sorry, I was so excited, like, yo, shit, I'm gonna be on take 3, and then my worker never came in, and I was like, yep, guess can't be on take 3 now.
Take 3 is our granddaddies. That's absolutely true. Take 3 is the granddaddy of all the reaction shows. So we love Take 3. I love Take 3 for that reason. Currency, you.
Yeah, it's one of those. That's like, I mean, we never like. If someone says they want to be on, but just doesn't come up, we don't go. It's like, well, you're never coming on. It's like we'll get you on sometimes. So it's like,
You see, Paul. That's how you make a person feel. But you invite them on, Paul.
I do invite you on.
So yeah.
So Ferris, you want to? No, never mind. I told you I'll have you on PLD. No, for the longest time, C2A, no doubt, no shit. C2A didn't have guests on because we had a lot of hosts. We had fucking like 10 or 11 hosts. We didn't want to have anybody on because it seemed like.
I was talking about Class Action, Paul.
Oh, Class Action? Yeah, I have no excuse for that.
Yeah.
No, I'll have you. I will when I do Fast and Furious. So you know that's gonna be never. So.
If I ever get on Class Action too.
I love
Yeah,
that.
man. You know what? Give Feedable class action, man. He never misses an episode.
You're right. I absolutely will. I will actually
next week. Next week he'll miss an episode.
When I do,
tomorrow.
When I do something Middle Earth related, I'll definitively have. The only reason I didn't have Philippe on for Middle Earth last time, I had Middle Earth for Harry Potter. That's Kim's two favorite franchises in the whole world. So if it's ever going to get Kim on a class action, that was the only one I'd ever get her on. So I had to take that. So yeah,
that's fair.
I bet you Kim knows all about cars. Have her on the Fast and the Furious one.
Kim would kick my ass. Kim
I mean, if you ever do Middle Earth or another Harry Potter one, get me on as well.
All right, man. Absolutely.
Yeah. You could do best villains.
Villains.
Or Voldemort.
Or Voldemort. I'd say. First of all, I'd say Darth Vader. That was part of when I did do that during the Lord of the Rings. Harry Potter.
Voldemort one. That was the only one I was like, okay, I'll give that to Harry Potter.
It makes sense. It doesn't make sense because Sauron's kind of just like formless being and didn't really do a whole lot.
Just a floating eye looking over the horizon.
There you go.
And even that's a like film thing because in the movie it's not like he's not an eye. He's just
kind of a spirit. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So. How do you favorite villain though? I'm going to throw Ed Harris in there as an antagonist for The Rock. You know that because Ed Harris is the greatest villain of all time. But he's an antagonist, and that's all he needs.
I mean, he's one of the heroes in that film.
He is the hero of the film.
He's
I love
right.
him.
He's fucking right.
He is right.
Everything he says, it's like factual. It's factual. It's like
you're not wrong.
Yeah, the real villain is
don't talk about the facts. Facts are good.
Tony Todd, that's a villain.
Tony Todd, yeah.
Yeah, Tony Todd snapped and was like, I'm gonna kill everybody.
For anything else? You're not wrong.
Ed Harris didn't want to release
the gas.
The gas. He didn't want to
do BX gas.
Yeah, he was bluffing. He was trying to scare everybody. He wasn't gonna do it. And then when he did launch it, he disabled it as quick as possible because he's not a villain.
You're right. Absolutely. Tony Todd.
He wanted the U.S. government to fess up to their mistakes and pay respect to the people who have given their life to their country.
You're absolutely right.
And their families. So, like, if you're calling Ed Harris a villain, if you watch The Rock and call Ed Harris a villain, you know jack shit about nothing.
That's true. He had
no one's saying anything else, Ferris.
That's
you
true.
don't need to get upset.
I'm not talking about y'all. I'm talking about
if you're classifying 80s, 90s villains, they categorize him as a villain because he's the antagonist. But you're right, he is a hero. I totally agree with you. I love that. That's what makes him the greatest antagonist because he's not a villain. That's what I love about him.
Did you see what Nuge said?
I didn't miss what Nuge said. I have the brand on the same.
Eb Harf.
Oh, Anthony, Anthony. I love you, Anthony. I'm gonna let you slide. You know, I almost shouldn't let you slide because you're fucking like Bandit Brigade, and then you're Action Army, your Bandit Brigade. But you get my back. I'll let you slide one, no more, but no more. That's it.
Anthony, you made the mistake. You know what you should have been, Anthony? You should have been like, I'm just Anthony Nugent, and then everybody would just leave you alone.
Yeah. So why are you in your Anthony Nugent form? Where's Brandy at? Why aren't you Brandy right now?
She's probably asleep.
No, but they're the same. But they're the same. Anthony and Brandy are the same.
Yeah, they're the same.
And you know what, Dean? I'll tell you something, Dean, since you're here. I don't do TV, I do movies, but I do love Supernatural as a TV show. I do actually love that. Man. You want to see Bedora?
I've never seen Supernatural.
Hey man, I watched like the first 3 seasons of Supernatural and I stopped.
Yeah,
those are the best seasons. Like,
the first 5 seasons of Supernatural are phenomenal.
Don't they go for like 20 seasons?
It's where it starts to get rocky.
But the 5th one's where they end it. Like that's where the storyline finished. That's where the original storyline finished. The end of 5.
No.
Well, ish. Like both died.
And like resurrected by like a dead.
They actually both died a bunch of times during the series. Yeah. But the actual original series was supposed to end with series 5 and the end of 5. That was supposed to be the end when
wasn't it 6? I think the creator was like, I don't want to go past 6 seasons.
No, I'm pretty sure it was 5. And then Kripke left at that point, but all right, I'll tell you, Anthony. It is streamlabs.com/PLD project. That's all. I'll even put a link in for you, man. It's in my description. But
didn't they like go like 20 seasons?
Yeah, they're on the 15th, I think, right now.
15th.
They didn't finish it though because of
I think this is the final season.
It is.
There's the final season is supposed to end this season, but then COVID kind of fucked us all in the ass. So.
I mean, it depends on sort of if they've filmed everything or not, or whether they're just going to try and start again from next year.
You know what? You know why I'm mad? You know why I'm mad? Like they've already filmed and finished The Mandalorian. Why can't they just release it now?
I know, and that's what people say. That's what people are upset about. They are all very upset about that because it's like,
how dare me and Dean Morgan? I don't give a shit about Supernatural. How dare you?
I gotta tell you, Supernatural is a very fun show. Even like though it did well, they did.
There's this one episode that I love so much is when they get super scared.
Yes, with the cat and the.
Yeah.
Hey, man,
that one.
Hey man, wasn't Timothy?
And when they're like back in like our world, and they're Jensen and Dean playing, like Jensen is Dean and Dean is Jensen.
Yes, they're playing the real actors are playing or whatever in the real world. All right, there you go. Here you go. I'm sorry, Anthony. I did probably type it in wrong. I think because I'm a little drunk. Let me try it again.
Hey man, so
there you go. That's the thing. There you go. That's the actual project thing there.
They have to kill God.
Well, kind of, because God, I gotta say, I almost don't want to give it away because like it's a long thing. But like earlier on, they had this character who ends up turning out to be God. Later on, like it was a long fan theory, and they actually one of the things they actually did great was that they actually made the fan theory come true. It was almost like they said, you know what, the fans love it, it's kind of cool, and they went, all right, we're gonna do it. They made it actually happen. So he was there for a season. I think he'll come back at the very end of the season. I kind of feel like that's got to be the finale.
Wasn't the actor who played Lassiter, wasn't he in this show?
Character who played
like Timothy Ozymandias. Yeah, like he played Cain and Abel. Like he played Cain
in the show.
And yeah, in Supernatural, he played Cain.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Timothy Omidson.
Almost, yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, he played Cain. Yeah.
That's it. No, not Dean Cain.
Timothy Omidson. Yes, he's good.
Yeah. He played Cain.
Yep, he did. He did play Cain. He was a good part for a little bit. That was actually not a bad part for it. So.
And then he became Lassie in Psych.
All right, Anthony. I love that I gave you the Streamlabs and you had to use this for $1.69. He says, and I'll quote it because it is on this channel, and he did pay me to say it. So I will say I just want to give it that higher because he paid me to say it. Bandit Brigade rules. But he also wrote at the end that Bandit Brigade rules, but Action Army is the greatest thing of all time. That's what he did, right? He did say $1.69 for that. He did throw that out at the end.
Oh, you should have just been like, I'm just Paul Denuzio. That's where I'll roll. Like I'm not in this discussion. I'm like, nah, I'm fair. Leave me alone.
It is funny that Christian's been trying to build this forever. Christian has been trying to build. This is like the first time we've actually had this. A long time ago, an Action Army was like fucking hugely throughout everything, and they still are. But like Bandit Brigade has made like some growth. The Action Army, like Christian has always said he wanted a faction to rise to fight the Action Army. So he's kind of getting what he wants, although they're just not quite there yet. That's all I gotta say.
We're not fighting. We're all just friends.
Yeah, that's the big thing because there's actually crossover. Lucas is in there. I mean, like we're all in there. We're all good friends. Yeah. That's the problem thing. So hopefully everybody will just eventually take it as like good natured ribbing. I think if we all got into a little bit of good natured ribbing, but if we all got to live event, I'll be buying you drinks and like fucking you.
And Paul's a brigade member in the Action Army. Crazy.
I am brigade member. I'm an Action Army. Yes, I know, Anthony. I love you.
I am my brigade, and I am forced to be Action.
There you go. And because it's two passionate groups. That's all. Two passionate showdown groups. That's all it is. So.
Yeah, they both get highly annoying as well.
It's like I'll be talking about like fighting. Is that I'm really excited to see what the after show of the Illwood will be this year, with all the new after shows being out there now.
Dude, there is a million after shows at this point. That's the thing. There's a million after shows at this point. I mean, we got like. I mean, I love all of them. They say, "What? Look, hold on, Dean. You're the Bandit Brigade because Brandy being awesome. Brandy is a general in the Action Army. Just so you know, she's also a general in the Action Army."
I know, Paul, but like she has.
And so is Anthony Nugent. He's also a general in the Action Army. But yeah,
not a general.
Yes,
more juice.
But Dora, you will be. I know you will be because you love me. So you'll eventually hook up to be a general because you love me. So
she has more juice in the brigade, Paul. She has more juice.
Oh no, she does. That's her. That's her. It's just like You know, I do like the brigade. I always go to the brigade when I can. I mean, I just forget about Discord because I'm an old white man.
Care, Paul. I don't care.
But you know, I mean, Ben sure give me a shot. So, what was that, Fedor?
No, Luke, my dog. He's like mad. He's just walking around with his toy, mad.
Oh God.
Oh, by the way, Bedore owns a zoo.
I do know that. I want to see more. I can't wait for her to get her camera because I want to see all.
I think Matt Damon owned a zoo.
Hey, Luke, no one's gonna take your toy. No one is near you. No one's gonna.
Except Paul. Paul's gonna take your toy.
I might take your toy. All right, guys. You know what? It's like 6:45 here.
Yeah, Paul, why are you still awake, you wild person?
Yeah, I took the weekend off, so I want to hang out with you motherfuckers. Here I am hanging out with you motherfuckers. But it is 6:45, and my wife told me, she asked me, like, so what time are you going to come to bed tonight? And I was like, 5, 6, like 6. Like,
hey man, it'd be funny if Kim just walks. Paul, where are you right now? Are you in like your office?
This is my actually I have a living room, and like it's like an offset from like the living room. There's like a little nook area that I do. And that's where I do my recording and stuff. The TV's over there. So,
are you like in your living room?
Yeah, I have a living room.
Hey man, how big is your TV, Paul? Can you see it?
Here's the thing with that one, Dean. Ben said my dogs aren't the cutest, so they're part of the Action Army for now.
Wow, that I can't believe you said that.
Goddard said that.
Solid
Yeah.
recruits.
You know what?
I have seen your
I
dog.
don't believe that's his real hair. I believe that's a toupee.
I don't know.
Oh, can I clip this out and send it to him?
You absolutely can, because I've seen your dogs, and your dogs are fucking awesome looking. They're beautiful dogs, so they can definitely belong in the Action Army anytime. I'll take them in.
His hair is
and-
unnatural, man. It's just like, come on, man. Ain't no one got that hair.
Yeah, and if your dogs come, I know you're going to be quick to follow, Bedore. So that's your dogs are Action Army generals, as far as I'm concerned.
Oh.
I can make that happen because that's what I do.
I mean, they do spend all my money. So.
There you go. All right, guys. I think I will call it a night at 6:45 in the morning. Here we've been on for like 3 hours and 45 minutes. Bedore, you were a very worthy opponent. I'm glad I stumped you. I'm glad you stumped me, and I love hanging out with you, and I love hanging Star Wars with you. We'll do more.
Hair, Philip.
Malcolm,
Yeah,
you
next
want-
time I'll actually study
first?
and call
amazing hair.
Omar Monk.
thank
Thank you so much.
You're so upset right now, Bedore. You're actually kind of like a little upset with this, right?
I literally
Because I
woke up like this.
clarification. I'm like, is it the one where she's
Love your beard, Malcolm.
seeing what she studied? Because I know this scene and I know
Wow,
Omar
you're so feisty, though, Bedore. You're very upset.
Star Wars.
You're very upset.
I'll
That's
give you the Aiken Kolar.
Aiken
'cause
Kolar
I
one?
said Kolar. I'll take that.
Okay. So either way, you missed one, we missed one. We're all good. We're good. We're both great Star Wars fans. How about that? We're both pretty good. Star Wars.
Christian would not appreciate this level of like challenges and like picking in questions.
Christian would be like-
He would lose
No,
it.
if honestly, like so many times, I was like, I wish I was a manager of Ace. I wish I was
Yes,
a manager.
Anthony. This is the Philip.
Yes, Anthony. This is the flipper. Leave the flipper. The chat. Yes, that's it.
This is the flipper, yeah.
The Daywalker.
Speaking with generals, I'll tell you, since part of your generals here in the chat and here, I'm actually thinking about moving the Facebook generals thread to a Discord. So
You
we
guys
can
are
have.
gonna make me have Facebook.
I should get you on Facebook. I thought about that only because they're Facebook general. We have like 50 or 55 generals or something, so it's like so many talks in there. If you can split it up into like movie talk, food talk, you could probably do better.
Discord is pretty quiet for action. I thought it would be busier.
No, our Action Armor Discord has nothing. You know why? Because Ben and Drew don't even know how to use Discord. Ben and
I
Drew
don't
have
either. It's confusing.
Dude, it's really fucking easy, honestly. It's like
It is when you get used to it, but it's like you gotta get in there and actually do it. And
Yeah.
Ben and Drew were like, "Fuck that!" So we did Facebook instead. That's what we did. But now that there's 50 or 60 of us in there, it's different. When it was like 5 or 10 of us as generals, it was one thing. But now it's like 50 of us, 60 of us. I actually talked to them and I said, maybe we should do Discord. They're like, oh, you can. Ben and Drew, trust me. It's like, yeah, do what you need to do. I'm like, all right, well, we'll see. So I might do a generals Discord.
The same for Guy.
Yeah.
I set up his Discord.
Yeah, because he has no idea what he's doing, right? At all.
He's like, I'll give you.
Yeah, see, I know, and you're right. You're right, Anthony. A lot of people said that because, like, if you close the chat for the general chat on Facebook, you come back, there's like 1,500 messages because that's how quickly we go.
Oh, it's like 1,500 messages with like 4 different conversations.
Yeah, and that's what it is. So I
Like,
am
and then you're trying to say something, and then you say something, but like
That's
you
the
say something
charm.
in the middle. Yeah, it's wildness, man.
I might move it to Discord, and maybe if I go into Discord, maybe because since Bedore is such a Discord person, maybe I'll get Bedore as a general. Maybe that's what I'll do. Is that gonna work, Bedore? Does that work?
Yeah, I mean, if you need help with Discord, just let me know.
Sweet. So will you become a general if I make it a general Discord?
Sure. Give me next month.
Wow. All right, sweet. Hey, you heard it. I got it. I'll do anything for a generalship. You know, that's my job. The Patreon show, that's my job. I am a complete whore. I'm not gonna lie. I'll do anything I have
That's
to.
why I love you, PLD.
I'll
Love
throw
you.
some leg. I'll make a Discord, whatever it takes. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you don't show leg, you show chest, homie. Come on, let's
That's
be
right.
real.
I did show chest today. You're correct. Absolutely correct. I'm a little sober now, but I did show some chest.
Didn't see
All
the
right.
boobs.
I did not show you the boobs. That's going to be in the general Discord, like a special section. But either way, yeah, that's what I'll do. I'm not sure when it's going to happen, but I think it's going to definitely go in that direction. And I'll let you guys know when I get off my ass and get through that. I got to do the generals debate first and all that shit. But yeah, so again, thank you, Bedore, for showing up and hanging out with me and talking. I love talking Star Wars with you. You're my home girl. I love that. Malcolm, always good to see you on here, brother. I love you, man. Thank you for some of the questions you had and the conversation we had. Shut the fuck up. I'm not going to thank you. You know what? I'm not going to thank you for being on. Thank you, Philip, for being on. I love you, Philip Daywalker. You're my brother from your Daywalker, your night shift guy. I love that you're hanging out. Got some Lord of the Rings for you. I hope you had a good time.
Oh yeah.
And then I will bring him on.
Love you too.
Ferris, I love you, brother.
So Ferris is not going to be talking. I'll just say, guys, go watch. Let's get ready to Schmodown something. Something.
Will you plug my podcast too, since you're plugging shit?
Hey, Silas in
Yeah,
the chat.
and then you guys better like, comment, subscribe, do all the things to PLD Project and Call to Action podcast.
There you go. See, we're all good friends.
Guys, tomorrow, Sunday, 4:30, the Let's Get Ready to Talk Schmodown podcast goes live. We talk all the matches and bracket breakdown. And then at 7:30, we have the Call to Action podcast, Call Live, with host Kelsey Kirkland and guests.
Yeah, it might be me. It might be Alex.
At 9 o'clock, we have
Yes, Rachel Silvestrini and Marisol McKee are going to be on Call to Action Live.
At 9 o'clock PT, we got class action with the man, the myth, the legend, but he is real, Richard Eric Jarvie, with his favorite co-host, Paul Denuzio, plus special guest, Ben Bateman, divulging top 5 Tony Scott films.
Oh boy, Anthony's gonna kill me. Anthony's killing me here. I'll say it though, because he did pay me to say it for their $1.69. I appreciate the 69 part of it. Let's get ready to talk Schmodown. Will be the show of the year. The Megan interview secures it.
I mean, I gotta agree with that one.
So I have to get Christian back on. Do I have to get Christian back on? Is that what's gonna happen? Because I'll get Christian back on. Because I've had Christian on Call to Action twice now.
You know, Paul, just because of that, I'm gonna flood Dan Merle's DMs.
You're gonna get Dan Merle's DMs? I got Mark Ellis too. Got Mark Ellis too. Come on.
Because of that, I'll get Knapsack first.
You know what? You can keep the middle-aged vegetable medley.
Wow! I'll quote that and put that in the chat. So you called Mark Ellis middle-aged vegetable medley. That's what I'll say. And let's see how much you love.
You know where I got it from, Paul? You know where I got it from?
Trying to burn all the bridges.
Where'd you get it?
Him. So bad.
Yeah, but I'm gonna twist and turn and make it look like it was you and make it look like you were fucking shitty about that.
I'm okay.
We'll get Sam Levine on to take 3 first.
Yeah. They watch Take 3, like get Sam Levine. You're like, oh man.
Hey man,
they're doing a rankum of Judd Apatow movies.
There he is.
There he is. Sam Levine.
No, rank him up Sam Levine movies. Get Sam Levine on.
All right, guys. All right, I love you all. Thank you so much. I'm gonna tap out. And I'll do this again. Thanks. It was a lot.